Hi everybody and welcome along to another DR Sports production. I'm your host Laurie. Today we have gathered here because there's two massive games we're featuring today. Club World Cup final between Chelsea and PSG. Also, we're also covering the women's Euro game between England and Wales, a local derby. But before any of that, let me introduce you to my star-studded panel. Starting to my left, Ella in the building.
Thank you guys. Lovely to be here with you all.
Great.
Thank you, Ella. Lovely to be with you as well.
To my far left, we've got PSG in the house. He is Mr. PSG.
Come on. Allez Paris.
And to my right, last and least.
You're funny. Least. I'm least, yeah.
Last but certainly, that was a Freudian slip. Last but certainly not least,
What does
we've
Freudian
got my
mean?
man Ty, aka the Super Chat King in the building.
Come on.
Super Chat, thank you very much to DR Sports for inviting me. And before we just start, I would just like to say one thing. Can you please apologise to Stuart? Because if I remember quite rightly, Stuart, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Laurie, you can correct me if I'm wrong. You said blatantly that Kylian Mbappe is definitely going to score. And what happened?
Agreed.
And Stuart,
Yeah, I did,
to be fair,
And I
said
said,
he's going to do
Kylian
nothing.
ain't gonna
And
do
Stuart was right.
shit.
So the floor is open, Laurie. You owe Stuart an apology.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
you know
game's
what?
this? The last one?
Yeah.
You should have seen it. He said,
I knew
Mbappe
it.
is definitely
I
going to score.
I was
It was
partly
not a good
right.
idea.
I was partly right
wasn't
because I
partly
said
right.
that PSG would win.
No. You said Mbappe would definitely
I did.
score.
I did.
Okay, so you were
'Cause I-
wrong. So
yeah.
there he is.
It's okay.
Apologise.
It's okay.
It's not.
And I said it was not a good idea from the gaffer to start Kylian Mbappe. You should have used Kylian
Stuart
Mbappe
was-
as a super sub. And I also said
Oh, like this.
all the players in the squad, they know his tricks and flicks and everything. They've been playing with him for ages, so it's not a good idea
And
to
you
play
were,
him.
Stuart, you were
So
absolutely
smoked
spot
them,
on.
right?
So spot on. Stuart,
them.
you were so spot on that Laurie was so spot off.
Have you seen Real
We won't
Madrid?
talk
No
about that.
one saw Real Madrid.
No.
Even
about that.
Raul left the shut up. He left the stream. They came back with the Watford kid. Come on.
Yeah.
Who does
Did
it?
he?
Because Stuart, you did not allow them to do anything.
Exactly.
That's why you didn't see PG's midfield. You didn't see Vinicius Junior. You didn't see Jude Bellingham because your midfield just controlled
Outplayed.
it. You know.
But having said that, I mean, today is another day. It's
Exactly.
another
Today's
game.
another day.
I
Very
mean,
good.
PSG, whilst I admit that they're a sensational team and they are favourites today, but they're not unbeatable. They were beaten earlier on in this tournament
They
Stuart,
were.
by
They were.
Botafogo.
Botafogo, yeah.
They were.
And that was with Botafogo having only 25% possession of the ball. So I guess my question to you is, I mean, I know the obvious things you're going to win, but what are you expecting of this game today? In terms of how you think it'll play out?
I'm expecting a lot from Luis Enrique because I'm anticipating Chelsea, anticipating our style of play. Obviously, they know we are pressing high. We know we are harassing their players. And obviously, if they want to have a chance, they shouldn't play the same way Bayern Munich or Real Madrid played against us. So I'm expecting Chelsea to play long balls, proper English football, and being very physical. And I expect Luis Enrique to tackle this. If that happens, maybe he's going to try the same game plan, same strategy, and see how it goes. But if it's not working, he needs to adapt. If it's not working, so. And Chelsea, to be fair, you know they played a lot of finals. They are an annoying club to play. To be fair,
Especially if they win.
they are an annoying side to play, even if they're not the best side in the world. But they know how to play finals. Let's be realistic.
Stuart, I don't know if that's true.
Mate,
True.
I
With
mean,
respect, I know you're trying to be
I don't want to
respectful.
jinx it. Let me try be as objective as I can
absolutely
because I'm
true.
scared of jinxing it if I'm overconfident. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you
want to
don't-
brag. I want to remain humble until
Absolutely.
the referee blows the whistle, and then I will give them a stick. But before this, let's wait. It's 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It can be more than 90
It could
minutes.
be more than 90 minutes.
I'm expecting PSG to play the style of play that we played throughout the season.
Yes.
To be on top of every ball, harass every player when we are losing the ball, and if we do what we do best, then they have no chance.
Right, let's bring Ella in. So, yeah, Stuart set that up nicely. One thing I would say, though, about Chelsea, I don't know if you agree, Ella, is that you talk about, like, them having to park the bus and stuff like that, but they don't normally play like that under Maresca. Maresca is a manager that likes his teams to pass through people. They like to hold on to the ball. So it will be an interesting clash of styles. But I'm not sure if Chelsea will park the bus because that's not really their style of play. Ella, what do you think about them?
Yeah, and I mean, I think when you look at the players that they have in midfield, you know, I think Enzo Fernandez, Reece James, you know, I think they're probably hoping to play through those types of players. But I haven't actually really watched Chelsea this tournament. So I can't really comment on their form or how they've been playing up until this final, but they obviously rightly deserve to be here. But I have seen a bit of PSG, and from what I've seen, they look like an incredible side, obviously Champions League winners as well. But yeah, I think this could be a closer contest than people think, but I do agree with Stuart that I think if PSG show up and do their thing, then I think it might be a no contest.
Really, yeah. It's
Very
interesting.
good, very
Ty,
good.
what's your thoughts on the game?
Well, my thoughts are, I hear what Stuart's saying, and that's the way to be, man. But I just think that, like Ella says, if PSG do what they're supposed to do, I think they will win. And the thing is, I just can't see PSG not doing that. And I don't think, with respect to Chelsea, they're going to be able to stop them. I mean, this PSG team seemed to be... I'm just thinking, it's a good job they didn't thrash us. Because to smash up Inter Milan 5-0, then they whacked up Real Madrid. You know, they're not going to have no fears with Chelsea. They will respect them, but they will know that if they can turn up, they can win. So, you know what I mean? I think it'll be a very difficult game for both, but I just think I can see PSG winning.
Well, PSG, they do have a very good record against English teams. I mean,
they do this season.
Recently,
Can you bring me
Liverpool, you
the
beat
Premier League
Arsenal,
if we win tonight?
beating Aston Villa. You know what I mean? So
And Tottenham is here, by the way. Tottenham
Hopefully you
is
beat them
next
as well.
yeah.
So after Chelsea,
I'll be
Tottenham,
there.
we
We
might
will
be
be
crowned
there.
champions of England. Yeah.
Talking of domestic clubs, Arsenal are featuring
Yes,
in
we
the
are.
news again because
Yeah.
we're hearing
Yep.
that the Gyokeres deal, Ella, is very close to being done.
Hopefully.
The two clubs have now agreed a fee, so it looks like it is finally going to happen.
Yes, hope so.
It's about damn time. Isn't it? It's been quite a weird one, particularly recently with the news coming out from the sporting camp from the president, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who kind of made those quite bold comments, really, about
Disparaging.
him. Yeah, saying basically, you know, we won't budge, and Gyokeres will pay the price, and then we'll, you know, if there's no agreement, he'll be back wearing a sporting shirt. But I think we kind of know where Gyokeres stands in the situation, and I feel like I always felt like it was only a matter of time. I think it's the right thing to do, because I think there doesn't seem to be that big of a valuation difference.
No.
And I think when you think of the importance for Arsenal to get in
Yeah.
their striker before pre-season, for me,
Yes.
that's just, I think, the most
Yeah,
important thing.
yeah.
Get
I
him
agree,
in,
I agree.
get him training with the team, and let's just get it done, I think.
Myself and Robbie spoke today. Shout out to Robbie because I know he'll be watching. We spoke earlier today
Peace to
before
Robbie.
this news broke, and I said, I don't know why Arsenal are mucking around. Just pay the money.
Yeah.
I know it's a few more extra million, whatever, but it's worth it to get the player in, get him assimilated. We've got pre-season coming up. He needs to be on that.
Stimulated, I love it.
There's lots of work to be done. We've got
There
a
is.
big season ahead of us. Let's just
There
get
is.
it done.
There is.
The extra couple of million, man. Listen, if we do what we hope we will do, nobody
pay
will be
that back.
thinking about paying
Exactly.
the extra
Nobody.
3 or 4 million. Ty, what's your thoughts on Gyokeres'
Well-
imminent signing?
Well, once again, I don't even have to say anything. Fantastic analysis from
You never
Ella.
do
I
say
just have to.
anything.
I just,
Fantastic.
oh, what, really? Well,
Yeah, go on,
LLTV
go on,
Sports
go
is
on.
a disgrace. How about that?
Go on,
That's
go on,
fantastic.
go on.
So, you know, I might as well just copy what she said. So, but yeah, no, what it is that I do understand what you're saying, but at the same time, we still have to be financially prudent, because being financially prudent is what's got us to a place where we haven't been charged with any financial misnomers. So we still have to be careful. You say it's a lot. We don't know what's happening. We hear, but we don't know. So it's business. It happens. But if it's true, it's great. I am a bit concerned though by, I don't know, it's a sporting president saying that if a genius, if this genius, it sounds like he's trying to insult one of our team, because if this genius thinks it's going to happen, I don't know about that. But what I would
Sounds
say,
like you're looking for an insult. That
no,
wasn't really actually
So what
said.
what was said then? Because I said, if this, I heard the quote, if this genius something.
No, I heard that as
Exactly.
well. But at the end of the day,
What's all
like
that
myself and Ella said, let's just pay the money,
Yeah.
get the player in. We got bigger fish to fry, as
We
Robbie
have,
likes
but
to
we
say.
don't know about.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Business,
for
do
the
we? So
sake
we
of a
don't
few
know.
million quid. Hang on.
We're not in the. We're not.
Yeah,
in the,
I know we're not.
Oh,
But
wait, so
for
we
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying is, for the sake of a few million quid, let's just pay it, get the guy in, let's get, there's much work to
I'm
be
sure
done.
we
Let's
want to
just
do
get
that.
get the project started. Anyway,
But secondly, sorry, Laurie, and not only are we talking about our men, our women too, because I'm sure Ella must have heard that apparently we have
Donald
more or
Trump
less.
is in the building.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Really?
We've more or less signed Olivia Simpson for £1 million, which is a record fee in the Women's Super League. So that's massive. And funny enough, last season we tried to buy Alessia,
Do
didn't
you
we?
mean Olivia Smith?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
did I say? Olivia Simpson.
Yeah, I thought I
Simpson.
had to just double check that because I was like, I don't
Sorry.
think that's her.
Do you know what? I'm thinking about beautiful Jessica Simpson. That's what it is. I don't know if anyone remembers her. Jessica, she's
No.
Anyway, let's go to because you're tripping
Little
over your
detour
words.
there.
You're clearly being sidetracked.
No,
We got a couple of super chats here. First one from Andrew Moutry says, if we set up right with how PSG fullbacks push, we can hurt on the counter with Neto and Pedro.
Yeah.
He's obviously a Chelsea fan.
and if you set up wrong, then you get better.
Mamo says,
In football terms.
I would notice the torture seat policy, aka sitting next to Thai rotation, being enforced by DR Sports.
Say that
Good
again.
team.
Have you
Saying-
swallowed the dictionary, or are you Wordsworth or Shakespeare or something? Say that again. I bet you can't. What did he or she say?
Clara Bitsy says, big up everyone, especially
Big
the
up,
king
Clara.
of the streams, Ty. Also,
King of
Ty, I have a few
Lucky.
trivia questions for Ty.
Yeah, go on.
But the rest of the panel can answer too.
Yeah, go on.
Question 1.
Yes.
Which team did Arsenal play on the final day of the invincible Premier League winning season?
What, are men or women?
Men.
How am I supposed to remember that was Leicester City 2-1? Paul Dickov scored for Leicester City.
God.
Thierry equalised with a penalty, and
Already.
Patrick scored the winner,
Already.
and we won 2-1.
That's
easy.
That is
pretty
very
impressive,
impressive,
yeah.
Ty.
Oh,
It's
thank you
very
very much.
impressive.
Because you know what? I was at that
Thank you
game
much,
and I
Ella.
couldn't remember all the scorers.
That's ingrained in my memory, in my football memory.
I was very much
My life memory.
unalive at that point.
Yeah, so here we are. We're about to start both games. We've just seen
Yes.
the England women take the
Yeah. And we've seen
field
the national
and
anthem
Wales.
for England. By the-
Before we start, let's have some predictions, shall we?
yeah.
Let's start with the
Sure,
England-Wales
let's do it.
game.
yeah.
It should be fairly routine
Well,
win
I don't
for
know about
England.
that.
Should be.
It should be on paper, but what I would say first of all, sorry to detour again, is that it's good to see that the Wales team were right because they were involved in a crash before they played France, I think it was.
Yeah, I saw about that.
You know, and none of them were injured, so that is good. But yeah, I think I'd go for England 3-1, and that would be Alessia,
France is already
Oh,
qualified
gosh.
as well. by the way.
Beth,
Yeah,
and
we
Chloe.
are already qualified, yeah.
Oh, well done, congratulations. And also, I'd go 3-1 for Wales because Angarad James used to play for us is in their team, so I'll go 3-1 for her to score as well. Remember Angarad? She was in our academy, Ella. You don't remember?
know. Wait, you're going 3-1 England, right?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. What, you thought I went 3-1
Oh,
Wales?
just checking. Just
There's
checking.
not enough.
Yeah,
There's
just
not even
checking.
enough of
3-1
our
to
women
England.
to go 3-1 Wales.
Ella, what do you reckon?
3-0 England, I think. I hope it is quite routine. Wales have conceded 7 in their last
Yeah.
2 games.
Yeah.
So I think we should see goals, and I would like to see a clean sheet. That
Yes.
would be like the cherry on the cake. Are we doing just England predictions, or do you want both?
Well, we start with England.
done.
then.
Okay, one at a
Stuart?
time.
One at a time, yeah.
Can you call this a UK derby?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Wales, England.
Geographically,
Absolutely.
it is,
Geographically,
Absolutely.
yeah. So there's a little bit of a rivalry
Absolutely.
between England and Wales.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, France is already qualified, so
Yeah, congratulations.
You know, that's a mission accomplished for us.
So that's one good omen for you today.
Hopefully, thank you, Ty. And I
problem.
would say, obviously, England is playing really well. I think you guys had
Well, the second game.
a good
First
game.
not so much.
Yeah, the good game. Do you know what? The game against France, it was a bit one-sided, but you have quality in the squad. I believe Wales, they lost 3-0 against the Netherlands, isn't it?
Yes.
So I'd go England. Because of the derby thing, I'd go 2-1 England.
Okay.
2-1. I
Because
think
they're
you're
gonna
being a
play.
bit generous there, mate. I think
2-1 England.
He's not underestimating Wales. That's what he's doing, and you can't underestimate Wales.
No, but I mean, I think there's a clear gap in class.
There
to be
is,
honest.
but you know, the local
Wales
derby's
they're
difficult.
at their first major tournament for women.
They
They've
are.
done well to get here, but I think
Hopefully
if
they
you
lost.
watch them play, I think you'll see that there's a clear difference.
There
in
is, but then,
class.
like you said, it's their first ever. So
And,
Sure.
I think that England will win comfortably. So yeah,
Go on.
3-0, maybe even
3-0.
4-0.
Okay.
4-0.
I'm going 4-0. I'm going 4-0.
Wow.
You can go 6-0.
Yeah, I'm going 4-0 because honestly, I've seen Wales play and they try us, but England are
That sounds a bit.
are well better than. No, it's just
It
facts.
could easily be 4. I
Yeah,
think.
England. Sometimes it is what it is,
Sounds a
bro.
bit patronising.
You know what I mean?
But that sounds about
You
patronising. They try.
you don't want me to say I think it's going to be close if I don't think so.
No, of course
I'm being honest. I think England will win clearly. You know what I mean? So that's it. Anyway, question 2 from Clara Bitty. How many cup finals did Arsenal play since 2015? Men's only, and it excludes Charity Shield games.
Well, since 2015.
Yeah.
I'd say about 4. I know we beat Chelsea 2017 and 2020, and we beat Hull City as well. Oh, that was 2009. So I'd say about 4. Oh, how many cup finals?
Not 4.
No, how many cup finals?
FA Cup finals.
FA Cup.
No, it's cup finals.
Cup
Oh my
finals.
God.
It's only going to be FA Cup.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not-
because she's
yeah.
he's excluding Charity.
Because
I'd
when
say
we played
Shield.
Birmingham in the League Cup, that was
Yeah.
in the early 2000s.
I'd say about 4, but I'm not sure about that. To be fair, I'd say about 4.
No, it wouldn't be that many, would it?
Yeah, because we beat Chelsea twice
We beat them in 2020.
and 2017. Remember
Right.
when
Yeah.
Aaron?
Was there a Europa League final in there?
There was. That's what I'm thinking. Is she mentioning that as well? She has to.
Yeah, actually, it is finals. So the one in Azerbaijan would count. When
So
we-
it's about. I'd say about.
that was
it's about-
2019, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
It's about. I'd say about. It's about
It can't, I think
97,
it is
about
about like 3 or
5. I'd say about 5.
Is
then.
it?
Right, let's get our predictions
Well,
for
thanks
this
for
Reece
question.
James is playing.
Reece.
Yeah, and in midfield,
for
Really?
the Chelsea
He hasn't
PSG
played
game.
that much, isn't it?
Oh, predictions.
not loads.
Yeah, let's start with
Stuart, innit?
Actually, we'll leave Stuart to last. Ty.
Okay. Right. Well, like I said, like we've all said, I think if PSG are on their game, they will win. It's going to be difficult. Chelsea is difficult, but listen. I go for 2-0 to PSG. I just cannot see them not scoring. The way they're going. I mean, like I said, to thrash Inter Milan and then to thrash Real Madrid. I just see Real Madrid. I just see PSG doing everything. 2-0 to PSG. A comfortable win, I think.
Fair enough.
Right. Ella.
I think I'm gonna go.
Yo, what's going on?
I'm gonna go 3-1 PSG.
Mm.
I think Chelsea will score, but I think they might equalise. But then I just think PSG will kick on and take the game away. So I'm gonna go 3-1.
3-1.
Okay.
So you think we're going to concede?
Yes,
I don't think we're going to concede.
I like that. I like that.
I don't think we're going to concede.
Confidence.
If we play our football and we haven't
Confidence.
conceded that
Well,
many
so-
goals during that tournament as well. Mate, if they park the bus, I'd go 3-0 PSG. 3-0 PSG. Comfortable.
You know what?
Comfortable
I'm
win.
tempted to go
Comfortable
3-0,
win.
but I
3-0.
I think Chelsea might get one. So I'm going to go
It's a little
3-1.
Like cheeky knee or something. Like maybe a penalty. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
João Pedro
yeah.
might get one for you.
Yeah, don't go.
Not
Hopefully.
for you,
In
obviously.
football, in football terms. In football
Gonna
terms.
headbutt them in football terms.
Oh, the game's already kicked off.
Yeah, yes,
The
yes.
England World Games kicked off. By the
What do
way,
you
we
reckon,
have got some football fan royalty in the building.
Oh.
Kalechi to the We'll try and see if we can get you involved.
That would
at
be
some
sick
point.
though. That would be sick. Hey, get him in the stream.
Have you just
Come on.
you was in Nigeria, right?
Yeah, and I was in Nigeria and Morocco for the WAFCON.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. yeah.
wow.
We're playing tonight,
Nice.
innit? We've got a game tonight. Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
came to do not to I'm going back there. You know.
Wow.
All right, lucky you, man. How was it? How was it? How was it?
Very good, very good.
Oh, that's
And
good,
I
that's good.
picked up with the Euros as well. So
Right, okay.
course.
everything, you know,
Oh, right, okay.
Nice.
Right.
Global man, as I like to call him. He
Wait,
calls
yeah,
himself the
yeah,
local
yeah.
man.
Kalechi score prediction: Chelsea PSG.
3-0.
3-0 PSG. There you go. See.
Well, sorry,
Not
happy
Chelsea,
belated birthday to Laurie.
Oh yeah.
Happy belated
Happy birthday, Laurie.
Happy-
Come on.
happy belated
Birthday boy. Birthday boy.
No, I had a really good birthday, thanks.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
my
good, that's
brother
good.
took me out. We went out to a very nice restaurant over in Stratford. Had a good
All right.
meal. I was
Okay.
out yesterday as well.
Okay.
So yeah, man, good. It's
Oh,
all
that's good, that's good.
It's all good. Thank
Lovely.
you very much. Appreciate it.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. So this game here, man. I mean, it's a massive game, isn't it? I mean, the prize money alone for
Yeah, I
this
know, right?
Ridiculous.
is as much, maybe even more. They're saying than the Champions
I think
League.
it is
Yeah.
more.
It is more.
Which
Yeah,
is
it is
unbelievable.
We've got Donald Trump in the building as well.
Yeah,
he's
of course.
there. A full house.
Full house.
The MetLife Stadium rammed to capacity. It's good to see because listen, I said right from the outset that I welcome this tournament. There was a lot of naysayers, a lot of
Course.
people turning their noses up at it. Football snobbery was taking place, and I said I would have loved Arsenal to have been in this tournament.
Yeah, but
some people tried to shoot me down, but I
it's your
stand
opinion.
by everything I said. I've enjoyed the tournament.
That advert's
There's
hilarious.
been some good games, some upsets. Here we are in the final. Looking forward to
Sherry
it.
Spritz.
I really hope PSG win. Not just because, you know,
Yeah, of course.
you'd be beating Chelsea. No, but seriously, I love how they play.
That would be brilliant.
I
That'd be
think
brilliant.
they're a breath of fresh air.
From a
to
neutral
football.
perspective.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
They're a
that'd be
great
brilliant.
team
of
to
course.
watch.
Yeah, they're a great team to watch. I like the
yeah.
manager. I like
course.
his philosophy. I like the way they play. I like the fan base. This, you know what I mean? And
We like-
they've had
we
their
like
stick
you
over
too,
the
Laurie.
years, PSG.
They've done it with they've done it with
I
a lot
know,
of
and
humility as well.
obviously, it's going to be a special game. I mentioned it during the semi-finals, but I'm always, not always, but sometimes criticizing the club's decisions and everything. But we also need to shout out the club for bringing over from Paris fans on a €500 package
Fantastic.
for semi-finals and final,
Brilliant.
flight, accommodation, everything
Superb.
included. There's a lot of Parisians that are actually in the stadium, not only the local fans. And obviously, in terms of atmosphere and giving the opportunity to Parisians to attend that final, I believe that's amazing from
That's
the
fantastic.
club. So,
Not only that, well, I will say this. I've said it before on previous streams. I love the way the manager has recultivated your image and your
course.
brand.
Yeah.
of course,
He's moved away from the Galacticos.
from the Hollywood FC
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean,
Yeah,
don't get me
100%.
wrong. I'm a massive fan of Mbappe. I like him, as you well know.
Neymar, Messi,
But
stuff
all
like
that,
that. Yeah, of course,
Mbappe,
man.
Neymar, Messi,
No,
they
no,
tried
no,
all
no,
that.
no, no.
It didn't work for
No.
you. You've moved away from the Galacticos.
And look
You've
at what
now
they're doing.
got a solid team in place. And it's not just that, you're playing really good football as
Fantastic,
well. So,
fantastic.
yeah, shout out to PSG.
Fantastic.
But I do think Chelsea will
It's going
push
to be an
you.
annoying side to play. Yeah,
Yeah, I do. And they have
gonna be
quality,
annoying.
obviously.
yeah.
But I just think that PSG, man, they're in the form of their lives. I
They
mean,
are. They are. They are.
But
they-
you have been beaten in this tournament, so you
They've
can't.
been beaten, but
Of course, yeah.
The Brazilian team.
It's
beat you.
football at the end of the day, especially during a final. Anything can happen. Said you mentioned it earlier, Ty. I believe we
Yeah.
are approaching this final in a very respectful way.
Yes.
Even if we're smashing the best clubs in the
you
world,
still have to remain humble.
and you can tell that
Yeah.
all the players and the vibe in the dressing room and everything is like we are professionals.
Absolutely.
We need to respect the opponent. We
Always.
don't brag. Don't be overconfident.
Always.
And be prepared to. I mean, everything can happen, and I believe that's a good attitude because otherwise,
good
if you're
attitude.
overconfident, you can be taken
Well,
by
yeah,
surprise.
I think you're right.
And I think that's one of the first rules of football. Never underestimate your
Of
opponent.
course,
But it's interesting that Chelsea already tried to start to try and unsettle PSG. I don't know if you heard, Stuart.
yeah.
They said that Chelsea today are looking to get Donnarumma. That's just trying to unsettle him. Can you imagine that's how Chelsea are going on? Why does he have to come out today? They already tried to stop, but that's not going to affect PSG.
They try to.
Right, we just kicked off.
Yep.
Come on.
I
They
didn't
try
see
to
that,
interfere with the
Sorry?
vibe, but
I didn't see that.
remain
Yeah, I
focused,
saw it this
man.
morning, Ella.
Remain
They said it's
focused.
just broken today.
They're
I
not gonna
wonder
get
why.
Donnarumma.
Honestly.
Chelsea kicked off, right?
Yeah.
Because PSG have got this tactic in it where
Let's
they
have a
just
look
boot
now.
the
Oh,
ball.
that's right. That's right. That's
Ball
right.
at the back, they not. They
That's
start
right.
pressing. Yeah, they are the ones pressing now.
That's a
They're gonna
very
do. They're gonna
high
do to
press.
us what we do to the other teams. I believe. Look, we're giving the ball away already. I believe they're gonna do this. You know, they're gonna give it a try. They're gonna do the same.
At least we got two games.
See,
Bit of space there for Chelsea. Oh, annoying. João
Chelsea
Pedro,
could be trying-
He's really slotted straight into that
Yeah,
side. It's
yeah.
crazy.
2 goals
Yeah.
in his second game for Chelsea.
Ridiculous.
Amazing. Great
we
goals
will
as well,
have
goals.
phases in this game where we will suffer. I know
yeah,
we
of
will
course,
not
it's
have
football,
the
innit?
ball, but it's how we are coping with not having the ball as well. So
Couple of super chats. Clara Bitchy says you missed the 2018 League Cup final against Manchester City.
Oh, yeah, because I forgot about that as
and
well.
Question 3.
Go on.
Name the only club in the last 5 editions
beautiful.
of the Champions League who
Man on,
managed
man on,
to
man on,
knock
man on,
out
man on.
Real Madrid.
No! Don't give the ball away like this, man. What was that?
Who knocked out Real Madrid but failed to win the
They're
Champions
panicking
League in
now.
that edition.
In the last
It's
what?
a bit wordy, that question.
What?
Name the only club in the last 5 editions of the Champions League who managed to knock out Real Madrid but failed to win the Champions League in that edition. I've never known it called
I think
edition.
they're winding up Arsenal. I
Yeah,
think they're
we
winding
know
up
the
Listen,
answer. But
Listen, the answer is the team that went unbeaten. Do you know what that's like? No, you don't. Goodbye. Good night. Thanks for coming. Don't come again. No, I'm only joking. Thanks. You know, the
Question
Invincibles.
4: how many wins did Arsene Wenger have against Jose Mourinho as a Chelsea
Oh, my
manager?
days.
I think it was 1, but he still went unbeaten and Mourinho didn't. So, what is this? Oh,
Chelsea made a good start. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, Clara Bitsy. Have Chelsea ever gone unbeaten? Oh, okay, we'll leave it there, yeah? Because the answer is not yes. So you can
Free
only be
kick
one.
just outside the box here for England.
Yeah?
I think. Yeah. This is a nice area.
Another
Kukureya-
super chat
Kukureya
here from
is talking
Silver
too
Collins
much.
says Arsenal are the Tim Henman of football.
No,
Oh,
Offside.
no, but hold on. Did Tin Hemman win Wimbledon? Because we won the league unbeaten, so we're not. So once you're wrong again,
Should be a pen.
I think it
That should
started
be a pen.
inside,
That's inside the box. That's inside the box.
Surely they have to check that.
That's
They
inside
do
the box.
VAR.
It looked like it started inside the box.
The
they're
England
not
Wales
checking it.
game. Oh, it's
Oh,
outside the
well.
box. Okay.
Maybe they didn't.
and
check.
who's your team,
Marmo
by the way?
says,
Who's your team,
Ty,
by the way?
you can't say always when
Always.
Stu says you have to respect the opponents, but then call teams nobody.
Yeah, I
Do you
call.
not see the contradiction?
No. I see the contradiction when people try to call us nobodies. I always called
I
people
think
nobodies
that's in
when they call
reference
us
to
nobodies.
that disgraceful remark you made
What's that? About Celtic?
being nobody.
Yeah, I apologise for that. They're less than nobodies
Oh, they're still
Oh my god.
in football terms.
in football terms.
You better not go to Glasgow anytime
Go to where I
soon.
went to Glasgow already. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
Don't
going
diss us,
back
but don't
might
diss.
be a
Well,
problem
the
you,
lesson
man.
for them is don't diss us. Don't diss us then, because those people dissing us. I never
They
start
are
first.
having a look.
Oh, they are. It could be a penalty.
Well, I thought were going to have a look.
Potential
I told
penalty.
you, it's
Take-
inside
Yeah,
the box.
look,
It's
it-
definitely inside
did
the
look
If
box.
she does
it.
look, it's a penalty.
Well, this would
Yes,
be a nice
penalty.
start.
It would be a nice start. Because if they say
That's the only thing. That's the problem I've got with VAR and the time it takes her to communicate the decisions back.
She's
to,
laughing. Look, she's trying to think.
Ridiculous.
I think it's
Enzo
I
Fernandez
must say,
gonna be
the
tricky,
Welsh
man.
manager. I think she's
Sneaky
Canadian,
player.
isn't she? She's a very impressive
Oh, it's a penalty.
individual. The way
It's a
she
penalty.
speaks
Yes,
about
yes.
the game.
It's a, I
Pressing
think it's a
high.
penalty because she's caught her.
Pressing high.
That looks a penalty to me. Since
Yeah,
she
that's a
trod on her
definite
toe.
penalty.
She's caught her. It's a penalty.
Okay, long ball.
Hell.
Is she going to go to the thing?
Come on,
She
press,
can go to
press,
the-
press, press,
Oh,
press.
Oh, that was close.
PSG nailed
Yeah, I
it.
was going to say about the Welsh manager. She's
Come
a
on,
former
Ashraf,
player,
come
innit?
on.
And
That's
she's
right, yeah.
Canadian. She speaks
Yeah, that's
very
right,
well.
that's
I
right.
don't think I've heard
African
her
Ballon d'Or.
speak.
The only problem is the
Hakimi.
team is nowhere near as good.
It's
as
not
No.
Salah, mate. It should be
Yeah, but
Hakimi.
It's a started.
It should be Hakimi.
It's just started, hasn't it? That's
Got a
what it is.
super chat here from Porridge Gump, but I'm not going to read it because it's quite insulting. to
What's
Ty.
going on
Don't
here?
listen, porridge.
He should have passed it. You should have
What-
crossed it.
Yeah, that was too late. That's ball from.
What's the
from
name?
them
Porridge
there.
gunk.
I don't know why I didn't do that.
Porridge gunk. Eat yourself, all right? And don't be rude. Don't disrespect, okay?
I'm not going to read it out because it's not a very nice thing. to
Porridge
do.
John, you're
We don't encourage super chats. so-
porridge gunk. You're so stupid that you thought Laurie.
But then again, you don't want to be triggered by saying that.
I'm not triggered. Just don't disrespect.
Hold
We
on
are
a minute.
suffering here, Laurie.
It's a penalty.
Yes.
Once I'm surprised they didn't send it to the screen.
Don't mind that.
Of course, it's going to be a penalty.
We don't
She
mind.
That
knows
was a
as well.
penalty, though.
She
'cause
knows,
She trod
she
on her
knows.
toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows. It should actually be a card as well.
Yeah, it probably should be a booking, really, actually, when you think about
It
it.
should be a card.
You can't make rash decisions in and around.
Yes,
the box,
yes, press him.
Especially
Yes.
so early in the game as well.
Yeah, that's really not ideal.
No.
Why is he alone on the right hand side?
I must say, Chelsea have made a very
Started well.
impressive start.
Yeah.
There you go. Nothing.
Oh, he's done
That's
well
a
there,
foul.
The ball,
Palmer.
man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Well done.
We're suffering.
Well, no, you're
Yeah.
suffering.
who's taking the penalty for Chelsea? Sorry,
George
England.
Stanway.
But the thing is,
Why is
Stuart.
Alessio Russo not taking it?
Yes.
Oh, that's the truth. With PSG,
Look,
you're like, You're like Real Madrid now,
We know how to suffer.
and you know how to soak up pressure.
This is a big moment in this
and
game
you know how to score.
because if she scores this
I
early,
didn't realise
then
she was the penalty taker.
that's going to
Yeah.
be not very good for Wales
I
if
think
Georgia Stanway
Stanway
converts
was
a
before.
penalty.
Go
But
on, Georgia.
I think she will score.
Go
Yeah,
on.
she's gonna score.
I think she will score.
She's taken quite a bit of
Very good
time.
penalties. She is. She's composing herself, isn't it?
She's focusing.
Must
Here she
score.
goes, steps up. Oh,
Yes,
she
lovely
just
penalty.
about puts that in. I
Wow.
reckon
Good
the,
Placement.
the keeper
It's
dived the
placement.
right
That was a
way,
close
but
one.
it
Yes,
went
but-
under her body.
The power. It's the power and
I
accuracy.
don't think it was that powerful, to be
Well,
honest.
the accurate.
She just placed
Wait,
it.
wait, yeah, go on. Oh my God.
What's that? What's wrong with that?
So England are off to a flying start, 1-0 up.
Mm.
I did say that they would win and win
4-0 is
comfortably. Oh, definitely.
You did say that. You did say that. Well, no one said they weren't going to win, did they? So
That's a good
yeah,
penalty.
it's in the
Yeah.
corner, isn't it? It's in the corner. So the
Yeah.
goalkeeper's never going.
Okay, now
Yeah.
we're
Goalkeeper's never
pressing.
gonna save
Now
it.
we're pressing. Come on, Usman. Do you think?
It's kind of like half
Caicedo.
pressing, though. Like, they weren't really...
Oh my days.
This is what they try to do. No, but the thing is,
Counter-attacking.
I think PSG will. I think will
Yes,
catch
well
this.
done, Uno. Well
Ooh.
done.
I think PSG will catch. This is interesting. Chelsea are trying to go at PSG.
They are, yeah, they're playing counter attack
No,
as
but
well.
the thing is, can Chelsea keep this up though? That's the thing. Because there will be a time when PSG get on the ball, isn't it? So
Well, at the minute, I have to say 7 minutes. It's been only Chelsea.
One way
it's only been
traffic.
Chelsea now.
Mind you,
But what-
PSG did a similar thing with Arsenal where we had the majority of the ball.
Yeah.
for
They
the
did.
First 15
That is
minutes.
very true.
Unfortunately. And Borussia Dortmund did the same thing against Real Madrid. And what happened?
Couple of super chats here. One from Kelechi, not that Kelechi. You know.
No, not the original Kelechi.
Would England's
fake
women
Kelechi.
beat the England under 16 boys?
I hate these.
Why are
sorts of
you asking that?
questions.
You'd have to.
I know why they're asking that.
Why they're
because
asking
there was
that?
a game not too long ago.
Okay.
where
Goal.
Oh!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he's missed it.
Oh, is
No,
it?
no, that's a goal. That's a
Wait,
goal.
what?
Oh, he
it's
missed
wide.
it. He missed it.
You missed
I
it?
thought I was in.
I thought that
did
was
I.
in. I thought that was
Yeah.
definitely in.
Whoa.
A person of his quality is supposed to be scoring that, man.
Whoa.
Oh my days! I thought that was in.
Oh, I thought I got in.
He looks
I thought that
disappointed
went in.
with himself, as well he might.
Let's have a look.
The defense was all over. Oh, what a pass!
Actually, it wasn't easy.
Oh, he's unlucky, I suppose.
Donnarumma did not move
No.
at all.
God, that
Oh,
was
I think it could have
close.
taken the deflection. That was close.
Oh my
Very
days.
close.
And left it on.
And it's all Chelsea, which
Yeah,
is a surprise.
So go on, Laurie. What's this about the boy under 16 boys? What's this?
Would England's women beat the
Yeah, why are they asking
England
that?
under 16 boys?
Why else?
Girls don't play boys. That's the
Exactly.
thing. They're completely separate. There's
Exactly.
a reason
So
why.
I guess we're all saying the answer to that is no. Next one. Ty, thoughts on Wirtz dunking on Arsenal next year?
On Verts.
Wirtz.
Well, hopefully
My
we'll
God.
dunk. Well, I don't want to suspect PSG.
Pressure,
But
boys.
hopefully we'll dunk on them, but we'll have to see. As long as, well, the thing is, if Verts dunks on Chelsea and dunks on Tottenham, then that's fine.
Silver Kanye says
Just
Snow
joking.
White called she's looking for an eighth dwarf named deluded. Arsenal are a bottom table club.
Really, really.
They
So,
won
so,
trophies
so,
in the
so,
last
so,
20 years.
so you,
Why are you defending? Come
so
on.
you mean she's looking for you? She's looking for you, then, is she?
Come on.
Listen, don't call me deluded. Only Allah, God, and my parents can call me that. And listen, say your team if you're brave enough. I know you've never won nothing. I know you've never done nothing in your history. I know you're jealous of us. But say your team if you're... Don't try to criticise and not say your team if you're brave enough. I don't say you're Real Madrid. Don't say you're PSG, all right? Say your team if you're brave enough, because I know you're nobodies in football terms. Good night.
I like the good night.
Thank you.
I like
That's
it in
true.
football
I like that.
terms.
In football terms, exactly. In football terms, Ella. Thank you,
football
Ella. In
terms.
football terms. In football terms.
Good night.
There can be few things more disappointing than when you prep your team for a game like this.
Yeah.
You go through all your tactics and
Yes.
stuff like that. And then you go and give away a silly penalty inside
Yeah.
of 10 minutes. In the
Well,
first 10
yeah,
minutes
but
of the
then
game.
nothing can... You can't really...
All right. All
Here
right.
come
Do your
PSG.
thing. Do your
Go
thing.
on.
Look at this.
Right hand side. Take your
PSG
time.
This
Take
is
your
the
time.
first
Take your time.
sustained attack PSG ever had in the game. so
Yeah.
far.
But the thing is, PSG won't mind not having the ball because PSG know what they can do, isn't it? Because like I said, Chelsea can't keep the ball forever. When PSG get the ball,
Yeah,
that's
90
when it's
minutes
Oh,
is
okay,
plenty
so
of
then-
exactly,
time.
exactly. And this is when PSG are dangerous. Because like I said, PSG didn't have we had the ball a lot against PSG, so this is fine for PSG. I just think what they've done is just incredible. I can see them winning today. I can see them beating Tottenham.
Don't jinx it, Ty. Please, please, please.
Yeah,
please.
Ty,
It's
we
not done.
can't-
It's
we
been-
can't
Obviously, I
it's
don't
been
want to
jinxes.
jinx it. I don't wanna
9
jinx it.
minutes only Chelsea. We having the ball now. That's. I'm feeling a little bit more, less stressed, but yeah.
I think Chelsea
Looks like
might
we're in control
regret
now.
that chance that Cole Palmer had.
Yeah,
man.
Absolutely.
man,
And
he should
this
have
is
scored
really-
that one.
And Cole Palmer finishes those.
Yeah,
Like that's
I mean, what
Well,
was
I think he did
disappointing
take-
about that
take-
is that he didn't hit the target. He went close,
Yeah.
but never hit
yeah,
the
but
target.
it did take a bit of deflection though. I
Did
think
it?
that-
True.
yeah.
Yeah, he's right.
So that could
A
have
slight
that
slight
could have
deflection,
made,
yeah.
that could have maybe changed the flight of the ball.
I'm sure I did.
You know, so.
Come on.
It's a great chance.
But see, I think also, Stuart, you said about Luis Enrique, and I think he would have planned for this because he would have said, to the team, we're not going to have the ball all game.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
So that's what I mean.
Agreed.
So,
But in the last couple of minutes, PSG.
That's a
PSG
foul.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
foul. On Nuno Mendes.
He's a good player, that guy.
He's had a ridiculous season.
Oh my days! What was that?
Is that João Pedro?
what is that? That's
Little
a,
right
that's a
Who
yellow
does
card.
this, man? That's intentional.
That is tinted.
He knows what
I
he's
can't
doing,
believe-
man.
Donald
Again,
Trump.
He looks like
Those
he's having a lot of
sunglasses.
fun.
He looks like he's
Is that
sleeping.
Melania next?
Yeah.
You
Wow.
rarely see them out in
Sunglasses.
He
public.
looks like he's sleeping.
He doesn't even like football, you know that.
No.
He's on the record as having said that as well. He doesn't like football.
Oh, really?
He might be
He
asleep.
likes boxing, UFC,
That's
and
what I
golf.
thought, Ella.
Yeah,
Really?
fighting sports.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he likes UFC, boxing, and golf. Those are his games.
Okay.
He don't like football.
Okay. Right.
Soccer.
Soccer, exactly. They call it
Can
soccer.
we have this debate around soccer? Because I heard it was the Americans only saying this, but apparently originally the sport was called soccer in England.
Well, it's
And
not
then,
that is
and
a
then they
foul.
changed it to football. I don't know about you guys. You invented the sport, so you should tell me.
Oh,
It's football.
good tackle.
I think it is.
But originally it was called
100%.
soccer.
Well,
and
I don't
then
know if that's true. But when they like,
ask the chat maybe, but yeah.
well, like you say, Stuart, the Americans say you go to a soccer game. It's not soccer. It's football. It's not soccer.
What I find funny is that because obviously Americans have their version of football, which
Yeah.
is like the NFL, American
Yeah,
football.
yeah,
but
that's right.
with-
That's right.
But surely football is something that you should play with your feet. Like
Absolutely.
American football, they're like
Yeah,
throwing the
yeah,
ball.
yeah, that's-
Absolutely, Ella. You're
Like,
right.
It doesn't make
You're
any
right.
sense.
You're right. It's true. But they say you go to a soccer game.
Yeah, it's funny.
You know, I know it's a bad accent from me, but it's football.
Soccer.
So, yeah.
Soccer.
Without
Another
disrespect,
couple of
football.
super chats here. Asif says, Laurie, is it true that the deluded pescatarian works with kids?
You see what I mean? I hope you ain't talking about me, because first of all,
Kukurea,
you're
what is he
wrong on
doing,
every
man?
aspect. The only thing you're right about is that you're a fool. Good night. Good night. Good night. Don't try it.
Ashra
and don't
says, how many
insult.
ties does it take to change a light bulb? It won't happen because Ty will argue that the bulb, because he said it is Fergie's better than Wenger.
What? I would. What? You don't even know what you're talking about. I would argue that. So is it? What? You know what? Just go to sleep, man. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Don Lee Mason says,
Shut up,
Arsenal
man.
will always be Chelsea's garbage bin.
Of course we will. That's why we
Taking
beat them in 2020. So what happened in 2020 when Aaron scored? Sorry, not Aaron. Pierre scored 2. What happened then?
4-1 Baku tie holder.
2-1, 2-0 in the final. 2-1 twice. Hold that. Good night. But you can't try it. You can't try it because the facts are the facts.
All right, that's a good
And
pass.
don't
Come on.
disrespect.
Yeah, they're cooking.
Come on,
here.
Ashraf. Come on, do him. Guys. Second, yes, that's a great.
It's unlucky. See, PSG are ramping
Mr.
up now.
Butter
It's
says,
wasted.
beat us in a World
We
Cup
don't do
game, then you
stuff.
can
Oh wait,
call
hold
it
on, we
football.
missed one.
Hey, 2-0
Oh, it's
England.
Ella.
I just saw
2-0 England.
celebrations.
Yeah, so did I, yeah.
It's your namesake, isn't it? Ella too. Your namesake.
Yeah, exactly.
Well done.
Oh, it could easily
know what?
be more four
That
here,
four,
Laurie.
yeah,
it
it
could
could be.
easily be more.
It could be.
6.
It could be.
I did say to, I'm in a WhatsApp group with my brothers, and I did say, I think I said 6-0 in that group.
Really?
Yeah, I just...
Well, it's been a goal every 10 minutes, so we're on for a 9.
Wow, I don't know. Oh. What did,
I think I said, what I said in the group was is that...
You said 2-0, yeah?
no, I said 4-0.
4-0.
Oh,
That's
what
poor
is
defending,
going
by
on
the way.
there?
Look at
Good
that
follow up.
defending.
Good follow up.
Look at that
Everything-
defending.
The goal
Oh,
The
look.
keeper was all over the place, man.
Oh,
Payne Alessio. Well done, Alessio.
oh, seriously.
Good follow
That
up.
is poor, by the
It
way.
is good for that.
That is a little bit all over the place, that.
Yeah.
But
Shocking defending.
It's a
She
shame.
missed
They had,
the
about,
first one as well.
they had about 3 or 4 chances to
To
clear
clear
that
it.
ball, and England have somehow still
But
put it in the net.
That's the tournament inexperience, isn't it?
You remember before the tournament, England beat Jamaica 7-0? I was
Yes.
saying that,
At King
7-0.
Power. Yeah,
Yeah,
at the
7-0.
King Power.
and I said that this game could be like that. In the WhatsApp group, I said that today.
Ooh.
People thought I was joking, but I was actually being
Yes.
serious.
Finish.
Oh,
1-0.
here we go! No! What are you doing?
Shoot!
What are you doing?
Why didn't he shoot?
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, that is so poor.
That's 1-0. Why didn't he
Try,
shoot?
man. Do it.
My God.
Why did he not shoot?
You know what? That is the kind of thing you do, right? You know what he did there?
Why?
That is the kind of thing you do when you're 5-0 up and you're trying to get somebody on the score sheet.
Yes.
Why didn't he shoot?
Shoot, and it's a goal.
You alone. Boom.
Oh,
Go on!
God.
Oh!
No, that is so infuriating.
You're gonna regret this one.
No,
In
no,
case
no,
you
Stuart,
missed it,
don't say
people,
that. Don't say
Doué
that.
is
Don't
clean
say that.
through,
Don't say
and
that.
rather than put the ball
Don't
in the
say
back
that.
of the
It
net,
shows.
Come on,
he's tried to
pressure.
square it, and Cucurella...
No, Stuart, it shows you
Oh
can.
my God.
Oh my
And now
what a
Chelsea are
ball.
on the counter.
What a
What
It shows.
Was that arrogant, Stuart, or what?
It was
Oh my God.
Hey.
nothing.
Stuart, It shows, Stuart, that you're making chances.
No, but was that arrogant?
I don't think he
It
was
wasn't
arrogant. I
arrogance.
think
I think
he anticipated Kukurea
but
covering
he was
for a
through.
shot.
Yeah, I don't know
but
what the hell happened there.
no,
I can't
man,
believe
you should have
it.
Give it a try at least, man. Smash it. Try.
And it's
Try
not even like he was
something.
indecisive about it. He knew he was
Yeah.
always going to pass it.
Come on,
But
man.
when you're literally that close to the goal, surely as a attacking player,
Luis Enrique must be absolutely fuming because you've not made a good start, PSG. You've
That
had
was
an
a
opportunity
great
to go.
chance.
Yeah,
That was an
He doesn't
amazing.
that is the
chance.
best chance of the game, right?
He doesn't have to be fuming because of,
Of course
what they've
he
done.
does.
He doesn't have to be
Has he not
fuming.
just got instinct to just put his laces through
Because
that?
they're what
I
they've
just-
done. He can't.
My days.
Lewis
Of course
Enrique
he
can't-
does. If
he
I'm a
can't-
manager, I'll be
You're not
absolutely
fuming. No,
fuming.
you're not fuming
Same.
because the thing is, he knows that they'll make another.
Yeah,
that
but it's a
means-
chance missed.
Doesn't matter.
It's a
Doesn't
chance
matter.
missed,
You
but
need
it's
to. The same
what
as Cole
PSG are
Palmer
making.
is regretting his
Yeah,
chances.
but you're
as well.
making chances.
Oh, is that 3?
Almost.
Oh, almost.
Almost. You're making chances, Stuart. So it shows you can open Chelsea up. That's what it shows.
Even if we are suffering, we're creating chances.
You are,
Yeah,
and this is
you're
what I
right.
So going back
Now
to
the
that
game is
women's
turned.
game,
Back.
if I won't say if, when England have won this game
Well, it
tonight,
looks
did
like
they
it,
play
yeah.
Germany in the quarterfinal?
Ooh,
It's
that
either
would be
Germany
very
or Sweden,
difficult.
isn't it?
Ooh, Germany or Sweden.
Switch.
I don't know.
Netherlands.
Netherlands, France.
Oh, what a pass!
No, it's 1-0
Press,
France.
press.
Oh, it's one.
Yeah.
Oh, deflection.
They're giving
That
the ball
means
away.
that
Perfect.
Holland are going out. 1-0 to France.
Yeah. As
Well
of-
done, Ella.
as
1-0 to
things
France.
stand.
Apparently,
Looks like England and France are going through.
Netherlands have got some problems in their camps. Some internal
Really?
issues. They've dropped Miedemar to the bench. as
What?
well. That's what I heard.
I don't know about
But
that.
back to this game, and it's
Yeah,
PSG
yeah,
are
yeah,
starting
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here we go.
Do it.
Go on, boom!
Oh my days! What
Good
a
save,
save!
That is a good
Sanchez.
save.
PSG are cooking now. They're
Yeah,
cooking
they've
now.
That is a good save.
Oh my God!
But Laurie,
Doué again.
I think I heard in the super chat, play my team in the World Cup final.
Yeah.
Is that World Cup final? Because as far as I know, international teams play in World Cup finals, don't they?
To be honest, it was a bit cryptic. That.
You're gonna have to explain. And please, nobody so far has said who you support. I know that I can batter you verbally, but just say who you support in it. I know you're scared to face me verbally, but just say who you support.
Ashraf says, out of curiosity, has anyone on the panel been to Canada? Great country of good people. I can answer that in the affirmative because
No.
I've been to Canada about 3 times.
Oh, is it? Where have you been?
Toronto, and it's one of my favourite cities, actually.
Okay.
Really nice. I've got family out there.
Oh, right. Okay. So what was it like?
Oh, excellent.
Oh, you just
looks beautiful.
He just said.
Yeah.
He just
You
said.
know what I would describe Toronto as? Obviously, Canada is, obviously, there's more places. Vancouver, for
Yeah.
example, is supposed to be really nice. But
Yeah.
I would describe Toronto as a kind of hybrid between New York and London. That's
Oh,
how it kind
really?
of struck me. So it's very diverse, very cosmopolitan, very busy, but not quite as hectic as New York,
Right.
and
Okay.
a bit more culturally like London.
I like
Come
that.
on! Push,
Look
push,
at
push,
this.
push! He's alone. He's
It's all
alone.
PSG at the moment.
But this is what I'm
It's alone.
saying. This is what's going to happen. See, Chelsea can't keep that press for 90 minutes, and now PSG get on top of it. They should be ahead.
Mike says tie slot Premier League win, Invincibles League tougher now. There's some of these super chat guys.
Tougher
You'll
now.
have to make it a bit more discernible.
Hold
It's a
on.
bit cryptic.
Hold on, tougher now. So then we had to win the league at White Hart Lane. We had to draw at 0-0 at Old Trafford when in the last minute the Cheats Manchester United got a penalty and Patrick got sent off. So it's tougher now. You try winning the league at Goodison Park now then.
Who's those two glamorous?
Naomi
talking
Campbell.
about?
Is that Maya Jama?
Is it?
Sierra, yeah.
Ah, yeah,
Sierra.
And the football player.
Well done,
football
Kelechi.
player, what's his name again? Russell, isn't it?
Oh,
You know where the pop culture, you understand?
Sierra.
Here come Wales with a rare attack into
Yeah.
England's half.
So,
Oh, it's
about
Press
trying
him,
to,
press him.
trying to say it's harder now.
Come on,
Oh!
Usman. Come on, Usman. Come on,
Good
Usman.
shot.
Chance.
You see,
Well
this
done.
is what I'm saying. That could have been 2-1. And it's Angarad. Unlucky Angarad. That could have been 2-1. The league is harder to win now. You must be kidding. Harder to win now.
Sonny says Chelsea have played 13 finals since 2017. Crazy stat. There is one final every year, almost, except 2023. These guys know how to reach the final stage of a competition
And
very
lose.
well.
And lose. Because you lost it once, twice, isn't it?
Tie.
So don't try it. I don't
Anton
know what,
says, big up Ty, Laurie, please read all the super chats. Of course I'll
Big
try
up,
to.
big up. No,
Some of them, though, I'm
Big up.
not going to read
No.
because
Yes,
some of them
do
are
him.
quite
Well
rude.
done.
Big up
Well
Anton,
done.
but
It's done
Anton,
well
Oh
there.
my
listen
God,
to
yeah.
Laurie. Laurie's not going to read that no nonsense, disrespectful rubbish.
Cook him,
Okay,
cook him, cook him.
so don't tell
Cross
Laurie his
it.
job. He knows his job.
That's a
Great-
good
great
cross.
Look
cross.
at that. No
Where
one in
is-
there. No one in there.
No one
There's
in
no
the
one in the
box.
box. Yeah.
Yeah, but PSG
Middle
now are
of the
making
box.
chances. They are making chances.
Follow up, follow up, follow up,
This is
follow
why
up.
you need to take your
and-
chances when you get them because
Oh, he's
once you
screaming for it, Pedro Neto. Absolutely, he was screaming for
been
it.
quite a good game so far,
It
right?
has been a good game.
Ashraf
it's 1-1.
says,
Oh,
Holland have
Netherlands,
equalised.
France, 1-1.
And he looks like Vicky. Congratulations. Well done, Vicky.
yes, well in, Vic.
Yes.
What about Pauline?
Come on.
Tie.
Pauline as well. Yeah,
You
big
should
up
be,
as
you
well.
should be supporting Pauline.
Well, I'm supporting all of our players to be.
Ashraf says, one tie versus 100 deluded Smurfs is just tie fighting 100 mirrors.
No, it's you. It's
Oh
you getting.
my God.
It's you.
Oh,
Oh
look,
my
he's
God.
in. What's he going to do? Is he going to
He's
square
gonna
it?
try.
Oh, he's got it on his left foot.
Hey, too much.
God.
Is he going to shoot?
Oh
yes!
my God, he's too.
Cole Palmer
Palmer.
He is too good.
placed it in the bottom
He
left
was
hand
coming,
corner.
to be fair. He was coming.
And Chelsea have taken the lead.
Jesus.
And Cole Palmer's doing his
He was coming. He was coming.
trademark
Who's
celebration.
this PSG fan clapping as well on at the back? Come on.
Oh, hang on. Oh, let's kick it off.
What's going on here?
Yeah, always Enzo Fernandez.
my
This prick, man.
God.
I hate this
What's
guy.
happening?
Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo versus Hakimi, right?
Always.
What's happened? Do you
That
know
was
what
a
thi-
great finish, though.
It
Do you know?
was.
Do you
I
know
don't know
what
what
this
they're going on about here.
there could be a serious incident because look, the referee's involved. So what's happened?
Two volatile people there, Enzo and Hakimi. Hakimi doesn't play around either. Is Hakimi of Moroccan extraction
Yep.
or Algerian?
Moroccan. He's a Moroccan national. He's playing with a national team.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right,
of
he plays for
course.
Morocco,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
And
yeah.
he's born in was he born in Paris?
No, not at all. I think
Oh.
he was born in Spain.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. He speaks Spanish as well.
So are they looking at this goal then? Is
No,
it-
no. He is in. He is in. Nuno
That's
Mendes
poor defending
lost
there
the
by,
plot.
yeah, he
Oh, he's
3
3-0
against
to England
3.
now.
Oh, who?
Lauren Hemp.
3-0. I told you.
This is a smoke show.
I told you, didn't I?
It's an absolute smoke show.
I was trying to be generous because I said 6-0 in our group today.
That's a
and
great
I
goal
said
from
Should've
corner.
gone with
Let's
it.
be
No, I
honest.
should have.
Well, I
I'll try
don't
not
know,
to
I
be
don't
too
know.
disrespectful.
Marquinhos.
Well, I don't know.
But there's been a shock in the Club World Cup.
PSG can
Chelsea
still come
have gone 1-0 up.
Yeah.
back.
And,
PSG can still come back. They can still come back.
Wow.
They can still come. But what I would say is though, I can't believe that Chelsea player got away with that challenge and not even a card. That was ridiculous. Was it Pedro, innit? Coming in high on the player. That's ridiculous.
Another
But-
super chat here from Don Lee Mason. It says Drogba owns Arsenal and those super pigeons. Big up the
Of course he did because Drogba went unbeaten, didn't he? Oh no, he didn't, did he? Oh no, sorry, Drogba didn't, did he? We own Chelsea in finals. 2-0, 2-1, 2-0. We beat Chelsea in Cardiff. We beat Chelsea at Wembley twice. you try, you can't get it.
Another super chat here says Bonjour Thai. He says something else. Hold that.
Bonjour, he said what?
I'm not reading all that.
Listen.
Hold that because he.
Hold that, yeah, I'll hold it and I'll slap it. I'll slap your face with it verbally.
We're giving the ball
In football
away.
terms.
We're panicking now.
You can't say, listen.
Another super chat here. Tottenham Super Cup is looking good right now.
Yeah, of course
But
it
it's
is.
still early.
Of course it is because PSG have lost, innit? If PSG win, the thing about it is that I don't think these people understand. Laurie's not an idiot. If you disrespect, he's not going to read it out. So you're just going to make yourself look stupid, and you'll make yourself look stupid because the only way you can deal with me
Oh,
is
Lauren
by being
James.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Another
Oh!
one.
Oh,
Another
this
one
could be
incoming.
four.
Hey.
How did they miss
Oh no.
that?
There we go. Oh,
Oh, she's blocked her. Oh, shut.
Lauren James actually playing with the Wales defence on that wing there.
But have you read the thing on
We've
the
got
screen?
a Ben Jacobs exclusive.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Victor Gyokeres. Arsenal are expected to pay an initial fee of 63.5 million euros for Victor Gyokeres, with a further 10 million
Yep.
euros in add-ons.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it looks like that will get
Thanks,
done
Seth.
this week.
Well, that's
And-
brilliant news. That's brilliant
That's
news.
exactly what we want to see.
yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Brilliant news. Look at that eye.
So my score
You know,
prediction
so-
is done already because we conceded.
Oh, why?
Couple more super chats. Anton
Stuart.
says big up Ty.
Oh, that's a good one. Push.
What's
What's
He's
that?
getting some
That's
love
good
there.
defending.
What's that? Oh,
Big
big
up,
up
Ty.
to you and Anton as well.
Where's
Thank
the
you.
man that did the combined 11? Hold that. Who did that?
Who that? It wasn't me. Because if I did combine 11, there would be 11 Arsenal players. So it wasn't me that did that. That's for sure. And by the way, these people.
Do you think Chelsea are good value for their one?
No, I don't think so. Because PSG should have scored. But Chelsea have done well for now. I just think that PSG's, the way they are, I just can't see them losing. I can't. I think they'll beat Chelsea. Because
I hope so, Ty. I hope so.
I
But
think so, I
step
think
by
so.
step, chill. At the minute, they're
There's
winning.
a long way.
So
There's a long way to go. Chelsea. The thing is,
there's
Chelsea
a long
will-
way to go.
Chelsea
but
can't keep this up. PSG can. PSG have shown they can keep up. PSG have got experience.
Cole Palmer almost scored one. Remember
Yeah.
during the first
But
5
then
minutes.
Due should have scored as well, shouldn't he?
Agreed.
You know. But I still think so.
That's why I said the manager will be absolutely fuming.
He'll be fuming now, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's nothing that you won't be able to deal with. Yeah, so don't you support? Doesn't anyone support a team though? Because I'm seeing your super chats, but I'm not seeing your teams. You can't be that frightened of me, surely. I mean, I know I can battle you verbally, but come on, just say your team, isn't it? Say your team. You're that scared to say your team, and don't lie as well.
It's interesting that the two water breaks in both games are
At
coming
the same time,
Yeah.
yeah,
Cooling
yeah,
break, yeah.
that is interesting. Yeah, that's right.
The
You're right.
Welsh
Laurie,
manager is
Where are they
imploring
playing
her
now?
players.
Still Switzerland.
But I think that
Yeah, in Switzerland. Yeah.
she's on a hiding to nothing, man. Because this game, I'm telling you, this could be embarrassing for Wales. I mean, it is pretty embarrassing already.
You've got to feel for them a little
Yeah, absolutely,
bit.
absolutely.
I did say that, didn't I? The golfing class was apparent. I've seen Wales play; they're not.
Should have been in this one, to be fair.
I really like the
should score.
referee view. This is kind of cool.
Look,
Due should have
That
scored
was
though.
very close.
They were celebrating.
No, Noni Madueke, of course. He's on his way to Arsenal. Ty, what do you reckon?
Is he? But is that confirmed though?
Yeah.
Of course.
He's going to receive a medal, isn't he?
Madueke.
What, the Madueke case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is actually confirmed.
Well,
Have you
no,
been
it's
living
not been
under a
confirmed
rock?
by
What
the club,
medal?
yeah,
What
but
medal? What medal?
Seriously, have you been living under a rock?
Of course not. But you know.
If they win,
Silver medal.
silver
But then
medal.
I heard him say something. I don't know. I didn't read it properly, but you apparently said Chelsea are the biggest club in
You
London.
did say that.
So how can he come to us and say that? That's what I'm thinking. Is
No,
that
but he said that years ago, didn't he?
Well, he does
Oh.
play for Chelsea. He did play for Chelsea.
Yeah.
In,
no? But you
in
wouldn't
his
be moving
defence.
to us, would you? Unless he said that. If he said that before, then
That's why a lot of times when you hear players say all this flowery stuff when they arrive at a club, don't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
no. Well, I wouldn't take it.
Because
At all.
they're just trying to ingratiate
Who would-
themselves with their
Absolutely.
fans.
With respect, who would ever believe that Chelsea are the biggest club in London? I wouldn't believe that. So who would listen to that? I wouldn't. In football terms, obviously.
But what do you think of Madueke to Arsenal then?
Well, we've discussed it before, haven't we? Listen,
No, but now it's going to happen though.
if it's going to happen, I can only imagine that Mikel's got a plan, and hopefully the plan will work. But I think if he does come, there's no point any of us, which I'm sure we won't do, getting on his back. If he's our player, we have to support him to the best of our
No, I agree with that.
Believe.
best of our.
No, you know
ability.
what it is? I'm going to say this, yeah. So
Absolutely believe, Stuart.
I didn't want Madueke initially.
I'm sure a lot of people do.
And
Yeah, I
but that
didn't
was
either.
purely for football reasons.
Of course.
And I did cite what I thought was some character flaws as well. I'm not going to lie. That being said, though, now he's an Arsenal player. I think it's important for the fan base to
get behind him.
get behind him. All this stuff, defacing murals,
What?
petitions,
I know, but can you believe that?
and
Or
all
is
that type of stuff.
or
It's
is that
just totally out of pocket.
But is that spin?
No,
Because the man's had to. No, it's not. The man's had to turn off his social media.
Yeah, but is that
because
us
of
or is
this
that
game.
is that
Doesn't matter who
Chelsea
it's
or
from,
Tottenham
Ty.
fans?
Doesn't matter who it's
Yeah,
from.
no, of course you can't condone that. Of course you can't.
So-
but I'm not leveling
Can
out
I
our
finish,
fan
please?
base.
Can I finish? You
Sorry.
keep interrupting me before I make my point.
Sorry.
It's annoying. So what I'm saying, no,
Like I
it
said,
is,
I'm
it
only
is,
joking.
please. It's very annoying.
Laurie's getting annoyed. Now you know how
No,
I
but
feel.
I'm halfway through a point and all you're doing is
Now you know
just
how I
like,
feel.
Oh no.
Oh, here you go. 2.
how much space?
It is 2.
How much
Cole
space are you gonna
Palmer.
get?
You're so right,
No,
Ella.
no, no, that
It
is
looks
crazy.
exactly
That
the
is-
same.
that
It is.
It looks
ludicrous.
exactly the same ball. Exactly
They
the same
just
goal.
stood off of him and said,
Yeah,
you know
they
what,
did.
Score. Put
It's
it, put it in
exactly
the
the
goal.
same goal, man.
What the hell?
Wow.
Simply a bunch of.
Chelsea
Pacho,
are
yeah.
tearing up the script.
But I'm just so confused.
2-0 before half time, man.
That was exactly the same goal.
Well,
exactly the same.
PSG
It
got a lot of
was.
time.
That was
In
really
fact, that was
bad.
even worse.
Really bad.
Well, it was a better goal, but it was even worse defending.
Literally, that was copy and paste.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. As if they didn't learn. Again, Enrique's going to be.
Listen, PSG have got a long time. That's why.
I'll tell you what, man, it's going to be a long way back for them, you know, because
No, but they
Chelsea.
can listen. PSG can do that. They can
We
do
did it against City, so it's
exactly. They can do it.
Yeah, let's just watch the
Believe,
PSG
believe.
defence here.
Absolutely.
So much space there on the
fine. Look,
right hand side.
Beraldo
Sit
got-
off.
Look at that,
Sit
they're
off.
stand off him.
Oh
cooked,
my god, they're
man.
ball watching.
Well, they're just totally
That was
switched
What are
off.
they
so
doing?
open. No one was closing him. No one.
Look, they're so far away
No,
from him.
dive.
One guy's
He has
dived
so
before.
much time as
That
well.
number 4 there, he's dived to the floor
Easy,
before he even took the
easy.
shot.
That is bizarre.
Easy.
That is bizarre.
That is crazy.
Easy for them.
This is a real, turning out to be a
This
real.
is football.
This,
man.
listen.
this
football.
looks like a friendly match. Like
Yeah.
No, it
they're
happened to
playing
Real
it like it's
Madrid.
easy.
It can happen to
It
anyone.
did,
This
but
is
I
football.
don't think it's over. I still can see PSG coming back. I really
It's
can.
gonna
I
be a
hope
long
so,
way back.
Ty. I hope so. For
I
now,
hope
it's
not,
not
no.
looking good, bruv.
It's not looking good, but you know, there's still a.
It's not
Whole
looking
second
good at all.
So as I was saying, guys, that stuff that's
That's disgusting.
happening with Mad.
That's disgusting. Oh, sorry. He said not to interrupt, and I did again.
Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, I saw a video, a little short
That's a
that
foul.
my man Kelechi did, and he was spot on about the fans need to stop.
Big
that,
up,
man.
Kelechi.
At the end of the day, he's an Arsenal player now,
Yeah.
so we need to get behind him and give him support. I
think
mean,
that's
I
spot
think
on.
that's very wrong what some people are doing, but hey, it is what it is.
What did Rio say about Noni hate?
He just had a lot. He had quite a lot to say about how the small proportion of the Arsenal fan base has kind of treated the situation and how there's been a lot of people that have been very, very against it and like verbally against it. But I think, I don't know. I mean, doesn't this happen with like a lot of transfers? And I think
Come
now
on,
we're
stop
just kind of
complaining,
saying
man.
just because it's Arsenal. This has happened with players going to United, to Chelsea.
And it's been worse. And
This
it's
is
been
not
worse.
a unique situation.
Exactly.
And I don't agree with it as well. and
Nobody
I don't
can condone
condone
that.
it. It's
What I would say,
it's not
you
right.
do
No, it's
make
not
a
right.
good point. What I would say about that is this. So when, remember when Aaron Ramsdale joined Arsenal, there was a bit of a backlash there. and I
There was,
remember
that's
that.
right.
There was also a bit of a backlash when Havertz joined.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a backlash when David Raya, remember?
this
'cause
happens all the
disparate- yeah.
time. All the
But
time.
I've not seen it as intense as this, I must admit. The stick that Madueke's getting is just,
But-
like I said, to the point where people are defacing murals and stuff like that. It's got a little bit too far. So let's hope that
Yeah.
people calm down a bit,
But the thing is,
And,
Laurie, sorry.
allow the guy to, you know what I mean?
What I would say, Laurie, is that Ella as well, sorry, is that when they're saying this, who is actually doing this? Because I hope they're not leveling it at our fan base. They're not, because I want to know who's, if they're saying people, who are these fans? Are they fans from another club? Because I can't believe
No, I
any of
think
our
it
fans
is-
will do that.
It is. It's just a very small proportion of the fan base that.
Do you think our fans would actually
It
deface
is, it
and
is
call
our-
us call themselves fans?
I do believe that because I think there are fans like that from all clubs that will do things that the majority of the fan base don't agree
do.
with.
Yeah.
But that exists everywhere, I think. But
Freedom of speech, yeah.
yeah,
Freedom of opinion.
but I think they have taken it far.
That's ridiculous. I think that's ridiculous. Kelechi's
There's an
right.
overlap there.
Kelechi's absolutely right then. Kelechi's right, but I don't know. I can't understand this. I can't understand. But like you say, worse things have happened. Nobody can condone it. But worse things are happening. Even worse things happening when players wanted to leave. What happened when Rooney wanted to leave and Manchester United fans came to his house? What about that? I'm not saying I condone. You know what I mean?
That's a foul.
Another super chat here says, this shows how levels ahead Maresca is over Arteta.
Yeah, of course he is. Because Maresca won what last season? Oh, so he didn't win anything then. Okay then. Because Maresca ended up fourth and Mikel ended up second. So of course Maresca's level over him. And Maresca beat Mikel how many times? 0 last season. So yes, of course he's levels ahead of Mikel. Of course, you're right.
I just want to address a comment here from Tony Ennis. He's got this completely wrong. He said, you hypocrites, Robbie had a show abusing Madueke.
No, he didn't.
I don't know of any
What are
show
you
like
talking
that.
about? You're a
That's
hypocrite.
nonsense.
No, he didn't. He never had no show.
What happened was people expressed their view that
That's
they
not
didn't want
Robbie.
him.
Don't
And the-
slander Robbie's name.
And the point I'm trying to make is, yes, many of us said on the channel that we didn't want Madueke. That's fine for us to express our opinion. What I'm saying is now it's gone too far. Nobody that I know of anyway, and I'm pretty sure of this, personally abused
Absolutely.
Madueke. No one was submitting any petitions. No one was abusing him online. No one from AFTV did that. So, Tony Ennis, you're completely wrong about that.
I
You
think
need to
there's-
get your facts straight.
Exactly.
There's
That's
a difference
ridiculous.
with, like what you said, Laurie. You know, we can, come out and say whether we are for or against a
Exactly.
potential
Yeah.
transfer, which I think, a lot of the fan base didn't want Madueke, and
Mm.
I think that's completely reasonable and fair.
Yeah, it was
But
totally opinion.
as Arsenal fans, as soon as someone signs for the club, we support them.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And I
That's
actually
how
said
it
that
is.
on the shows, and I said it on the channel that I've got on LL Sports TV. I said, look, I didn't want him, but if he does come, I wish him all the best.
Yeah.
I've made that specifically clear. So people like Tony Ennis, mate, get your facts right. Do
From
not-
a neutral perspective, I believe everything he said in the press. I'm a London boy and I signed for Chelsea because Chelsea is the best team in London. And
Exactly.
so it's a lot of things that he has spoken about that
Yeah.
makes you, when this player joins your club, you're
Yeah,
like, I'm not really convinced by this signing because
Yeah.
he spoke a lot about being a full blue or being in love with Chelsea and stuff like that. And then he signs for Arsenal and it's going to be like, yeah, I'm an Arsenal player. I mean, I don't know about this, but
Netherlands
It's
gone
2-1 to
2-1
Holland,
up
it was an
against-
own goal.
it's a lot of talking around
Netherlands.
Chelsea and
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happy with this kind of player signing up PSG and
Yeah.
saying Paris FC is the best club in Paris.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to take for fans as
No,
well.
I heard that,
I'll
Stuart.
tell you what else is hard to take for you. It's not been a good day so far.
I
has
know,
it?
man.
You're
That's why I'm trying to forget by talking
You're
about
losing in this game.
Madueke, but
There's still a long way to go, Stuart.
French women's team's losing to Netherlands.
I know.
It's not been a good night so far.
Listen,
thank you, Laurie, thank you. I won't come back
But
to
as
you.
Ty said, it's still early.
it's still a long way to go. But Stuart, you'd say that, and you know what? I can only say with the Noni situation, Laurie did say, Ella's spot on as usual. I might as well just copy what she's saying. But Laurie, you are right. Kelechi's right. Ella's right. But what I would say is that I think you said about, not Laurie, you said about you wasn't happy with what Noni.
Go on.
Oh, that's a good
Goal.
goal.
Behaviour.
That's a great
Goal,
ball.
Russo.
What I would say is that
Another goal.
Alessia. Well done,
4-0.
Yes, Alessia.
It was a tapping, but it was
Wales
right
are
place,
getting
right
battered
time.
now.
All before half time.
Crazy.
Alessia, you mean the world to me. Oh. Alessia, you.
So you still saying that I'm being disrespectful when I said 4-0?
You said 6-0.
No, I said 4-0 today. But
I never said
6-0.
disrespectful. I said 6-0 maybe, but maybe not. But I don't want to disrespect
I
Wales.
did say to you there's a big chasm in chasm in class between the two teams.
That was a
and now
great
you've seen
ball
it for
by
yourself.
Laurie
Is.
James.
Look at that.
And then, yeah.
Where's the defending?
What is Vitinha doing here anyway? He shouldn't be.
Dan says, bro, just change the title from Watch Along to Hate Along. You guys have either no ball knowledge or just butt hurt from
No.
Chelsea.
Listen.
That's
What's his name?
dumb.
What's his name?
Dan.
Dan, you're definitely not the man. But anyway, we'll digress. So you expect four gooners to support Chelsea? Because 4 Chelsea fans would support Arsenal, wouldn't they? Don't be silly, man. Don't be silly.
Who are the 4
Come on,
gooners?
open your eyes.
Who's the fourth?
Kelechi as well.
Ah, Kelechi, yeah.
But
You
you
know
know,
what I mean?
I didn't predict
hate
the
along.
PSG win because I don't
Exactly.
want Chelsea to win.
'Cause
I just
PSG are
look
the
at
best
the
team.
Two, yeah, you
You're
just look at the
talking
two
about-
sides
not,
and assess.
not right
Talking
now.
about-
Not right now. We're not the best team right now.
Yeah, you would
We're
be
not.
the best team. Imagine, it's not hate along. We want PSG to win. Are you trying to tell me if we play in PSG, you want us to win? Oh, go away, man. Don't try and talk nonsense. Don't
Tom
talk
Brady?
nonsense. This is
Tom
not hate along at
Brady.
all. Oh, Tom Brady.
He's apparently he's the owner of Birmingham FC, no?
Yeah.
That's right. Part owner
He
or
is.
something like that.
Part owner, yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't talk that nonsense. Imagine. So you expect us to support
Yeah,
Chelsea? You
well
must be
done.
joking. You must be kidding. It's not.
PSG needs to
not-
score before half time.
Push, man.
It's not hate along. It's not hate along at all. But we're saying what we think. All right. So don't try it. Would you
what
want
a
us to
ball.
win?
What a ball, Lauren James.
Yeah, she's having
5
fun out
minutes.
Yeah, that
Could
was
be
a
thing.
ridiculous ball.
But yeah,
there. Oh,
1,
look
2,
at that.
3,
Oh,
4.
that was
Well
too
done,
easy.
Yes.
Defenders.
There we go. Oh,
That
that should have been 5.
that should be fine.
Lauren James.
Lauren's missing up and go.
Look at her eye from the last
I
game.
know.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's still swelled up.
Sheesh. Looks like she's been beat up.
Looked like she fought Katie Taylor.
Yeah.
Big
But
up
that's
Katie
an
Taylor.
easy chance by her standards. She tried to place it.
She
but
tried to place it, yeah.
Come on, Ashraf. Do him.
Meanwhile,
Man on,
Chelsea's
man on,
still
man on,
holding
behind you.
firm.
All right. Go, guys, go in the box. Yes.
Oh,
good save.
Goal
my
keeping
God,
there by
what a
Sanchez.
save.
Good
What
save.
a save.
And now Chelsea are on the counter.
God, it's the same thing every time.
PSG have got to stop this.
Look at it.
Days.
Hey, PSG have
Lucky
got to
that
stop
wasn't
this.
a good ball.
That was a
There
poor
you go.
ball.
PSG got to stop this in the second half.
Whoa! Hey!
That's a yellow card.
That is
That should be
definitely
a
a
booking.
booking.
That should
Killed it. Come on.
He's been quiet though so far, isn't it, Couch?
They need to get him on the ball. They need to get him on the ball.
Because they haven't had much of the ball.
No. They need to get him on the ball. What did they say? That
I
the
cooked
rest
him
goes
there.
streets ahead of Mikel. Even though Chelsea didn't beat us once last season. Oh, I love it. Keep them coming,
No, but
please.
if it carries on like this, they'll be able to say they're the club.
No,
world
well, he ain't going to
champions.
carry on like this, though, is it?
You don't know that.
No, I do know that PSG are not going to play that bad in the second half. I do know that.
Now, wait, the first half is not finished yet.
Yeah, we
so
need a
No,
goal.
it's true, it's true, it's true. It's
We
true.
might score. I'd like to score 1 before
Hopefully.
half time.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, I'll be more comfortable with 2-1 on half time done.
Ooh.
Yeah. No,
Where's-
too slow, man. Too late. It's too late.
It is
He
poor.
hesitated when he got the ball. He was like, what I'm going to do with the ball? Come on.
Post Manton says, take away Liverpool's title and give it to Chelsea.
Why? Why would you do that?
Yes.
Robertino says, Ty and Laurie salty because Maresca FC is better at trophies.
Oh, is that right?
Reece
Maresca
Bash
FC.
says,
We're not
question to
salty
the
at all.
panel, Prime, Ozil, Oba or Sanchez?
Oh,
Oh,
Who are you taking for this current team? You can only take one.
that's a hard one, but
Sanchez.
yeah, I'd probably have to go by a bit. Oh, well, yeah, probably Alexis by a bit. because he could score
I'll
goals
tell
and
you,
everything.
you know what? I'll disagree with that.
You go for Pierre?
I'll go with
Yeah.
the striker because
Aubameyang?
Yeah, but Alexis was prolific.
No, it was Sanchez.
No, but he wasn't a striker like that, though. Was
No, he wasn't. But if you're talking about strikers, yeah, you'd have Pierre. It depends on what you want. But the thing is,
He
what?
said in the current team. So in the current
Yeah.
team, we need a striker. So
But
I'd have to go for Aubameyang.
why would we be salty? I mean, Chelsea beat us how many times last season? Chelsea end up where? Why would we be salty?
Oh look, Wales have a chance.
Oh.
Not bad.
We're not salty at all. You're salty for calling us
To
salty.
be fair to Wales, they're
Trying.
not giving up.
They're trying, yeah.
still trying, but
Trying.
just hope
Cross
they
it.
stay up close.
Boom, boom, boom. No. There's too many defenders, man.
Chelsea defending very
They're
deep.
all
I think
offside.
they've
They're
got
all offside.
every
You guys are all
player back.
offside. What are you doing?
Yeah, what are they doing?
Nah.
What's that? What is it? That's rubbish,
Is this like
man.
a joke?
You know why that is as well? It's because Chelsea have got literally every single man back
They are for now.
because they're desperate to go into half time with that 2-0
But
lead.
if I was Chelsea, I would do the same. You
Yeah,
2-0
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Why you not park? You know they can park the bus now. We can be done.
No, I don't think we
Eventually.
don't. Because if they park the bus and they allow you onto them, it's danger. Because they're not going to keep
Yeah,
you
but
up.
if there's only a minute or so to half time,
Yeah, half time.
You are going to try and defend that, aren't you? But anyway, here come Chelsea. They're looking for a third. Cole Palmer, man of the match. That's a great ball. He's in. It's three.
my
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, it's
João
João
Pedro.
again.
Shocker.
What the hell?
Damn. That's game over.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Game done. And
To be
Stuart
fair, I'm
can't
not
believe
sure many
it.
people would have actually predicted it to
Ah,
be this
hell no.
easy. So,
Shocking.
Even if Chelsea were going to
Fair
win,
play,
everyone was
Chelsea.
thinking maybe they might nick a 1-0.
Listen, I still
Wow.
wouldn't say it's game over, but
It's
PSG
game
no,
over.
now.
it is time.
game
No,
over.
no,
I
listen,
don't think it's game over.
I don't think
I
it's
think
game
it's
over because
game over.
I don't
PSG.
think it
But now
is.
PSG,
You have to score 4 goals
Yeah,
to
this
win
well,
is
this
3
game.
at least.
No, we
one.
need to score 3 to go extra time.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
PSG
but to
know.
win it,
No, but
and
PSG
it's
know
to
what
take
they've
it
got
to
to do.
penalties.
Yeah, but PSG know what they've got to do.
What a bit of business. João
know.
Pedro.
I can't believe
Player.
Brighton.
great finish. But Cole Palmer's
that's
pass, check out the pass.
Yeah, yeah.
Slide
What
rule.
was
Look at
the
that.
defense doing?
Look
Yeah.
at that.
It's a
What was
great
Nuno
finish.
And then the
though.
finish.
Oh, you made that look so easy.
He did.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, look at that.
That's
Waited for him to commit himself. Puts it over Donnarumma, and Chelsea are smoking PSG, Stuart. There's no other word to
I
describe
think
it.
now PSG know what they've got to do.
Oh, really, yeah?
Really. They know what they've got to do.
Might be
I
a
don't
bit
think it's
late.
over. I don't think it's over.
It's all
yet.
right
late
knowing
for
what you've
that.
got to do. Doing
Yeah,
it is another matter.
but that's what I mean. They know what they got to do. They're gonna have to rip into Chelsea. They're gonna have to.
I think it's game over.
I don't think it's game over.
I don't think
it's
it is.
game over.
I don't think because
but-
what this
I think
PSG
it's
team
game
have done.
over.
Shocking.
But they're in a bit of a bind.
Just to say, 8 minutes ago from Fabrizio Romano saying that the Gyokeres deal is being sealed tonight.
Okay.
Here we go soon, he says.
Hopefully.
So we could get
Well,
here we go.
Yeah.
Even on stream, we could get here
Yeah,
we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
And it's half time in the England game, and they're 4-0 up.
Mm.
And Chelsea are going for 4 against PSG.
3.
I know, but they've got 3. They're going for 4.
Nah, they're
They're
not
going for 4.
They're
They
not
could
going
have
for
scored 4 with the first
could have. I mean,
chance
Cole
of Cole
Palmer-
Palmer, actually. Yes, you're right.
I can't believe how
I can't believe how
one-sided.
bad PSG have been.
So
That's me,
bad.
but that's
Look
the
at
first
this.
half, innit?
I'm
Go!
telling you,
Is
I
that
know
Nuno
my
Mendes?
team. It's not over. It's not
What?
over. We've
It's
been
not
very
over. I
clumsy
don't think
so
it's
far.
over.
It's over.
I don't think it's over. I don't think it's
I
over.
don't think it's over.
I don't think
We
it's
might
over.
score 1 or 2, then we realise we're coming back. Then
You
they
might
will-
score
they
1.
Will, they will lock everything, and then
Nah, I don't listen. I still think you can get back into this.
It might be 3-1, but the other way that I
yeah,
predicted.
I could see Chelsea scoring more goals in
No,
the
I
second
can't.
half as well.
I could say Chelsea scoring 9 goals. Yeah. Could see that.
On the
I'm
one
not- I'm
hand,
not-
in
I'm
the
not
women's
leaving,
game,
I'm
that
not
is no
leaving.
surprise
Yeah.
at all. But
of course I'm not leaving.
in the Club World
No.
Cup, this is a massive surprise. A
Surprise,
shock.
but I don't think it's over.
It's more than a surprise. This is a shock to me.
It's a shock, but I just
Because I
think,
predicted 3-1.
yeah.
And even if Chelsea, I had some people predicting that Chelsea could win a tight game, but no one saw this coming.
No one.
They're rinsing you, man.
At the
But
moment.
look, they are doing to us exactly what we did to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
others, and
And
it's
make no
working
mistake,
really well.
if they pull
The
this
the
off,
game
Stuart-
plan is working, but we've been all over the
the
place.
game plan is working, but PSG haven't.
We have
played.
given too
Have
many
they?
balls away. Look,
That's
they're
a
being
fact.
very physical.
It's almost like they've been quite
Pressure's high.
naive, PSG, with
They
how
haven't played.
they've
PSG haven't
underestimated, I feel like, what Chelsea are going to do.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of sometimes in a boxing match where one of the fighters comes out and he hurts the guy early and the other guy just never recovers. I think they got that early goal.
Yeah.
They made that great start, got the goal, and they've not looked back.
I still think. Listen, second half will be a different story.
He's alone now.
I don't know about
There's no
that.
solution whatsoever, man.
Well, I hope
I
so.
do, I
because
think
if
so.
it's the same story, then
I don't think
Chelsea
it'd be the same
would beat them
story.
by a landslide.
I don't think it'll be the same story. PSG haven't just got going, and in the second half they're gonna have to change it. They're gonna have to ask Chelsea a question, and I think they will.
Let's look at the stats for this half.
Shocking.
We'll have a look.
That is shocking. Shocking. Yes.
Oh,
You see?
but see, that's what I mean. Maybe they should have tried to do this.
Yes,
That's a lovely
yes,
ball.
yes.
That's a lovely ball. That's a lovely ball. Kvaratskhelia.
Look at Cole Palmer's
They need to
touch
get him on the
there.
ball.
Oh, look.
No, it's
Sure.
out. It's out. It's
Didn't
out.
that go out of play? That looked like a player now play to me. Lovely
Wow,
header.
PSG have had 67% possession.
Yeah, I know. We have possession. It's not
But
about
one
possession.
shot on target.
I can't believe Doué, man. Seriously.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
chance was.
You see how bad that looks now? Stu?
Yeah.
Boys, get in the box. Boom.
That's good.
Boom.
Oh, good save.
The keeper, I have to say, the keeper
Yeah.
is very
He's
comfortable.
playing well. I mean, that
The keeper's doing really well.
normally people have said that he's been a liability for Chelsea, but not today. He's having a really
He's
good game.
been.
At the moment.
Wow, that's a great save. Oh God.
Chelsea have been the definition of clinical. They've had 3 shots
Yeah.
on target,
3
3 goals. It doesn't really get much better than that. Very
Right, got
impressive.
some super chats to get
I
through.
think the second half will be different. Hate a log. That's hilarious. Hate a log. That's hilarious.
That is shocking.
Ooh,
Great
that's
pass.
a great ball.
Lovely.
All right, go on.
They need to get Kvaratskhelia on the ball.
There's a lot of blues in the box.
Oh.
Oh my.
They
God.
double teamed
How
Carrots
can you
Ferry.
Yeah, they
do
have,
like
they have,
this, man?
They have.
And it's always contest. Like on this side of the pitch, by the way. It's only been the right hand side.
Chelsea have really got this right, this game
Yeah,
plan.
tactically they've been
In
superb.
the first half.
Yes. Get the ball. Get the ball. Get the
Oh!
ball. Get the ball. Get the ball.
Oh my
get
gosh.
the ball.
I thought he was going to foul him, you know.
What are you doing now? What are you doing now? You have 2 minutes left.
Right, couple of super
been
chats to
very
get
quiet,
through.
man.
There's no name attached to this one, but it says, Ty, you're not on first name basis with the players.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Robert
That's why
Tino says-
you're wrong again. I am on first term places with the players. I am. So don't even try. You don't even try to open your. I am on first name places with the players.
It's now,
Look at
boys.
you.
Come on.
You're talking about.
Robertino says, Stu,
That's where you're wrong.
Yes.
this proves the French treble and league are dead.
No, it doesn't.
What do you mean?
No, it doesn't.
He's talking about the French league treble and league are dead.
Really? So
Yes,
what
the
about
Champions League is
exactly?
dead
So
as
what
well.
about the Champions League when they beat Inter Milan 5-0?
He says he's got
You're
That is
wrong
pure. That is
again.
pure English arrogance.
You're
assuming
wrong
that's because
again.
you're a big fan, isn't it?
No, but how do you know he's English? He's...
Because in a minute the answer will be
Yeah.
Farmers League.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
Richie CFC says Arsenal fans jealous and PSG can hold her.
Why should we be jealous of Chelsea? Why should we be jealous of Chelsea? We went unbeaten. Did Chelsea go unbeaten? Oh no, they didn't. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Goodbye.
Right. Black Hole says about Noni, it's perfectly fine to opine about not wanting the signing, but once he wears the jersey and having the ball, our fans better not boo him. You boo him,
Absolutely.
you boo Arsenal. Never forget
Yes,
that.
100%. 100%. Agree with that.
XX Magic says best team in Europe. You haven't a laugh. I think he's referring to PSG.
No, it's not because they won the Champions League. Did you not see that? They won the Champions League, so they are the best team in Europe. Chelsea definitely aren't because Chelsea ended up 4th.
That's a handball. Give the handball, man.
Yeah, they're giving it. Oh no, they haven't even given
oh
it.
my God, that's shocking.
They haven't even given it.
We're in the last minute of normal.
No,
well,
PSG
added
got-
on time.
We can. That's fine.
They've got to change stuff, but Enrique is a master tactician, so he's going to change
Even
it up.
PSG are not going to be able to turn this around.
Why not?
Games.
What do you mean?
This
Listen,
is
what they've
football,
done is
Laurie. This
amazing.
is ridiculous.
You're not the way you're playing today.
They're going to change
I
it.
haven't seen you play as bad as this in
No.
a long, long time.
But this is first half. second
Anton
half,
says,
different.
my kids think Ty is the funniest man on YouTube. Big up, fam.
Oh, thank you. That's very much. Thank you. That's very
Joseph
kind.
says, Arsenal not winning next season unless they break the bank on players. Well, they just signed a
we
big
are
player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're not
We are
breaking the bank.
trying.
And how do you know that? You're not
Another super
You're
chat
not
says-
mystic, are you?
Hey, what did you say? Chel can't keep this up.
I said that's right. I said
Chelsea can.
that's right. I said Chelsea.
FIA.
That's right. I said Chelsea can't keep this up. Yes.
Chelsea
Let's see in the second
fans
half.
are behaving like this is not a surprise. This is a surprise.
It is a surprise. Exactly.
They've
Exactly.
been
Yeah, but that
playing
makes it
really
even
well.
worse, doesn't it?
Look at that touch. 3-1.
Oh, there we go. Oh, no.
He didn't pass it.
They've been the better side, so they deserve the 3-0. We've been very poor, but no one was expecting this from PSG.
PSG are not going to be.
Clara Bitsy says, "Hey Stu, how many
Simple.
PSG players get in this Chelsea team?"
What?
I think he's referring to my combined
there.
11 when
Oh.
I did not pick any Chelsea player.
I don't blame you, Stu. I wouldn't pick any
Not
Chelsea
even
player as
Cole
well.
Palmer.
Not potentially
Surely
Caicedo,
Cole
Cole Palmer replacing Fabian Ruiz, but that's the only debate I see. The position pound for pound, as you say in boxing, there's
none.
no player there. But again, as a team and the game plan is working really well.
For now.
As soon as they started the game during the first 9-8 minutes, I saw them pressing high like
They
we did to the
yeah,
other
yeah,
teams,
yeah.
and it was working really well. We've been clumsy. We gave the ball away too many times, and as you said, they've been clinical. 3 shots on target, 3 goals. I believe the Doué chance is
That was critical.
is a
Because
crucial
that
one.
was.
And fair play to Chelsea. They've been a very good side.
I think that
They
was.
deserve
So
the 3-0 for now.
So
For now.
Exactly, for now.
For now, yes. But I believe
Respectfully,
second half will be a
Stuart, I
different
think,
story.
Absolutely, I agree.
What Doué did there, I think he was being arrogant.
He was
'Cause
being
there's
arrogant.
no way in hell you should.
I just
not be
think it was
shooting
just a
it.
bit of overplay.
Yeah, I don't think it was
I
happening. I
think
think
it
he
was
got it
shocker.
wrong. I just think he
Yeah, I
really
think
got
got it wrong, yeah.
wrong.
I think so.
I think he thought, you know.
Yeah, but on the other end, Cole Palmer was that close to score the first one as well. And when he was that close to score with the first Cole Palmer chance, they were
Yeah,
dominating.
but there's a
the-
difference there. Like Doué,
I know. That was
he
the
could
clear-
have shot and
Yeah,
he chose to
agreed.
pass, whereas
Agreed.
Cole Palmer shot and just missed.
Agreed.
Another super chat here from Rogers. Is it Rogine Roper or Roger Roper? Ty, what is your honest opinion of Cole Palmer as a player?
Rubbish. Goodbye.
Come on now.
What do you think? What
Ty,
do
you don't believe that.
No, of course not.
This is
What
where
do you
let
think?
yourself down.
What do you mean?
No, seriously.
Am I serious? I'm actually
This is where you
serious.
let yourself
I'm
down.
actually. What do you want me
No,
to
but
say?
some things you shouldn't
Say
even say.
say he's a top player, which he is. He is a top
Yeah,
player.
but you don't have to. The thing is, you don't have to ask me that. You already know. So I'm not even going to say it. I'll let Ella speak for me because you know the answer. Don't ask me silly questions. Ask me about our players because you know what the answer is. What do you expect me to? You expect me to say he's rubbish? I'm not going to say that, am I? Listen, when you want answers, because I'm getting fed up now in football terms. If you don't say your team, don't expect an answer, okay? Because I want to know your angle. Because you're saying that you're obviously not a gooner. So tell me your team, otherwise you don't get an answer. And I'm not joking. Talking about, what do you think I'm going to say? That he's rubbish. You know that he's a good player. You don't have to ask me that. Talking about.
You should be
I'm not. No,
prepared
I
for
want to
questions.
know their teams.
Yeah.
and honour the
No,
people.
I'm not honouring
want
nothing.
your opinion.
What? I'm honouring the people trying to disrespect me.
No, he's not. He's asking.
What
you a
about the
question.
people? What about the things that you couldn't read out?
Yeah.
Say your
those
team.
double
No, no.
dust, they're not all the same.
From now
thing, are
on,
they?
say your team or you don't get an answer. And I'm not joking. Because I want to know the angle. Because you're saying that. What team do you support? Nobody's.
Does it matter?
It does matter. Because I want to know the angle
Right.
you're coming from. Because I want to know the angle you're coming from. You're obviously not a gooner.
To
Say
me,
your team you support, otherwise you don't get an answer.
I think
Simple.
he just wants you to admit that Cole Palmer's a good
This is
player.
what I'm saying. So I didn't
But
say
what
it.
I'm saying
Ella
is,
said it.
there's no, like me and Ella
What?
said, there's no harm in admitting
No,
that
no,
he's a
but
good
why
player.
are you asking us? Why do you ask
We wanna
about
know your view.
is Bukayo a good player? Why do you ask about that? Exactly, I want to know the angle. If I know the angle, don't. If you don't say your team, then don't expect to answer. Because why are you asking me that?
Another super chat here for Roger.
football
He
term.
says, this match shows just how much Xavi has to do next season. We have been
Xavi?
getting by on vibes and heritage for too long. I think he's
Xavi?
talking about the standard of football.
Xavi, who's Xavi?
Xavi. Manager, ex-player.
For who?
PM, is Ty rattled because Chelsea is world champion?
No, I'm rattled because we're invisible. Oh, we went on beat, didn't we? How can I be rattled? I would never be rattled. And Chelsea
Charlie
not world
Kelly
champions yet.
says, Ty, please be quiet.
You be quiet.
Come on, you blues.
Go to bed.
He's a
Good
Chelsea
night.
fan.
Yeah, good. Go to bed. Good night. See you when you go on
Raoul
beaten. That be
says,
never.
Little man, I assume he's talking to you.
No, he's not. He ain't talking to me. Because I'm
When
not.
do you think
because-
Arsenal
because-
is going to play
Because you're not talking to me because I'm
a
bigger.
Champions League final
He ain't
or a
talking to me
Club
because
World Cup final?
I'm bigger than him in every inch of body. Okay, so you're not talking to me. All right, so don't try it. And I'm not answering because I
Says,
want to know
by
your
the way,
team.
Saka is not in this final.
Yeah, I know he isn't because he's having a rest. I said I don't think people heard me. I want to know your
Still
team.
Says, I'm not going to read all of it, but he does say that Ty argues blindly and he's
Really?
disconnected from reality.
So the Invincibles don't exist. Oh, they do. They do exist. The Invincibles do they exist, don't they? We have won most FA Cup.
happening.
We didn't win the league at Old Trafford. We didn't win the league at White Lane, so they do exist. So it's true then, isn't it? Like I said, I don't know if you heard. If you don't say your team, don't expect an answer. All right? Because I've had enough of this. Show me your angle.
Jar says, UTC Ty, how does it feel to be second best team in London?
Well, I don't know because we went unbeaten. You didn't. So it feels great to go unbeaten. Did you do that? And
Rizbah says, as a Madrid fan, I want to know, as much as I respect Invincibles, if you had to rank Madrid 16, 17, Barca 2011 in Invincibles, how would you rank them?
Invincibles first. Good mind. What do you expect me to? I don't know what you expect me to say. And also, with this Chelsea fan who said, how did it feel to be second team in London? In fact, you find we're the best team in London because we end up first. So
Joe says,
in the
try
table.
holding on to one singular argument for the rest
No.
of the
No.
Would you rather go and beat and actually win? Most delusional fan out there.
You're the most delusional fan. Don't call me this delusional because only Allah, God, and my parents can call me.
MPE says,
Hold on,
I've got to get through now.
You're not letting me finish my answer. So you're not letting me finish my answer. No, my answer.
No, but people have paid to have this.
I don't care. Then let them wait. Because sorry, Laurie. Sorry, with respect.
What are they doing interviews at half time
I
to the
did it
players?
really
Yeah,
weird.
why are they
They
doing
started
this?
doing
They
it.
do this now.
Americans, innit? There's a lot of money involved, Laurie,
Poor Gyokeres.
Entertainment.
It's not Paul Cucurella
That is that.
because
if
he
they
can
really
say no.
want pure entertainment,
No, I don't think he can.
we should score
say
three
no.
second
If
half,
they
then they
will-
will have
No, but if they
entertainment.
want to interview, why didn't they interview one of the
Ella, if
subs
they-
or something
Ella,
like
if they're
that? Why-
losing, if they're losing 3-0, do you think he'll stop if they're losing 3-0?
Well, they obviously have.
He wouldn't.
He's
He?
obviously been selected. It's not like Chucky's volunteered
But
to do a.
but where's the PSG?
You could see as well he didn't want to do it. You could see by the look on his face. He's thinking,
Yeah, of
what am I
course
saying?
not.
Sorry, Laurie. So he said, or she said, I can only handle the Invincibles. I can also say we won the league at White Hart Lane, we won the league at Old Trafford, we won the league at Anfield, and we got the most FA Cups. Is that enough for you? Okay then. So it's not only Invincibles then. So don't try it. Go on, Laurie.
NPE says Palmer is world class. Chelsea are no longer a banter club, and the PSG fan was arrogant and entitled before the game from an Arsenal fan.
The game ain't finished.
Respectfully, if I can address that comment,
Of course.
if he was a Chelsea fan, and
No, he's
after
an
this,
Arsenal
if
fan.
Chelsea wins this game and the final, you will hear the Chelsea fans bragging for the next 4
Exactly.
years, pretending that you are the best club in the world.
Pretended.
and
I
and
love
you
it.
will do what I did times 1,000. So after the tournament that we had, rightfully so, I've been really humble. I've
Yes.
always been humble, and I need to back
Yes,
up
you
my
have.
team.
You have.
Absolutely.
I'm proud of what we did during this tournament, considering the players are knackered after the season
Yes.
that we had.
Yes.
We talked
Oh,
about
you're
this
knackered
before.
now, yeah?
I'm not finding excuses. I'm saying
Sounds
Chelsea
like
is
you are to
definitely
me,
the
man.
better
It's not.
side.
No, it's not. It's not.
And objectively,
Stuart, I've gotta
everyone
say,
was
that sounds
saying
like excuses.
that PSG was a better side, okay?
Who is this?
So when I said
Half-time show, Ella, like
combined
Super
11,
Bowl,
I will not take any Chelsea player. I'm still maintaining this,
Come on.
okay? Because all season long, I think we've been better than Chelsea.
You have.
And this,
100%.
on this final, they've been definitely the better side.
So far.
They deserve the 3-0 up.
So far.
They've been on top of every ball, and they've been a great side.
So far.
And if you're not happy with this, then fuck off.
Hey!
Fuck off.
You know what?
We apologise for that use of language.
Sorry about that.
Stuart is not normally like
He
this.
obviously knows in football terms. And that's
clearly
In football
upset
terms, no, in
Yeah,
football
in
terms.
football
In football
terms.
terms.
And
But
the
Stuart,
funny-
I've got a question for you, right? And this is a serious
who's this?
question now.
Wow.
Who stands a better chance of
true.
making a comeback in the second half? Wales women.
Well, obviously
or
with respect,
PSG?
with respect.
Yes, I think so. Respectfully, I know Wales. They have players from the what's that? Wrexham FC and
That's right.
Cardiff and stuff. They have
Yeah.
a good league in Wales actually, women's
Yeah.
league.
Yeah.
But I think we have a better chance to do a comeback.
do.
Again,
I
remember
was being slightly
when we were
sarcastic.
2-0 down against Man City at the Parc des Princes,
Came back.
some fans left the stadium. Being a loyal and passionate fan is all about sticking with the team until the very last second, and
100%.
this is football. I'm not gonna do Raul. I'm not gonna leave the stream and come back with a kid from another club. I'm sticking with my team, and even if we lose tonight, I will be proud of my team and I will back up
100%
my
true.
team and the badge.
Oh,
I
you-
don't care.
well done.
So this is football.
Yes.
Let's speak at
Yes.
the end of the game.
Yes.
Madnesses has happened in football.
not
We
over till
suffered
it's over.
remontada
Absolutely.
and comebacks
That's it.
many occasions. Barcelona, Madrid, Man United, etc. We
Yes.
suffered this.
Yes,
Why
exactly.
we did this to Man
Experience.
City. Why
Yep.
can't we do this in the second half?
Absolutely.
We
Experience.
Great
can
experience.
do this as well. We have the tools to do that, and we
can
have
do
the
it.
players to do that.
I've got to say that's a great speech. But
That was.
That
having
is,
said-
man.
It was a great
That's
speech.
just
It
facts,
was a
man.
great speech.
Having said that, Stuart, you got no.
I know
chance,
you don't
man.
believe in.
No,
I
I
believe
think
in
I got a
I
chance.
believe in my team. We've been really poor during the second half, but I've seen the switch of mentality and attitude of the players since Luis Enrique joined.
Yes.
If it was Hollywood FC with Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, 3-0 down at half time, I could leave the stream. I wouldn't do it, but I would say to you, this is done and dusted. Bye bye,
Yeah,
game over.
yeah.
But even if we lose tonight, I believe we're going to score goals during the second half.
Come on.
That's what I believe in. And if
Come on,
we
Stuart.
lose, losing 3-0 in a World Cup final and losing 3-2 or 4-3 or 4-2, it's not the same feeling. To be fair,
That's true.
I expect them to score, come back, try at least show a little bit of character.
Yes.
And then we talk at the end of the game.
Well
Absolutely.
said.
Well said, Stuart.
I've got to say, I'm not convinced, but hey, listen, I hope you're right because in that first half, man,
Well,
And it would make the
you
game
got
a
your
bit
pants
interesting.
pulled down, bro.
Possession
I've
has
got to say.
been only PSG, but Chelsea has been clinical.
They pull down your pants, man.
and also let's Stuart.
Pull down, don't try to
Yeah.
wind me up, Laurie. It's not going to work.
But Stuart,
Don't try to wind me up.
let's just remember the last time Laurie predicted something. What happened? He said Mbappe was going to score. What happened? So don't listen to
Yeah,
him.
that's true. Actually.
So-
What did I
that's
say?
True,
You
actually.
said that Mbappe was going to score and he
And
didn't.
that's
Yeah.
he ain't gonna
Okay, so
score.
you're wrong. So
I was
but
wrong then,
and
but tonight,
listen, it's only one half.
In football, we know that momentum can change very quickly.
Absolutely.
100%.
And
If PSG get a quick goal,
you
then
are
it changes.
right.
I mentioned long balls, remember? And if you have a look at all the goals, it's coming from the back, long balls. Nuno Mendes got clumsy, boom, counter attack, bye bye. Cole
Yeah.
Palmer finishing, that's it. And I think
you
they've
know what,
been
you know
brilliant in regards to the game plan, and it's working really well. Now we need to find a solution.
but what I would say about that is, Stuart, like,
No one
whether
was
it's a long
expecting
ball
this,
or a
man.
short
Yeah.
ball, it doesn't really matter, does it? At the end of the day, they
It
score.
does matter because if
It
you
doesn't,
study,
because
if
they're
you
3-0
study
At
what
the
we've
moment.
done so far in our style of play, pressing high and keeping the ball, we have the possession, yes, but they needed to find a solution and don't play like Real Madrid play and
Yeah.
like Bayern Munich played.
Yeah.
And this is what they've done, and it's working. Fair play to them.
Oh, that's Doja Cat.
Yeah, we
Is
got
it?
like the Super
There's a
Bowl, we
couple
got a
of them, yeah.
halftime show. Does
Wow.
that mean they're extending the time of the halftime period? Because
Potentially, mate, this is all about entertainment. This is USA. USA. It's all about entertainment, isn't it?
This is the Super Bowl of football.
Yeah, kind of. For them, yeah. Yes.
all I can say is wow with respect.
Players
That's what I
being
say.
interviewed at halftime. as well.
Stuart, with
Oh,
respect.
tough.
that's all
Anyway,
I
got
can
a
say.
couple of super chats here. MP says Palmer is world class. Chelsea are no longer a banter club.
You said
And
already.
Have they ever
PSG
been a
fans
banter club
arrogant
anyway?
anytime.
You
Oh,
read-
I
I
did
think
read
they've
that
never
before.
been
We're
a
saying
banter
banter
club.
club. They've never
Yeah,
been
so
a
is
banter
Bukayo.
club.
Kelechi Asika says Ty is gold. He should have his own AFTV show.
No, not yet. Oh, no, actually, she might have. She might have.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Oh,
Yeah.
you missed it.
She was very good, actually.
Was that Thames? Wow.
It was J Balvin first, I think.
we tried to. We like to think so. We like to think so. We like to think so. What was that question? What was that super chat, Laurie? What did you say about me? Something said about me. Sorry, Kelechi. I heard that super chat.
What I got, Mr. Mo says, just accept defeat. Chelsea champs of the world. I think that's aimed
Ah.
at Stuart.
Let's see what happens in the second half.
Not yet. Not yet.
Exactly.
Stuart says, no, sorry, Robertino says, knackered from a Farmers League. Stu, shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, yeah,
Like
they-
it from the Farmers League, yeah, when we
And-
played Champions League until the very end,
Exactly.
and the very last game.
And they thrashed Inter Milan 5-0.
Exactly,
He
knackered,
says,
yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
PSG come back from this, I will put £50 to a super chat.
Okay, then.
All right,
Let's
then
see the
stick
colour of
to
your
it.
money.
Then stick to it. Then
And let- and-
if that happens,
no
comeback is about drawing 3-3.
Exactly.
That will be a comeback 3-3.
Exactly.
Okay.
No.
So if we
Dan-
back to
Dan
3-3,
says-
then
No
you
counterfeit
enjoy
money
it.
as well. No
Dan
counterfeit money.
says 4 rattled PSG fans in the studio today.
No. We don't support PSG, but we
They're
wanted
not.
to smash Chelsea in football terms, okay? So I don't know what you think.
We're not
You expect us to
rattled
be?
or anything,
You
no.
expect us to be supporting Chelsea? You must be kidding. Because you
Ashraf
trust, wouldn't
says Ty is shorter than the Henri statue at the
you?
end.
Well,
of
that
the
makes me taller than you in every inch. Taller than you in every
Jaden
body
says,
size.
hold
Oh
that,
my God,
you
it's
lot will always be
Coldplay.
a small club.
And who's that? Who's going to always be a small club? You see what? Say what team and say what team you support, isn't it?
Jesus.
Pippa Loco says Stu said 3-0, but he meant it to be Chelsea, right?
No, we didn't.
I thought it would be 3-0 PSG. Yeah, everyone is shocked. I believe the entire world is shocked by that first half.
PM
Even
says-
Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
Chelsea fans were not. Let's be honest. They're taking the piss, but they were not expecting this. They were
Let's see
saying
what happens at
if
the end
we
of the
win, it will be a tight one.
Yeah, exactly,
Because
exactly,
we will
exactly.
sneak a
So-
little cheeky
Exactly, so-
goal
exactly.
or maybe a penalty
Exactly.
or whatever
So-
that is.
exactly,
Even
exactly.
them, they were not expecting
Exactly.
that kind of performance
Exactly.
from their
So-
own club.
exactly. So they're trying to-
let's
they-
try to be objective.
They're
here.
trying to carry on like we knew this was going to happen. You're right.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
don't
you
try
knew
it.
nothing.
Don't try it.
Knew nothing.
PM says, does Ty realise Ella wasn't even born yet when Arsenal was invincible? Stop talking about it like it happened
Absolutely,
last
I
season.
do. And yet Ella knows more than you. Goodbye. Goodbye. So what? So what does that mean?
Jar
Nothing.
says Invincibles is second to this trophy, Ty.
No, it is. No, they're not because Invincible plays 38 games. How many games did you play in the World Club Cup? Invincibles are not 38 games. Winning league at White Hart Lane, so they're not. So don't try it. And like I
Rishab
said,
says prediction for
Oh
top 5.
my God, sorry,
Any
Laurie.
surprise? Sorry.
Just came off the post.
What, England?
Oh.
Yeah.
Why, Ella? Why are
Sorry
you
to
saying sorry?
interrupt you.
No, go.
Don't say sorry.
Rishab says prediction for top 5. Any surprise entries?
We'll let you know when it starts.
We've got another esteemed guest in the house. None other than Mr. Belgium.
He's our lucky charm.
Belgium!
He knows. Belgium, I need you. They're rattling French football. I need you to be with me here, Belgium.
Belgium
big up,
as
big
well.
up, man.
Good to see
Big up, Belgium.
That's Belgium, by the way.
He's also our French football expert.
Welcome,
These guys
Belgium.
has good
I
French
see.
football
What
knowledge, man.
Belgium, what do you make of this, man? Like PSG getting
PSG.
smoked 3-0.
No, I just, you know what? I don't know, man. Hopefully,
Exactly, you change.
when we come back.
Exactly.
There will be no comeback.
There will be a
There
comeback.
no comeback.
There will be a
It would be
comeback.
quite something if.
It would be something.
It would be,
but
but
I
it's
wouldn't
not
be
gonna
surprised.
happen, man. The way they're playing today, I can't see it.
Second half is going to change, Laurie.
Yeah, but it's going to have to be a dramatic turn.
So is that Thames, Kelechi? That's it. Wow. Oh, look.
No, I thought you could come in and take your mic.
You take yours. Oh, that's Thames. Wow. Thames looks serious with respect. She does, man.
What
wow.
do you mean by that?
I mean that she looks really nice. Nice
Serious
looking. Innit?
disposition? What do you mean?
No.
What
She
do you
looks
mean?
really nice looking like Ella does. With respect. Is that okay?
Thank you, Ty.
No, it's true, but it's not okay. Am I not allowed to say that then? Am I not allowed to say the woman looks nice?
No, but you said she looks serious.
No, I said she looks serious with respect. I'm trying to say she looks nice. What do you want
In
me to say?
football terms.
Yeah, in football terms,
In
of
football
course.
terms.
Well, no, in football terms, in life terms, this time.
okay, right,
but she
well,
looks
in
good.
football terms.
What I'm saying is that she looks good, but I'm not trying to disrespect her. That's all. I'm not trying to disrespect. That's what I'm saying.
Did I read this one as well already, Mr. Mo? Said just accept defeat.
Yeah,
Chelsea
you read
champs
that.
of
You
the
read it. You
world.
read it.
Except defeat. Why?
I'm
Champs of the world is kind
Someone
of crazy.
says, can I see that combined 11 again? Sarcastically.
Combined 11 was only PSG players, and
Exactly.
I'll maintain this. I
Absolutely.
You
believe
maintain it,
yeah,
even
pound
after
for
watching
pound.
Cole
Absolutely.
Palmer.
Wow.
Absolutely.
They've been the better side. They worked better as a team during the first half, but pound for pound, individually, players position per position. I'm not taking
I think Cole
anyone from
Palmer
Chelsea.
could at least
Goal
get
He's
on the
got
bench.
to sneak in. He's got
Yeah,
to
he's
sneak
got to
into the
sneak
first
We can
in.
eleven,
discuss
I
it. That's
think.
debatable, but no.
Go on, Stuart.
He's
Stand
too
by.
good.
Stand by your guns.
Exactly.
Super chat here from, I don't know,
Laurie,
it's a
yeah.
long name, but he says, I didn't know Ty could sing like that.
I can't sing. That's just it. That's kind if you think I can sing. No, I can't sing.
Oh my God.
Leo,
This is the
legend.
longest.
Second
How long
this,
is this
man.
half,
No one.
man?
It's got to be about half
That
an
is a
hour the
shocker.
break.
Was the, what do you call it? Halftime.
Half-time
Half-time
show,
like the
yeah.
Super Bowl.
That is really good defending from Wales there.
Yeah, Wales are trying, man.
They are
but
trying.
They're just outclassed.
That's a
really.
long break between
It
both
is,
halves,
yeah,
isn't it?
because they had the
It is.
half-time show.
But you know what, Stuart? That helps PSG because that gives Enrique longer.
Agreed.
So he doesn't give Chelsea longer.
It's
either,
more
no?
interesting for
Well,
us.
Maresca doesn't have to
Because they
say.
get the same
What,
time.
No, they do,
park the
but
bus
it's not
afterwards during the second half.
It's about what Enrique says, isn't it? Maresca doesn't have to say much. It's Enrique that
We
says
need
it.
substitution though. We need Bakola.
Yeah.
I believe Due needs to be replaced by
You need to
Bakola.
run. You need to start running.
Or
that Chelsea.
Kvaratskhelia has been a bit quiet to be
Yeah,
fair.
you need to get.
So
him
I
on the
would
ball.
go with
But they
Bakola
played him
instead. It
very
will
well.
bring
They
a lot of
double-teamed
pace.
him, haven't they?
Do you think Chelsea are going to come out the exact same way? Or do you think
Of course
I
not.
think so.
I think they'll
If
sit
it's
back a
working,
bit.
If they
So
do,
why
if they
not?
do, no, but if they
I
do,
feel like they could easily go for more though. That's
No,
the thing, and
but
just
that would be risky
absolutely
against PSG.
finish it.
I
That'd be risky
I
for
reckon
PSG.
what they'll do, I reckon they'll sit back a little bit more and try and hit you on the counter.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
but PSG have to
That's
go
kind
for
of
it.
what they have been doing though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they have just been playing kind of mostly on the counter. Like that's how they've got.
But in the first half,
goal.
they did make a
Bloody
good
hell,
start
man.
where they were actually pressing PSG. So they've done a mixture
No,
of
they've
both.
been the
to be
better
fair.
side
So far, so
undoubtedly,
far.
Yeah, so far.
For PSG, there has to be reaction. Surely,
Of course.
There's
As
got to be
I
reaction.
mentioned, if we lose that final, I don't want us to lose the final 3-0. That would be embarrassing. 3-1, 3-2, at least show a bit of character, do something. And if they are the
It
better
can't get
side, they
much
win it.
worse.
Fair play to them. But 3-0 is too much, man. It does not reflect the level of PSG at all. I think that's embarrassing for now.
Joe Talks Footy says players to play for Chelsea and PSG.
David Luiz scored the winner.
David Luiz, Christopher Nkunku, obviously, he's a
Oh,
former
right, okay.
PSG academy player.
Alex.
That's a big
Alex, well
shout.
done, Kelechi.
Who else do we have? Claude Makelele
I do.
Legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
plays for Chelsea.
Big
Makelele,
legend.
no? Yeah, and PSG as well. Yeah.
Who else?
Some people don't
Double
know, but
change,
Mikel Arteta played for PSG. You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
He won
But
the
not
London
Chelsea.
with Pochettino.
Not for Chelsea, obviously. No.
Henze, what's it, Gabriel Henze to...
Is the new Man United manager? Gabriel Henze?
No, he's
No,
a
he's our
coach
new
at
coach.
Arsenal.
Coach.
He's a coach at Arsenal.
I didn't
was at
realise
PSG, yeah.
they made England made 2 changes at half time, and now they've just made another 2 changes.
Yeah.
So that's 4 changes within the
Yeah,
space
they
of
might as well
yeah,
like
keep
10
everyone
minutes.
Well,
again.
well done, Alessio. The game is over, isn't it? So,
yeah.
well done, Alessio. Well done.
And Chloe Kelly and
Chloe.
Aki Beaver Jones just came on.
Yeah.
England go as a second.
Yeah. It looks like France could be going out. No, France are through in it, so it's England and France, isn't it? Because France already qualified, so it doesn't even matter if they lose to the Netherlands. Not that they want to lose.
Nicolas Anelka?
Nicholas, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Well done, Stuart.
Of course.
There's not many teams that Anelka didn't play for.
Yeah, that's true. Even West Brom as well.
West Brom, Bolton Wanderers, Liverpool, PSG.
Is it? Oh.
I remember I went years ago. I went up to Bolton and they beat us 2-0, and Anelka scored in that game.
Yeah.
And I remember that was a bad time.
Yeah.
It was an evening game as well, freezing cold,
Yeah.
and Bolton beat us 2-0.
Yeah.
Anyway, a couple of super chats. Ashraf says, a reminder that there will be a halftime show in the next World Cup final. Also, Ty, 1 treble is miles better than 12 draws.
No,
all
no, it
season
isn't. It doesn't
against-
matter. It doesn't matter if we drew 12 million. We still went unbeaten, my friends. I don't try it. I don't care. You cannot disrespect or dismiss the Invincibles, because if you look out your window, they're flying behind. Okay, then you can't dismiss.
Mr.
don't try
Mo
it.
627 says, big up Chelsea and big up the Lionesses.
Big up PSG.
George says,
Big up
Thank
Lionesses.
you, Ty. I know.
That's true.
George A says, so
Big
far
up
with
for
the
what?
transfers
No,
also
we know.
have made, do you think it's enough? Because if Gyokeres picks up an injury, it's back to Havertz up front.
I'm sorry. Why the man hasn't even come in yet? You're already wishing him bad luck.
Also, I actually I do still like Kai Havertz. Like
Exactly.
I agree that I'm happy now we're
He's
buying
rubbish.
a striker.
He's rubbish, Kai Havertz.
He's
No, he's rubbish.
rubbish.
He's rubbish.
No,
striker.
Don't
He's
listen
not,
to him. Don't
he's
listen
not rubbish,
to
and
him.
he did
He's not
score
rubbish,
goals for us.
Stuart.
He
He's not
does
rubbish.
score goals.
He does score goals,
I
a
think
lot of goals.
I think he actually is
He's a good
very
player.
respectable.
He is.
He is a good player.
I'm glad we're getting an upgrade on him, but I really
Exactly.
don't think he's that bad as
He's
people
not.
make
He's
out.
not. Where is this child's clothes? What's going on? This is ridiculous. No, this is ridiculous.
It's hot there.
It is, but the camera shouldn't be showing that. Then what kind of nonsense is that?
What?
Oi,
Half-time
what's
interview
going
with
on
Donald Trump.
Goodness me, man.
Oh, how's this
Look at the
gone?
way he's looking at the woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
good save.
Is it?
Is that his daughter-in-law?
She's very nice
Really?
with respect.
No, that's not Laura Luma.
That's a long break, man.
That just
It is
not-
They're not even warming up. They need to.
But
How
they're
long
out on the
actually has
pitch
it
now.
been?
They're out
They are
on
on
the
the
pitch.
pitch. That'll help PSG anyway.
I hope so, Ty. I hope so.
TB says, if
also-
history has taught us anything, he uses a word, but I'm not going to use. He's talking about PSG will retreat and not come back.
No, I don't believe that. They can't
I
afford.
think he's making disrespectful references to World War II. Anyway,
come
respectfully,
on, man,
Ty's
come
going
on.
to cry on the bus.
Come on, I will cry with laughter when we went unbeaten. Oh, we did go unbeaten, didn't we? I'm crying and we went unbeaten. Are you happy? Good night, my friend. Good night. Don't come back, because the door will be slammed in
Wicked
your
Bruce
face.
says, I
you
didn't
football
realise
turds.
the quality of the Champions League had fallen so far since we were there. I
Who's
think
we?
he's making reference to PSG. Up the Chels, 3-0 up,
Really?
having a laugh.
The same as
Really?
when they said we've been so good this season
Exactly.
because the rest of the teams were mid.
Exactly.
Mid, yeah. Bayern Munich was mid.
Yep.
Everyone was mid. Yeah, it's because everyone was rubbish, so
Exactly.
it made us look good. Yeah,
But
yeah.
Inter Milan.
I've got to say though, Stuart, and I hope you
don't.
don't take this the wrong way, yeah, because I'm not trying to diss or sneak this, but if it ends like anything like this, it would be kind of embarrassing because
Of course it will be.
PSG have been doing so well
Of course.
coming to this game.
Plus-
this was supposed to be the icing on their cake,
Yeah, yeah.
and to
Plus
get smoked
we
in the
said-
final,
we
it's not a good look.
Chelsea has been on the
Yeah,
right
yeah,
side
yeah.
of the table comparing
Absolutely.
during this competition,
They have
comparing
been,
to us.
but-
We faced more competitive teams. No disrespect to the teams that Chelsea faced, but and you see, this is football, man. This is
Yeah.
how it is. You know,
Yeah.
you cannot be overconfident. You cannot brag too much. You can be comfortable objectively with
Yeah.
the results. But anything can happen. The same as anything can happen during that second half. I'm
Absolutely.
sorry.
Well, let's see, because they've
Here
just
we
kicked
go.
off and
They
they've done
did
their,
that thing. Yeah.
they've done
Again,
their traditional.
it.
It's a good omen. Every
It's a
time
very
we
good
do
omen.
this, normally
They win,
that
yeah.
means
No, but
we're
you know
back-
what?
we're back
There
in
is a
business.
method to the madness. So basically, they do that type of thing in rugby as well, where you
Yeah.
kick the ball
And then
down the
we-
field and push them
Yeah.
further back. But let's see if they
It's an
can get a
interesting
goal
one.
from
France 2-2. France have equalised.
Oh yeah, Katoto.
it. Good player.
Very good player.
Very good.
Come on, boys,
Miss
come on.
MC Welshie
It should be
says
of character now.
ChatGPT Ty is an AI created by the Arsenal
45
propaganda
minutes.
department. He's malfunctioning with this 20-year-old invincible nonsense, though.
No,
Delusional.
it's not nonsense. It's in fact more than 20 years. It's 200 years. It's not nonsense. I'm not AI. You are AI. I'm not AI. Because no one can artificially create me. Okay?
Joe
So,
Fleming
love the
Mumford says,
Invincibles.
Ty, why do you let
Greatest.
yourself get rattled by every
I'm
single
not. No, but you
super
don't know me to say I'm rattled. Okay? You don't know me, so you don't pretend you know me. So you don't. You haven't seen me get rattled. I don't want to get rattled. You haven't seen. When you see me get
Rizab
rattled,
says-
tell me. You haven't.
Juve have also been invincible.
Yeah,
since
I
the
think.
European pedigree
Did
as
they
well.
go and beat in the Premier League?
Would you
All
consider
right
them
then.
a bigger club than
Did they
Arsenal?
go and beat in the Premier League? All right then. So don't try this nonsense. Did they go and beat in the Premier League, or was it Serie A? Talk about the Premier League.
Oh.
It's now. Don't leave him alone. Do him.
Oh, so close.
That's brilliant skill. That's what
So
PSG need.
close.
Okay, that's more like it. That's more
That's more like it, but
That's more like it.
yeah, definitely. Luther G says, who won the Champions League the year Arsenal went unbeaten?
Porto. Porto is Porto. Yeah, so what does that mean? What does that mean? It was Porto. What does that mean? What's that?
Super chat. Sorry, Billy, I didn't read your super chat earlier,
FC
but
Porto.
I will read it now. He says, does this mean Tottenham can beat PSG?
No. And the game is not over yet.
That could be a stretch.
Yeah, but the same
Never
as
say
3-0
never,
was a
but-
shocker as
And
well.
anything can happen, but
Anything can happen,
I still
Yeah, I'm
expect
joking.
PSG to come
on
back.
paper, we
and I
look.
expect them to
Oh,
beat
look, it's
Tottenham.
Kvaratskhelia.
No. Oh man, no one was there. Look, PSG are
Again.
going for it.
Again. Go, fight the ball. That's
See,
fine.
This is what they need.
It's okay,
That's
it's
the
okay.
way to start.
He's
Now,
not scored yet, though.
It's okay.
yeah. So, but you
It's
see,
okay.
they- imagine,
Now they start
now
doubting.
they're
Come on.
Now
Yeah,
PSG are going.
this is better, but they still need an early
not
goal.
scored.
What's Sanchez
Look at that.
doing there?
You see, Sanchez is very lucky. There was PSG.
That might be a pen
player.
as well, by the way.
Oh, let's hope so.
Bit of a fumble, but he's had a good game so far. He does
Well,
well.
he hasn't started the second half. Well,
Yeah, but so far he's had a good game.
he hasn't started the second half. Well.
Yeah, but so far he's
He
had a
hasn't
good
started the second half. Well.
Come back. Fight.
Yeah, but so far
He hasn't
he's
started the second half. Well.
Fight. Quicker.
had a good game. Right, Ty, what argument did you use before the 2004 to prove that Arsenal is the biggest club in England, or were Arsenal a small club before 2004?
Well, the argument I proved is he won the league at Old Trafford. In 2001, 2002. That's the argument I used.
Does that make you a
Thank
big
you for
club?
coming. No, we won the league at Old Trafford with the cheating Alex Ferguson and his cronies. So that shows how big we
Whoa.
are. You can't.
I don't think you should be using
can't,
this
you
platform
cannot.
to
And
call
also,
Sir Alex Ferguson
and
a
yes, he's the biggest cheat the football's ever seen. You know what? I'm going to say for the last time. If
I
you
just want to make it
ask-
clear that
Oh, man.
Ty's views, personal
That's
views,
right.
do not
That's
reflect
right.
the views of DL
Yes.
Sports.
You're damn right, and that is my views. Alex Ferguson is the biggest cheat football's ever seen.
Yeah, I want to put
Absolutely,
that
that's
disclaimer.
fine.
in.
It is my thing.
What a goal.
Ooh, France ahead.
Yeah.
That was a great finish.
Brilliant goal. But the last, listen, I don't
That
know.
could be a good omen for you, Stuart.
Hopefully, because if
France
I
will
listen
come
to
back.
you, Laurie, we are in deep trouble and we're not going to do anything.
Listen.
So
You can
know?
come back. You can come back.
anything can happen.
I'll say
Anything can happen, but it's
I'll
not
say
gonna
this for the
happen
last
tonight.
time. I'll say this for the last time. If you ask me a question, say your team or I will not answer. And that's the last time I say it. So
What about this guy then? He says, Ty, what's your favourite movie? Does he need to submit his club?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, he hasn't, so you're going to answer it. What's your favourite movie?
That's none of your business. Good night.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Hold on. Favorite movie? It depends what you mean.
Question.
It is that one is see. That
Everyone's
one's
got a
different.
favourite
because,
movie,
No, but
innit?
you see now it's changed from football because they're so scared to say their team. You see how it's changed. Favorite movie? It's hard to say. I love Breakdance in 1984. That was great. Life is Beautiful.
Oh!
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
That's a great film.
Loads.
Cole Palmer is behaving exactly the same as Ousmane Dembele. He's pressing every
I'm not sure.
ball. He's
Something like that.
everywhere.
Yeah, he's
Everywhere.
Rishab.
He's harassing every player.
Rishab? I
like
haven't
Greece.
pronounced that wrong. He says, Prime Tevez, Falcao, Cavani. Who would you take at Arsenal?
From Tevez, Falcao, or Cavani.
Tevez for me.
Ooh. Oh, that's a hard one. Probably Tevez. Yeah, probably Tevez.
all of them are a bit before I kind of was like properly watching football.
Right.
Okay.
All three were really good players, but for me, I'll give Tevez the edge.
Tevez has got a bit of like
Yeah.
a
it's
little bit of
good.
like
Yeah,
nastiness.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Oh, this is good by
Sorry.
Keith.
Go on.
Why are
go
you
on,
saying
go on,
sorry,
go on.
Stuart?
And they've got enough players up.
No, left,
The
man.
wrong
Left.
part.
You
No, but
wasn't
that
on.
Fine.
But that was well defended by the Chelsea.
See, they're asking Chelsea questions now. They're asking them questions.
Yeah, but exactly.
They are, but
That's the thing.
Because if you look at that shot,
But we
there,
have
they
to take
commit-
risks now. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
they've committed
3-0,
a lot of men
so
forward.
Ball.
Obviously, there's enough heat to.
we can't stay like this. I mean, we need to take risks.
they're asking questions of Chelsea. Yeah, the bodyguard is cool.
Oh, come on, man.
Richard says, Ty, in invincible season they lost to Inter, Dynamo Kiev, and
Yeah.
Chelsea in the Champions
And
League.
how many games did we
United
win?
in the Shield and FA Cup.
Okay, all
and
right.
twice to Middlesbrough in the league.
Okay, and how many games did we win in the league? Goodbye! How many games did we win in the league? All right then. So don't try and knock it. We
No,
still
but
went
what-
unbeaten.
what
It
do
doesn't
you-
matter. I don't care about that. I'm talking about the Premier League. So you can say whatever you want. We went unbeaten. So you don't try to diss it because you can't stop it.
I see, back to this
Talking
game, if you look at that half of the pitch, PSG are committing a lot of men forward.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
There we
yes.
go.
There you go.
Oh, hit the post.
Unreal. That is unreal, man.
That should be 3-1.
And
Did the
it's
goalkeeper get a touch on it?
4-2
That is
France.
unreal save.
4-2
to
France.
Yeah.
Wow. Holland are going out, man.
Oh, that's a good ball. Oh.
Go
Stop
chase
running
it,
for it.
man. Why is
that-
he not chasing the ball?
Did I think the
get a
goalkeeper
replay on
got
that.
something on that, right?
It's a great save because it should be 3-1. It should be 3-1.
Was he on side?
Oh, he did. He got
What a
it's a
save.
great save.
That's a good
I
save.
don't know
That's
how
a
you say
great
that.
It's a
save.
really good save.
We need to get him in the Jamaican national team. 'Cause he's
Yeah.
half Jamaican.
People were dissing him, saying that he's not good enough.
No, he is good enough, man.
I think he's good enough.
It reminds me of that game against Alisson, against Liverpool, when Alisson was world class and we
Yeah.
struggled, and the keeper was so good that we did not manage to do anything. So.
Yeah.
Joe Fleming
Hopefully it's not
Mumford
gonna be
says,
the
Ty, even one Champions League is better than the Invincible.
No, it isn't. Because anyone can win the Champions League. No one can go unbeaten like us. So goodbye. Thanks for
JBG
coming.
says, Ty is so boring of you saying Invincible all the time.
Invincibles.
When this is all you have, nothing else. All right, I think we get the message.
Invincibles, all right? So I can say that all day. You're boring. Your super chat is boring. Thanks for the money. Get lost. All right? Don't try it. Do not try it. Don't try it.
Oh, boy. Someone in the comments says, Preston also went unbeaten.
Yeah, Preston played 16 games, 12 games in
It
1888.
don't matter, does it?
No,
There's
it
no
doesn't.
one.
We
There's
played
no
38 games.
Where
And
is-
also, that person that said about the defeats we had, we won the league at White Hart Lane. I don't think they understand how big that is.
Nothing. Stand up.
Well done.
Nothing. Stand up, man. Come on, this is football. The English way is supposed to be physical football as well. So go on. Yes,
Oh.
boom.
Your left.
PSG are turning it on there.
PM says, Ty, anyone can win the Champions League. Are you sure?
Anyone can win it. What?
I think he's referencing something you said earlier.
No, is it? Like I said, who's your team?
He's used quotation
Yeah,
marks.
who's your team?
So it's obviously something you said.
I want to know your team. Otherwise, there's no answer. All right? Simple as that. I know you're scared, but you know what I mean. We all have to face the big dog sometimes.
That's a decent cross. But
Bring
Chelsea-
Barcola on.
You're
Come on,
putting it in
man.
now.
Wonder how much possession PSG have had
Invincibles.
since the start of this half.
About
It must be about 70%.
Invincibles. Invincibles.
Oh, he's going to shoot from range. Oh, not too
my
far
God.
away.
PSG,
It's
man.
all PSG at the
Yep,
moment.
yep.
It's
but,
really weird watching two games
Yeah,
It is weird. It is
simultaneously.
weird. It is weird.
Yeah.
What's the score? Okay. What is it on, Kelechi? How can you find it? I'll ask you off air.
What's the score in that game? They'll
You
know.
know.
They'll lose. Man.
Huh?
They'll lose.
What, they win.
Long balls.
He said we'll win.
Long balls.
Oh, look.
Exactly.
This is
Oh
what.
my God,
This
could be
was
in
the danger.
trouble.
Oh, he's got past him. Oh,
Get
nah.
on, man.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Please.
No, give him a
man.
card then.
And
No,
not
give him a
give
card then.
You're right, Ty.
Nothing.
Why do you not book them
Yeah.
then for like
I don't
diving?
understand that.
Simulation. Come on.
That's a
It's
card.
ridiculous.
Well
Miss-
done, Vitinha. Well
Mr.
done.
Butter says, Dini, please slap Ty, please. We don't
No,
condone violence
exactly.
on this.
No, he should
channel.
slap you. You fool. Get lost.
Rizab
Idiot.
says, would you swap Saka for prime Ronaldinho?
Who's your team?
Of course.
Like I said, who's your team?
He's a Barca fan, he says.
Okay, no. Definitely. not.
Barca fan from England.
Exactly. So lies, isn't it?
How
It's
weird
lies.
that is.
Lies.
PSG is struggling.
You see what it is, though? PSG, they're going to make mistakes because they're trying to
They
get
should,
back
there
be,
you
in.
go,
they
see?
should have scored.
They're desperate to get
We're
back
opening
in, so
up,
they're
yeah, of
going
course.
to make mistakes.
Of course we will.
Thank you for that, Laurie. Exactly.
We need to play now.
we don't-
What do you want us to do?
Oh no, they've got to do what they're doing. But what I'm saying is, it's inevitable that some passes are
course.
going to either fall short or be over here because
Thank you.
you're desperate to try and get back in the game. Another super chat here from Orthodox Boxing says, "Thai Chelsea fan here. Arsenal aren't worthy of washing our blah blah blah."
That's why when I'm beaten, that's why when I'm beaten, you didn't. But goodbye, good night. Don't slam the door on your way out. Anyway, Laurie, thank you for saying that because we don't condone violence. So bigots like that idiot.
Oh, that is so nice. From
5-0.
me.
Come on, Beth.
Oh, that was naughty. That was a real touch of class.
Beth Mead.
Come on, Beth.
She did like a feint and then onto her other
Come on,
foot.
Beth.
That was really nice.
Come on, Beth.
When I said to you, man, I told you. You said I was being
said-
disrespectful
You did
to
say
Wales.
that.
6-0 potentially. Come on, stand up. You.
That's a lovely celebration.
There's that replay.
Come on, Beth. Brilliant.
Chelsea club world champions, man. damn.
Club World Champions, yeah.
Oh, that could have been.
That could have been a
That
penalty.
could have
man.
been a
Could have
foul.
been.
No penalty because it started outside the box.
Yeah, but when you
But-
drag a man's
And he
shirt
fell
like
over
that,
inside the box.
He did
But
tug his shirt, yeah.
Onto the other foot.
to me,
Bang.
that's worthy of a penalty.
Yeah.
If they give that, they can have no complaints.
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe we're wrong.
It's just so
Oh,
good.
lovely, Beth. Incredible. Oh, brilliant. That's what. Oh, look at the celebration. Look at Michelle.
Yeah. It's the Arsenal goals.
And Lotta. Michelle. Anna Lotta. Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen Sanchez have such a good game as he's having today.
do you see?
He's played really well.
So far.
No, but he has, man. Don't
What
be
about the mistake
bad-minded.
he made? He's so lucky.
Well,
man.
they had to.
There wasn't a
obviously. They had to
PSG
play
player
them.
made
there.
one mistake,
I'm not
but
being
he got away
bad-minded.
with
I'm
it.
not being bad-minded. But I'm just saying, yeah, he got away with it. He's lucky. But he has played well, yeah.
He has
But
made
he's
a couple
deserved
good
his luck
saves.
because he's played well.
Well, I don't know if he deserves his luck, but
They say in life you make your own luck, man.
they do say that.
So he had one indiscretion, but other than that, he's
Yeah,
been
that's a
really
great,
well.
Great cross.
Oh, mindless bigot.
Barcola's
Barcola's
coming on.
coming on.
There you go. That's what I'm
It's
talking
about
about.
time.
Come on. This is now or never, brother. Come on.
Kvaratskhelia is
Do you
coming
think-
off.
Yeah, it's been quiet.
Wow.
That's funny. He's a great
So-called best
player.
winger in the world, man. He's off.
Well, listen, you can't diss him
He's
because he's
had a
done
great
really well.
tournament.
He has. He's done
He
really
has,
well.
bro.
Time full back corner.
He's done well.
This is why you need quality players
Some
on
fresh
the bench.
legs.
Yeah.
Potentially bring on Gonzalo Ramos as well as a number 9. Maybe
Might
it
as
might
well.
work.
Mm.
Mm.
Is that Chloe?
No, there's nothing. Yeah.
It's just easy.
Not caught. Ousmane Dembele has been a bit quiet on in this game, to be fair.
Yeah, so far.
He has.
My
Oh
God,
my God,
it's
then he's
so
gonna-
easy for
there you
Chelsea at
go.
the moment.
They're nothing.
Super chat here from JBG. Ty, you're going to win the league and go invincible and win other trophies this season.
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Who's your team? I told you. Don't question me
said
now.
his team earlier.
Who was it?
I can't remember.
Okay then. So, like I said, who's your team? Don't ask me questions if you don't say your team.
Oh my God,
Oh
he
my
tried
God,
it.
he touched it.
Blimey.
Oh my, that's another good
That's
save.
what. You see, this is what we need to do now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I don't mind that though.
Box of Oranges super chat says Slot and Maresca surpassed Arteta in 12 months.
Of course they did, because Maresca's beaten Arsene Mikel how many times? None. So how can he surpass him? Slot has beaten
Richard,
Mikel how many times? None.
He's
He's just play acting, and he's wasting time as well.
Yeah.
against France World Cup as well.
Mm.
Those Argentinian players, man, I can't be bothered, man. They're
Mm.
always like this, man.
Mm. He's just trying to unsettle you.
Yeah, that's a great cross.
There we go.
Oh
Missed
my
it again.
days.
And who else? João Pedro back
unbelievable.
defending in his own box.
PSG should have scored by now.
Great
Oh.
defending as well. João Pedro, I'll tell you what, he's been an instant hit. Chelsea making a substitution.
Ooh.
Is it bad that I don't know who that is?
Yeah, Enzo. Go on,
We'll have a look at the bench.
Jog on, man.
But he's going to be lifting that trophy,
Andre
Stu.
Is he?
Santos,
And?
I think.
Oh, Wales have scored.
Oh, they have as well.
No way.
How can she celebrate like this?
At least give something for the fans to cheer
Yeah.
for, you know. Which
Yeah, they deserve that. I did say earlier on that they.
I don't know if they deserve it, but you know.
No, they deserve it because they've been trying.
They could have been put.
If you score, you usually do deserve it.
They could have been put seriously under, but you know. That's so for the fans to celebrate, I suppose. It's a brilliant finish.
Let's have a look.
So have Wales given you some inspiration, Stuart, in getting a goal back?
At the minute, my hopes are mainly around Bacola to bring a little bit of pace or try some.
Oh,
what was that?
that was a
Do you
great
see? That's
finish.
desperation.
It
now.
was a great finish, yeah.
Something from outside the box, but we can't rely too much on individual skillful performances at that stage. Like 3-0 down, it's not looking good at all. Bring on Gonzalo Ramos. I said number 9. We need proper number 9 in the box. Maybe he's going to change something. Kelechi said Pacho is a big miss. I believe he's right. Pacho.
The straight red, was it 2-game ban?
2-game ban. Yeah, red card.
No, we're not going to do that.
No, mate. Berardo had a good game, but we have to say
You can't.
No, I mean-
You can
No.
say it.
What do you
but-
mean? I can't only blame one player
we're not
missing.
gonna do
It's
that.
not an
No.
excuse. It's not
You
an
can't
excuse.
say
No,
because
I'm doing-
one man's
you
not
told me
playing.
to analyse the game, Laurie. Laurie,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, but we're not going to do that because
Why
that
not?
is-
I'm not saying it's only because Pacho is missing, man. I'm saying
He's not saying that. No, he's not saying
he was a very important
but
player
you're
in that
implying it.
defence.
These
That's
You're
it.
balls
implying
are crazy. It's just every time, just pick out Cole Palmer.
You have to be gracious in defeat, Stuart.
that. Defeat is not yet.
Oh,
I've
Hey.
always been proud of my team in defeat.
Yeah, you can be
in
proud of your
winning
team, but you also need to be gracious.
Tell that
Gracious
to
for what?
tell that to some arrogant Chelsea fans.
No, but they're not losing, are they?
No, but they're not gracious in defeat either.
Give me the yellow card.
oh my God! What?
I believe Laurie received a message from production saying please wind up Stu and maybe it looks like it's working. So go on.
Oh, Cole Palmer showboating.
Vicious.
Yeah, well, that's
Back
no, that's why. No, but that's what you get in it. I don't condone it, but why are you trying to showboat? Showboat when you won. Don't do that because they're not going to take kindly to it.
Well, they are 3-0 up.
They are, but you shouldn't be showboating. I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong.
I have nothing against Chelsea. I mean, they've been the best side so far, but
Easily the best side.
there's only one club in West London and it's QPR. W12.
Love that.
Brilliant.
I will say, I feel like I don't know about you, Stuart, but I feel like I did expect a little bit more of an immediate impact coming out for the second half, but
Agreed.
it's been a little
But
bit
you can
lacklustre.
tell that they're trying, but it's not working out.
Yeah,
Like,
and I guess that's credit to
it's
to
not
Chelsea.
a bad attitude or that they are being lazy or anything. For real, I believe they are genuinely trying, but the game plan of Chelsea is perfect so far and it's not working. So yeah. I said it before the game. If they want to do something in this final, they will have to play long balls, and that's what they did, and it's working really well. I mean, fair play to them.
This one's not for Ty. Rank Carlo, SAF, Pep, Mourinho, Wenger.
Arsenal #1.
Carlo Ancelotti. Who's SAF?
Sir Alex Ferguson.
All right, yeah. Pep, Mourinho, Wenger. Rank them.
Look,
Arsenal #1. That's all I'll say.
you see, there's no one to cover.
Alex Ferguson's got to be number
Sir
one
Alex
for me.
Ferguson.
Arsenal
number
#1 for me.
Ancelotti 2.
Our
Wenger.
midfield has been poor, I believe, during that game.
Oh,
Pep 3.
Oh, how could
Wenger 4. Joint 4, Mourinho and Wenger.
Oh my days, look at that.
Yeah, I don't mind that, alright.
Yeah.
Why are you giving the ball back again? Press him.
So all of a sudden, it's not for me now, is it?
But definitely Sir Alex is number 1.
Yeah.
Definitely, he's not. Arsenal is.
He's gonna try.
The man won a European trophy with
And the man went unbeaten. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Ferguson number one.
Joe Talks Footy says, did you see the amazing tributes to Jota pre-season? Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Amazing. I think there was even a tribute at Preston as well, I think.
This one's probably for Ty. At what point do you feel you would want a new manager at Arsenal, or do you feel that Mikel is still the right man?
Who is your team? I said.
He's a Liverpool fan.
Ooh, come on.
Like I said,
No solution.
When-
There are
when
three
he's-
on him. 3.
well,
Oh, hey.
And he actually did quite well there.
That
to
should
be
be a
fair.
yellow, man.
well, there won't be a point for that. Only if his job becomes untenable, which I don't think it will be. I could say the same about Slot.
Ty, are you okay today? I'm worried about your health and mentally other clubs winning trophies.
Oh,
And
well.
if you can read, I'm a Liverpool fan.
Well,
You
listen.
said something else, but I'm
Well,
not
listen.
gonna read that bit out.
I love Michael Thomas winning the league at Anfield, and of course I'm fine because we went unbeaten. Did you? No, you didn't. Goodbye. Sleep well. Sleep well. Goodbye. Good night. You can't try it. You can't try it. I don't know why. You can't try it. You try it. Oh, that's good. Look at that from Ellen. That's even better.
You said it. I'm just.
No, I said
repeating.
try. No, I said try.
Oh, I thought you said that.
I think that's in reference to that ridiculous point you were making
What
the other
ridiculous
day
point?
when
What
you were
ridiculous
saying
point?
that the only way you would want Arteta to... Remember you said that?
Oh,
Is
Ty,
if
that, I
he-
think
if
that
he
is
got
one of your
Arsenal
worst
relegated.
takes.
No, it's not. It's
That,
not.
no,
was
that one was not
ridiculous.
good.
No, it's not. It's not
It's a
ridiculous. It's what I
ridiculous
think. But
thing
what
to
I'm saying is, it's what I'm saying is that I'm being disingenuous. You know what that means, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Okay then. So I'm obviously not being serious, but that's not far of it. The thing is, unless his job is attainable, which it won't be, and I think he'll be fine because he'll hopefully win things next season
No,
and the season
but-
after that.
What I would say, though, there are a lot of Arsenal fans saying... Well, not a lot. There have been
Oh.
some Arsenal fans saying that
What's Rui's doing?
if Arteta doesn't win anything, his job will be on the line.
And
I
if
don't-
he
I
does?
think that's,
I think
I-
it's
Rightfully
fair
so.
going.
Rightfully so.
yeah, but I
If
don't
he
think
does?
the board won't sack him.
No, I
don't
agree,
think
but
so.
I think that
Because there will be extenuating circumstances, won't there?
Like what?
He has to win something this
Like what?
season. He has to.
Like what?
Injuries.
But when I said that, you said that's nothing to do with it.
It's not, but I'm saying it's an extenuating circumstance.
But, which is what I said. You said,
use
"Oh no, that doesn't matter."
No, but if you hold on, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the board might look at it like that.
But Laurie, what if like the fan base really starts to turn ugly? Then like I don't know.
Yeah,
That could be
I'll tell you what. I'll
dangerous.
tell you what could happen though if the fan
But they
base
shouldn't, Ella.
and I shouldn't even really be saying this. God forbid. If
God forbid.
those things did happen, and then the fan base start saying, right, we're not going to turn up to games, and
Which
then
we
it
won't.
affects their bottom line because that's what in the end got rid of Wenger.
Yeah.
Once the club's bottom line's affected, then they think, oh, you know what? But that's not going to happen.
That won't happen.
See
That
it
won't
That's not
happen.
gonna happen.
That won't happen.
If we sign Gyokeres, mate, I reckon we got.
That
a
won't
good
happen,
chance
but I
with-
don't
Oh,
think
look, Chelsea on the attack
should
here.
go.
Oh my God, Delap.
Who's that? Delap.
Yeah.
Oh, he's turned him inside out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good save.
what a shot! Great save by Donnarumma.
That would have been nearly 4.
I bet he
Liam-
thought that was going in after it
I
left
tell you
his
what,
foot.
you know, this Chelsea team looking at these lot for
What to
next
save
season.
Donnarumma.
Looking at
No,
next
the thing is
next season.
Well, that's
next
what
season.
happens.
I think the game PSG didn't know how to play against.
Doesn't matter. These guys. they've
Next
got some
season.
good players,
Next season.
Laurie, the amount of players they've signed though.
Well, is it final? No.
Next Next season.
Again to in the league.
Exactly. Next season.
I'm not saying they're going to win the league. I'm saying that they're looking good.
They're looking good.
Matis mentioned it, and we had
They've
that
got some good
conversation.
players,
He said They are a cup final team. They know how to play the finals, and it's just a one-off game, and they are used to it as well.
Look
They
at
know their
Donnarumma,
teams to
though.
play.
Why is they getting?
See,
don't get
they've
involved.
been silly.
Don't get involved in that.
They're wasting their own
They're
time.
wasting their time by getting involved in
I
that.
don't know why they're doing that.
Why was that guy even
Who's this
pushing
guy,
Delap?
Delap?
He weren't even doing anything.
They was pushing.
Colwell's saying, look, what's the score?
Yeah, but,
He's a
but the
top
referee
guy.
should speak to both of them.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Wasting your own time.
Yeah, but
mate. Get on
Cole was
with the
silly.
game.
No, but Cole was silly.
No, they're being silly.
No,
Get
but
on
Cole
with
was
the
being
game.
silly.
No,
Why are you
they've
doing
been
that?
silly.
No, because if someone says that to you, you can't take it, so don't do that. Because when you do things like that, they come back to bite you. Because if they have PSG in the Champions League and PSG beat them 4-0, let's see what they're saying then.
Yeah, but that's not happening today.
No, but it might
Cole
happen.
Palmer's smiling.
That's
like
silly
this.
from Colwell. That's really
I told you, Gonzalo Ramos and Mayulu. Let's go.
that's
Too
really
li-
disrespectful.
too
Might as well, yeah. No.
That's really disrespectful from Colwell. That's really disrespectful.
Oh,
Should have more class than
Warren
that.
Zaire as well. Yeah, I believe the
Joe
midfield
talks
has been
footy,
cool.
says French players to play for us, so we could be here all day with that.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Thierry,
Oh, what
Robert,
a surprise. Reece
Sylvain.
James is injured.
I was just going to say, is he ever not injured?
Or is he just
Shame.
wasting time? He doesn't
Could
look
be.
that badly often.
Thierry,
Pulling
Robert,
break.
Sylvain,
yeah.
Gilles,
There's too
Nicholas.
numerous to mention, man.
Remy. Yeah, who else?
There's too many, man. Emmanuel
Yeah,
Petit.
yeah.
Emmanuel, yeah.
Toshiani.
Lauren, yeah. That disgrace.
Are you-
Wait, look at the way he left.
Are you referring to the Bordeaux
Yeah.
reveal? With the
Listen,
kid
I
and
thought
stuff?
he,
Yeah,
I thought it was
that
good for us, but when he
disrespectful.
did that, that was nonsense. That was silly. But I think he was a good player for us. I thought it was really disrespectful, though. I thought it was brilliant for us. I was
To
really
be fair to him, though, he's saying that he wasn't happy with the way Arsenal
Well,
let him
that's
go.
fair
There's
enough.
always two sides to a story.
There is, but he didn't need to act like
Arsenal is such a
Baccarat,
French
Baccarat,
club.
Baccarat.
Chris Sanya.
Gail Clichy.
Nasri.
Oh, that disgraced Samir, yeah. Who else?
Cole Palmer saying he don't even need water. He's all right. That's why they call him Cole Palmer. Oh, he's drinking water. Look at that goal. Brilliant finish.
Clinical.
Slide rule finish.
England game's almost over.
Yeah. What they dancing to?
Second is
Wales are just there for the beer, right?
They have the
Well,
vibes.
I hope not.
They
I
had a
hope
good
not.
trip.
Yeah.
I hope not. That's all they're there for.
An expensive trip, because Switzerland's very expensive,
Is it?
apparently.
15 goals conceded in 3 games is...
Wow.
No, sorry, it's more... Wait, it's 12 goals conceded in 3 games. That was bad maths.
All right.
That's a great finish by
the
Delap.
second one, man. All the 3 goals were.
I think he's
They're
going to
not-
be.
there's not
I think he's going to
anything
do
you can
well
say
for
about
Chelsea
those
next
3
season.
goals.
You know.
Who?
Pedro.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Stuart's right.
How
But
much was that?
I don't think you can say that because they're going to be
but I just
finished.
did.
No, yeah, but they're going to be finished. Remember pre-season?
No, I just did. So.
Yeah. So when are they going to? These
I
players
just-
going to have
I
rest?
just did.
Okay, but when are these players going to have rest? Is that nah? Nah, man. They're going to be so far behind everyone.
Just,
Yeah,
no.
Kalechi is right because when you think about it, no one really was into this club World
Exactly,
Cup
yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
But then the prize money got high, and then the club said, "Okay, we're gonna send the real starting
Listen,
11
I said right
because
from
we
the
wanna
start
win it
that
now
I would
because
have
of the
loved
prize
Arsenal
money."
to have been in this
No.
competition.
That's almost a pre-season.
So I'm not hating at all. I said I would have loved to have been.
But
in
I
this
just-
competition.
I just would have envisioned an
Gonzalo Ramos
injury.
Due.
That-
Exactly, and that's the problem. then.
Like, just
Hakimi,
knowing Arsenal,
Ruiz.
someone important would have gotten injured.
That could have happened.
I
It's
felt
possible.
like-
And that would be
avoid
terrible.
dumb injuries as well. We never know for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Hakimi's been playing since.
Well, Hakimi, brother, I don't know how he's coping with this rhythm because he's been unreal all season long, and he hasn't.
No,
been
come on,
injured, so,
Stuart.
big
There's
up,
no,
big up.
there's no excuses.
He's not making excuses. Leave Stuart alone. man.
You're trotting out quite a few
He's
excuses.
not making
there.
excuses.
I haven't said anything.
He's not
right
making
now, Laurie.
excuses.
Do you want me to
I think
come after you? I can come after you with pleasure, Laurie. With pleasure. Don't worry. I'm coming for you.
No, but I've seen you. You know, you keep dropping injuries and tiredness.
No, I said this.
All
is
of a
good for
sudden,
Hakimi
your
to
players
feel
are
down.
tired.
No, but they're missing.
He's been
Before-
stuck because he doesn't want
No, but
Hakimi
before
to
the
be injured
game,
for the
you
rest of
was
the season.
Hey!
Another one.
Aggie Beaver Jones, 6-1. Laurie was right for the first time.
No, many times I'm right.
Well, you weren't right about Mbappe scoring, were you?
No, I
So
wasn't.
okay, so not many times then. Sometimes.
But it's
6
funny because
goals
when
is
I said that Mbappe,
crazy.
I don't recall you saying that he wouldn't, would you?
No, but I was saying how
Stuart
you know.
said it, but
He's-
you
Yeah,
didn't.
but I said how you know. Yeah, because Stuart supports PSG.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah, because it's PSG my team. They're not my team, are they? But I was thinking, how do you know that? That's all. You seem so insistent that he would score, and you went out of your way to make Stuart know.
Yeah, but I was insistent that
Exactly.
PSG
But
would
let's
win
be honest,
today,
with
but that
all
didn't
those
happen.
things around players, score prediction, you're just throwing a coin. in
Oh, look,
the
this is
air
interesting.
when You expect it to.
Oh, that's good
That's
defending by
really
Chalobah.
nice.
Just
there. Look at that.
unlucky.
Chelsea are strolling. This is.
This doesn't look like... Is it just me that thinks that it doesn't really look like a final?
He doesn't at all.
Well, in terms of what atmosphere?
It's not the final that I wanted, but I have to
I
admit.
think in terms of kind of
No,
like
it should have been
tempo
PSG
or
Real Madrid.
intensity,
That would
I
have been a
just feel
brilliant
like
final.
Chelsea look so relaxed and just...
They've smoked them, haven't they?
Yeah, they've
Yeah,
just
but
made
they
it look...
3-0 up, so
But they've
rightfully
made
so.
it. They made it
No,
look
but
like
even
it's
from the
like
start,
an exhibition
Stuart,
or a
they-
friendly.
No, but
we should be the ones being a little bit more.
On the front foot.
Yeah, but it's not been the case. So, well, we're trying.
Sonny says Chelsea have won the ultimate set. They have won every trophy that is to be won. PSG have lost their mojo today.
So-
This has to be respected. Show some respect to Chelsea. I think that's
Sonny, have they gone unbeaten? They haven't. Goodbye, Sonny. Goodbye. Nice try, Sonny. Come again soon. Sonny,
no, but they've won every trophy.
have they gone unbeaten?
In
So they haven't then?
in football, yes.
They haven't.
won
No,
every
because,
trophy.
No, because the invincible
Oh,
trophy.
here we go.
Here we-
Oh,
What's how you're gonna say the Invincible Trophy is
It's a
different?
gold trophy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a gold trophy, so they haven't won it. So once again, you haven't.
oh, that's a
Good
good ball.
attitude.
Can he cross
Come
it?
on.
Too late.
Oh, shoot!
What are you doing, man?
They just won't shoot. What's wrong with them
Too
today?
many touches.
Oh,
too many
man.
touches.
Oh,
What,
look-
too many
look at
Been rolling
Cucurella.
around
Yeah.
like that.
Cucurella's
Come
gonna-
He's
on.
pulling him up.
He's so...
Oh, he's pulling him up.
No, this is ridiculous.
Leave him. You're wasting your own
No,
time.
but he's wasted.
No, Cucurella.
And Cucurella's
He's
not gonna.
playing,
Yeah,
so-
he's a housery guy.
Yeah,
He's not gonna get
absolutely. He loves it.
And he did lunge in, so you wouldn't
Yeah, it did
expect...
look a little nasty. He left a little something on it.
He should have
but-
got booked for that, actually.
He should have got booked. Yeah,
He still
you're right.
could.
He should have got booked.
No, Neves, the way he
Neves.
just lunged
Because
in.
he's a foul. He's a foul.
He saved it. He saved
Oh, what about
That's a
that?
handball.
Possible
No,
handball?
but
That's a handball.
But his hands
No,
are
but his
like
hand's
that.
in a natural position.
But I'm not going to look at it,
Yeah,
though.
natural position. Yeah, of course you will say natural position, Laurie.
I think his.
You're a Chelsea fan in disguise. What's up?
No, I'm not. I'm
No,
just...
that he definitely is.
I'm definitely not, but... I'm just... Oh, look at Reece James. Come on, man.
I'll just get him off then.
Poor Reece.
Yeah.
And Conquer.
Who's that? Dewsbury
Right,
Hall?
Yeah.
Dewsbury, yeah.
Imagine Nkunku coming on and scoring against us, man. I can't
Nicholas
handle
Jackson
that.
can't get any minutes. He must be so disappointed.
He's literally been.
He's finished at
banished.
Chelsea, by the way, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's done. Jackson. He's finished at Chelsea. Stop it. Stop it. He's finished.
At least score a goal for pride or something, man.
Hi.
Jackson is finished at Chelsea. João Pedro, Delap, and them, man. I mean, I'm not saying
I
he'll
wouldn't
never
say
play
he's
for Chelsea again, but you know what I'm saying. He's on his way out.
All over. 6-1
Well
England.
done, England.
And
Well done.
that
So
means
England are through with
we are
five.
through.
Yep. Holland are out. Vivian, commiserations to Vivian, Vicky, Danielle, Dominique.
It is 5-2 France.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But Vivian is not playing. Why did they drop Vivian? I don't understand that.
Ty, got super chat for you. Your prediction for the top 5 next season.
Who's your
And
team?
don't say Arsenal 1 to
Who's
5.
your team? I said, who's your team? Like I
Just
said, you
answer
think
the question,
no,
innit?
I said, say who your team is.
Chelsea.
No, then I don't want to answer. Number 1. Arsenal number 1. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to be champions, hopefully.
Joe says, Ty, what is better, the Invincibles or 20 league titles and 3 European Cups? And is it also better than 20 league titles and 6 European Cups? He's a Man United fan.
The Invincibles. What do you expect I'm going to say? And we also won League Old Trafford, remember? Okay then. I don't know what this is. Do you not know me or nothing? Don't you know what team I support? You think you're acting like it's a new thing. I don't know what you think. You think I'm going to change my
Do
mind?
you honestly believe that, though, or are you just saying
Of
it for
course I
effect?
believe it. We won the league. We went unbeaten. We won
No,
the League
but
Old
do you
Trafford.
really think the Invincibles is better than like winning all those
treble.
titles and
Yeah.
trebles
Listen,
and European Cups?
if Manchester United was so good, how did we win the league?
No, I'm
No,
asking
Ty,
you a
come on.
question.
No, no, no.
And I
Be
support
real.
Arsenal.
Yeah, be real.
No, I'm
be
being
real,
real.
man.
So if they're so good, how did we win the league on their ground then?
That's
Well, then-
No, yeah, that's not the
you're not
question.
answering
No,
the
no,
question.
no. So I'm saying, of course I believe it. Going unbeaten, it still hasn't been done. The treble has been done by Manchester City. Going unbeaten,
winning
still
20
has
league
not been
titles
done.
is
I
not
don't care. So fine, but going unbeaten,
So
not
you
losing
think
the
that
game,
is better
and
than
also,
winning 20 league
and also,
titles?
I'll break it down for you. Also, because I've done it before.
It's mental.
So you think that's better than winning 20 league titles?
100%.
Really?
Because
I
not
don't
only that-
believe you. I
No,
don't
no,
believe
you don't have. No, no. Don't tell me what I believe, Laurie. You can't tell me what you believe. If you and Ella don't agree, that's fine. But don't tell me what I don't believe because
I don't believe you.
no, you. What do you mean you don't believe me?
Because
so
I
you're calling me
just
a liar
don't,
now.
that don't make no sense.
It does make sense because of what we've done. Has anyone recreated Invincible? Has it? Has
No,
anyone done it? Well,
no.
then
It's a great
Liverpool
achievement.
have won 20 league titles, haven't they? So it's been done, but Invincibles has not been
But I
done.
think people like outside of Arsenal, I think most people would say 20 league titles
They
is,
would,
is
and then
more,
that's
far more
fine.
impressive than an
Just
They
Invincible.
one
can
season.
say
Which
that.
I think it is.
No, but they can say that Ella, because they didn't go unbeaten. If they went unbeaten, they wouldn't be saying that. It's because people have. We're the only team that's gone unbeaten, and people try to stay
It's a
Invincible
hard
because they've
sell,
done
Ty,
it.
I must admit. It's a hard
Maybe for
sell,
you,
man.
but like I said, it is like Liverpool winning the league at Goodison Park. It's like Manchester City winning the league at Old Trafford.
But 20 league titles is a lot.
It is, but did they win any on Man City's ground? They didn't. Did they? They didn't go unbeaten. That's what I say. That's what I'm laughing. That is an incredible achievement. To go unbeaten is just out of this world. So no, of course not. It's an incredible achievement.
It is.
Liverpool
but
have won 20
I
league
think
titles.
you're overselling it.
No, it's not over. You can't oversell it. You can't oversell it.
you
'cause
are,
that's the,
though.
no, you can't oversell it.
Better than 20 league
Over there,
titles.
over there.
100%.
Too late. Too late.
Oh,
Too late. Way too
that's
late. Way too late. Way too late.
It's over, Stuart, man. 10 minutes to go. You're not going to get 4 goals in 10
they
minutes.
can still get free.
think so. I just want us to score at least one, man. That's it.
Oh, look, Delap's in.
Oh my.
Terrible.
He scored.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a good save, this actually.
it was.
That's a brilliant save.
Yeah.
That's why Donnarumma is
Literally,
one of the best.
So, okay, I know
How did he not score?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
but they're not,
What a save.
is just a long ball.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter. This,
What
listen,
is that?
But they've been doing this Belgium.
No,
the entire game,
hear me
and
out.
it's
Listen.
working.
We need to get over this snobbery about long balls.
It's
if it
proper
leads
English
to a goal,
football,
don't
old-fashioned
matter.
long balls,
I don't
go,
care
go.
if it's 0-0 in.
And it's working.
I don't matter.
Wait, where's the snobbery coming from?
No, because they're deriding long balls and saying it's only long balls.
It's working.
But if it works, it don't matter.
Yeah, goals come in all different ways.
There's not an asterisk next to the goal to say, "Oh, this was scored by a long ball," is it?
It does matter if it doesn't.
It doesn't
work.
matter.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't.
It doesn't
work.
matter.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
If you're
matter at all.
football dinosaurs like Allardyce and Pulis.
I've heard
and the
people
cliche.
say that about long throws and this. It doesn't matter. If the ball goes in the net, it's still a goal.
agreed, yeah.
No, but listen, no, that one-
I was expecting this style of football from Chelsea anyway.
Yeah,
so.
they played good football, man. Come on.
They have looked impressive. I will give that to
Yeah,
Chelsea.
they've been easily the better side. Look at them passing it around. You can't get the ball back.
Yeah, they're passing it now.
But you have to give kudos where it's due.
Just a long ball.
Look at it.
Oh, well done.
Look,
He's
look,
pulling
look,
his
look,
shirt.
look,
That's
look,
surely a
look,
yellow
look what they're
card.
doing. Look,
No, that's a yellow card for Levi Colwill.
look
Why
what
is-
they're doing,
why
man.
is
Get
Caicedo
out of
picked
here,
up
get
the
out
ball?
of here, get out of here.
Why is Caicedo
They're
picking
just
up the ball?
winding up everyone.
Yeah,
I don't know why
that's
it's
what I'm
getting
trying
like this.
But you know what? PSG are being silly, if you ask me. You're
Why?
wasting your
They're
own
not silly
time.
now. What
No,
could they do?
look what they're doing to us, and you were saying we're silly. Come on,
Yeah,
Laurie,
no, but
man.
they're overdoing it. You need to get on with the game. Come on.
That's all they're
Oh,
trying
it's
to
too
do.
slow.
Shoot! Shoot!
Oh,
Sanchez was equal to it.
that's poor. That is
I
poor.
think it's done, man. Now,
Yeah.
Chelsea are world.
Over. Bye-bye.
Imagine that. Chelsea world club champions.
Oh, it doesn't sound nice.
It doesn't. Yeah, but they are.
I wasn't expecting it.
Look how happy.
You let us down,
Look how happy you look, Laurie.
No,
Stuart, we were all
I'm-
good.
no, but you know,
We're
I'm-
lying on you
No, but
today.
Stuart, hear me out. Yeah, I'm genuinely not because I know the stick.
Yeah, you as a London club.
I'm on a
especially,
I'm on a
you're
show
gonna
with
suffer from
Matisse
this.
tomorrow. You know the amount of stick he's
Long
going to
day.
give me. It's going to be
Because-
yeah,
And rightfully so.
yeah. But
Rightfully so.
rightfully
yeah.
what
so
you
what?
can't deny is that they deserve it
Of course.
because.
Of course, man.
Am I right in thinking they've gone through this competition unbeaten?
No, they lost to Jorginho's team. Remember? Of course, they haven't gone unbeaten. Jorginho's team.
Yeah,
How are they going to go unbeaten?
Oh, okay.
They ain't that good.
Palmeiras.
Palmeiras,
Yeah, Palmeiras. Yeah.
Was it four?
But you guys lost us to Botafogo.
Botafogo,
as well,
they did,
Yeah,
yeah.
but they made 11 changes. PSG in that game.
Nah, no, come on.
Thank you
Doesn't
Oh,
very
did
matter.
they?
I don't want to hear that. Man.
Yes, PSG made it.
You don't want to hear anything.
Yeah.
When it's all about Arsenal, you accept every type of excuse.
No, but you're
when
wrong
we're
there,
giving
Stuart.
you facts, you don't wanna hear
no,
it, man.
I've got to
What's
correct
going
you
on?
on that, my friend, because one thing about me, I keep it consistent.
I know.
Whenever Ty will tell you the amount of arguments I've had with him when he makes excuses for us losing.
Make
I always say,
excuses.
I don't
What
wanna hear
excuses?
it.
I don't
We
make
lost.
excuses, my friend.
That's it.
No.
I don't want to hear
No.
about the referee, the
No.
linesman, VAR,
No.
boom, boom.
That's a
Wow,
foul. That's a foul.
Kukureya. He's trying to injure
That's a
our
yellow
players.
card. That's a yellow
At
card.
this point, Laurie, I'm praying we don't have any injuries.
Yeah.
Like the Musiala one. Hopefully, that's it.
Postman
Just don't
says
get injured
Arsenal
now.
are the
Finish
only
the game
team
and
to
don't
win
get
the Premier
injured.
League.
That's it. Bye bye. They
If
won
it wasn't
they've been the better
unbeaten.
side. They smashed it. Well done. Fair play
What?
to
Say
Chelsea.
what?
He says Arsenal are the only team to win the Premier League if it wasn't unbeaten.
That
It's
is-
null and void.
But that doesn't make no sense. And it's not null and void because the Invincibles exist. So don't try it. What are you talking about?
Kukureya again.
What are you that doesn't make any sense.
Kukureya.
Wait, who's
La
just been-
paella,
Yeah, but what's
Get
happening?
out of
No,
here,
but
man.
your
Paella.
guy's got a
Get
yellow
out of
card.
here with that song,
Yeah.
man.
This is silly from PSG, man. It's petulance.
No, but it's Chelsea too.
Nah,
also Chelsea
come
They're
run
on.
around the
playing,
clock
man. They're
No, but you're
playing.
wasting
They
your
are.
own time,
They are.
Stuart.
They are wasting our time.
No, but he was the one that fouled Cucurella. Look.
Look, no, he went
Look at
down,
him.
man.
pulling
Kukureya
his
did it
hair.
first.
Yeah,
No, but
he did pull
Kukureya
his hair.
clashed first.
Shah.
He's pulling his hair,
No,
man.
Kukureya clashed first with him.
You've not been clear in that.
Kukureya clashed into him first.
They're asking for it, mate. Especially Kukureya.
Maybe,
Come
but
on,
you've
man.
got to rise above it, my friend.
Yeah,
No.
No, but Kukureya went into him first.
No.
No, but if you're dragging the man by his hair, it's obviously he's going
He
to go down.
deserves it. He
innit?
deserves it. I would do the same. I would do the same.
Wait.
Oh, it could be a sending off.
Yeah, give a red card. We don't give a shit, man. It's over anyway. Fuck it.
Why has he gone to the
He's-
Give him a
They've
red
asked him
card,
to look
man.
Is it
violent
a
play.
red card for pulling someone's?
Well, it is assault if you went in the street and
They
did
said
that.
they. Like, I've seen Reece James when he
Look.
was subbed.
But look, Kukureya's gone into him
Oh,
though.
yeah, that is.
Yeah, but
that is-
Kukureya's gone into him. What about that?
No, but
What
that is
about-
intentional. That is like a bit.
But
nasty.
Cucurella went
Look at the way Cucurella's gone down.
You can't do this in
Look
a
at that, what
world
he's
where
done.
you have cameras everywhere as well. Let's
That
be
is-
honest. That is
that's a bit
dumb.
That might be
nasty,
red card now.
really.
Cucurella is like that. He's a
That's a
Housery
definite
guy.
red card.
Yeah.
Who for?
Of course, for
I
PSG,
think he's off.
Yeah, he's off.
it is a red card, man.
Oh, he's doing some like announcement to the whole stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they have. I heard it in the women's.
Yeah, he's
Oh, red card.
It's like Zidane headbutting Materazzi, and you say there's no red card. Of course, he went after his sister. He was doing the
It's
Italian
disgusting.
sneaky way. He
It's
worked.
disgusting.
Zidane, boom, headbutt, then you out. That's it.
Disgusting.
But it's not really
You do this,
Gyokeres'
you go,
fault.
they're winding him up.
No, but
and
that
then he
cost
pull his
France
head. That's
that
red
final,
card.
innit?
That's
Yeah.
normal.
But who was it that did it?
That was silly of Zidane.
No.
because it cost him the
Also,
game.
what was disgrace? Who was the player again? Stuart. What was the
Materazzi.
Materazzi.
Materazzi should have had his medal stripped. Gonna have nonsense that. That's what he should have done. And then because
Well, but we didn't know what they were talking about back in the days.
he
You
should
know, it
have
was
had
like-
he should have had his medal stripped because you should apparently at the time did he say something about Zidane's mom that was in hospital or something?
no, it was after his sister. He said
Yeah.
something about his sister.
He should have had his medal
He will
stripped.
shag his sister, something like this.
He should have had his medal stripped. That's what we should have because you can't say that.
Yeah, but we didn't know back in the days. We knew afterwards.
should have
when his career was
strip his
ended.
medal now. What nonsense? That's ridiculous.
That was 100% intentional from.
It was
Of
intentional.
course.
It was intentional. It was intentional.
What
But
Cucurella did.
I'm sure. No, well, no, not. Well, what Jean Neves did.
Of course.
But I fear that just comes from a place of frustration.
It
from-
does.
Of course.
You shouldn't do that though.
But it's just silly.
I've got to say, PSG.
Oh, that's a terrible.
That
So
could be
now
okay.
this is
Yeah.
what I'm worried
Look,
about.
Look, no
If-
foul.
I don't mind them.
Look, that's a second yellow.
I don't mind them.
But
Smack.
the
Oh, my Mayulu and
theatrics,
Jude.
though, from
Just
both
came
sides.
on. This is
Well,
nasty from Chelsea because
that's-
if they
look
go
what
after
Kai
our
said, look,
players
look,
to
look.
injure the players,
Look at that.
they are
That's a yellow,
dickheads.
second
I'm
yellow.
sorry.
That's a
You
second
winning
yellow.
3-0. That is.
Yeah. Well, second yellow for
I do think
Caicedo.
that actually is a second yellow.
That's a second yellow. Why is Caicedo not got a second yellow then?
Everyone dreamt about doing this to Cucurella. Well done, João Neves.
It's not really because he got himself sent off. It's quite humiliating, really. Stuart.
Yeah, but
Nobody wants
That-
to get sent off in a major final. It's not a good look.
no.
I actually think the referees had been very composed and because there's been quite a
I
bit
think
of.
PSG have let themselves down, to be honest.
Nice. Oh, yeah, you're right.
No, I'll tell you, getting involved in this type
At
of
least
stuff.
try and sneak a
man. Yeah,
little goal. Just.
oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
what
Shoot.
was that?
Oh,
Nice try.
954 yard man says, tight, if long balls matter, does corners matter? How many did Arsenal score? City fan. He's
Yeah,
a City
because
fan.
set pieces, you guys are very good with
we
set
like
I'm
set
City
piece.
fan.
We do like
Um,
set piece.
I'll say one thing.
That's a good comment.
I'll say one thing to you. Us 5, you 1. Goodbye. Okay. Goodbye.
Klempo Klemik says, Invincibles, more like draw seagulls.
How many games did we win? 26. How many games did we draw?
No,
12.
Belgium.
How many
It's
games
done,
did
it's done.
we won the Liga White? So you can't diss us. You can't diss us. And your loser team were nothing and never will win anything in their history. So don't try it. You can't diss
40-year-old
us.
Virgil says, Laurie, Invincible or Prem Europa double?
Europa.
Prem Europa double.
Who's
Like
that?
winning the Prem and winning the Europa League in the same season.
Nobody did that.
Suppose.
Nobody's done that. Who's done that?
I'm not really sure how to
Exactly.
make this question.
They don't, because they don't know
You're
it.
saying the Invincibles or Prem Europa
Who?
double?
Who?
I'm pretty sure that's just a kind of a would you rather
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
Invincibles.
The only thing I have to say, the attitude is respectable from every player. Every player. Until the very last second, we're getting battered 3-0 and they're fighting for every
Yeah.
ball. So,
Yeah.
big up to them.
I think I'd rather the Prem
Premier
Europa double, you know, to be honest.
No, of course you would.
2 trophies in one
Of
season.
course you would. And are you forgetting that Invincibles got a trophy? Have you forgotten about that?
Yeah, but
No, don't say yeah. No, don't say yeah. They got a gold trophy, my friend. Like you saying, bought the greatest. So don't say no. Don't say dismiss it. 'Cause
Yes,
people seem to
yes,
forget.
yes.
Oh
No! that's fucking ridiculous, man.
That should be a goal.
What?
that kind of.
That is shocking.
He defended his own goal.
Oh.
What?
Luminous says, big up
That is
this hate
so
along.
unlucky.
Glad you're
It's not,
enjoying
it's
it.
not, it's not hate along.
Shocking, man.
It's not hate along. But I don't. You can't expect us to support Chelsea. You must.
There's a
That
couple
is
of
shocking.
Some people in the comments saying that PSG are frauds, Stuart.
Yeah, of course they are.
Frauds.
'Cause They won the Champions League by winning
yeah,
beat
frauds.
Inter Milan
Yeah,
5-0.
we're frauds.
Yeah, of course they are. Of course they are.
Frauds,
Because
frauds.
they won the Champions League, beat Inter Milan 5-0, and they're frauds.
Don't rise to it, Stuart.
Because Chelsea did that, didn't they? They're just talking nonsense, as usual.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Oh,
go.
come
Stand
on.
up, stand up, stand up, man. Stand up. You're doing this
Stand
to
up.
every player anyway.
Hate Mert says, Stu, you're not doing anything, mate. Hold out and humble yourself.
Do you know what? Shut up. Shut up and shut up. I've always been humble.
He has been
Always.
humble, he has.
Since I joined the channel, always.
He has been.
So I'm not bragging or anything.
Exactly.
Considering the competition that we had, he was objective to feel confident as a PSG fan for this final. And you Chelsea fans or every football fan in the world is shocked by that line, that score line. That's it.
Juno
Simple.
says we love being
Simple.
underdogs when the world is against us. This is my Chelsea
They're pretending
finals.
like that's a normal score line. Come on, that's not a normal score line.
Exactly. But the thing is, Stu, you should. What
We're
team do you
entering
support?
into added on time.
What team do you support as well? Before you say that.
We're adding on into added on time. There will be 5 minutes. I'm surprised it's 5 actually. The amount of stoppages we've had in the second half.
Are we really going to have to see this Chelsea trophy list?
Unfortunately, yeah.
No, we don't have to.
Go on, follow up.
It's unfortunate, but
Please, no injuries. That's it. No injuries, please. See, good attitude. Big up. There's added time.
Juno says we love being underdogs when the world is against us. This is my Chelsea in finals when
Facts.
they give you no
Yeah.
chance to win.
Is that right? Is that
right? Actually.
Okay, so
there was never no
No,
chance.
let's be honest.
exactly. And also, we
No
beat you
one ever
twice
said
in
that.
finals. But we beat you twice in
Don
finals.
Lee
What happened
Mason
there?
says Chelsea have completed club football, the biggest club in London. Keep being bitter, Ty.
So you've gone and beat them? No, you haven't. I'm sorry, you haven't.
Anton
you could try,
Bennett
though.
says big up, Ty, my
And
brother.
There's nothing. Oh, there's nothing to be bitter about when you're who we are.
That's it. Offside.
Oh no.
Oliver says PSG is just another Leverkusen. Hold that.
Yeah, of course they are.
STU.
That's why they won the Champions League. Why are you dissing PSG?
It's
Why
not me, is
dissing
it?
PSG?
It's
Not
somebody
you,
else.
Laurie. I'm not talking about you.
Leverkusen. Comparing us to Bayer Leverkusen. Come on.
Clara Bitsy
You buy
says this is
Leverkusen
why
League.
Chelsea write us down at your own peril. World champions.
Yeah, you've gone unbeaten, have you? No, you haven't. Okay.
Oliver says ha ha ha. STU. Head loss. We will be there. Karma. STU.
Calm.
King Von says stop
Karma.
coping.
Calm.
PSG are not that good as PSG fans think.
You're right. They're
What do
better.
you say to that, Stuart?
They're better. They're better.
Well, we're
Is it-
not
does he have
as
a
good
point
as we
there?
think we are.
Yeah, they won.
We've had the best season
Exactly.
of so far. Like,
I know,
our
but
history, man.
before
Come
this
on.
game, you're on the verge of world dominance. Does this show that?
Of course.
Does that mean you've still got a lot?
No,
to...
and I
Not
said
really.
it. I'm not trying to find excuses. This club World Cup was a bonus trophy for every club that was involved.
Course.
You guys
Yeah.
are not involved. That's a bonus
No.
trophy.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You make a
It's
lot
true.
of money out of it. That's great. But again, it's a new format, everything. If we were to win that trophy, and I mentioned it to you before, I was more interested in winning.
Oh,
Sanchez.
that's a penalty. That's a sending off.
No, it's not.
Was that?
Oh my God, he's not giving a foul. Sanchez
don't-
caught the player.
That wasn't a foul.
I don't think it was a foul.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was a foul.
That
Let's
wasn't
see
a
again.
foul.
I was more interested in winning the Super Cup against Tottenham, which is winner of the Europa League against winner
Yeah.
of the
So
Champions
that's going to be
League.
Chelsea Tottenham now, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
No.
It's still PSG.
Chelsea has won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, right, yeah.
Versus Europa.
Maybe, maybe
They're
in your
changing
head,
the
yes.
rules.
But they are the club world champions.
So they can play Intercontinental Cup, the
Exactly.
other one, yes. It's
But the thing
another.
is, doesn't mean they won the Champions League, though, does it?
Exactly.
So PSG still won the
It
European Champions.
could mean they've won something even bigger.
No, I don't. I don't know about that.
Then
I
the
don't think the
Champions
club
More money.
League.
The World Cup is not bigger than the Champions League.
It's
No.
not.
Football is
No
all
way.
about being
No way.
humble. This is the why
Exactly.
we love the sport.
They'll
anyway.
get a special badge on
Everything
their shirt,
can
won't
happen, man.
That's nice.
Do they?
they? Yeah.
They won't get a goal. They won't get a gold star, though, will they? For going unbeaten. But you know,
So what's
Semantics.
better, winning the Club World Cup or being in?
go being invincible. What are you talking about? Look, what's the Club World Cup? What are you talking about? 38 games, winning league at White Hart Lane. Well, it's another terrible tackle.
Yeah, we're losing the plot right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like,
Mendes
every
hasn't had a
player
good game
is
today,
on
has
the
he?
nerves of fighting with.
Oh, that's a
that's
terrible
a silly
tackle.
one.
That
That was a
could-
dangerous
Why?
one.
That could even be a red.
Why
Done.
is he
Game
going in
over.
for
Game
that?
over. Game over.
Could be
That
a
was
red.
clumsy.
He's
Yeah,
not had a
very
good game
clumsy.
today, actually, Mendes. He's been far too.
I think so. And every chances came from his side, by the way.
They mix bound to.
He's been preoccupied in getting into needless beefs.
I'm
instead
trying to think of
focusing on
PSG
his
players that
football.
I feel like have had good games.
Yeah, I don't
and
think
I'm like,
anyone. No one.
I can't think of any. So
No one. Even Donnarumma's not had a good game. Made a couple of mistakes
Yeah.
in
Agreed.
the game. As well.
Agreed.
Chelsea was.
to the corner flag
Go on.
or not.
Go on.
Football Chelsea played there. Like those long balls, I keep on, in the second half.
Well,
Ty, give your head a wobble. The Invincibles have nothing to do with a tournament. Arsenal will never play.
And as you said, it, give your head a wobble
I don't-
and put the Invincibles in your head. Then your head will be straight. Good night. Because I know your head is bent.
What really could
Sorry.
make my evening is if we get a here we go
Oh,
amongst to this Chelsea.
Stu, I'm expecting to see you on Monday.
who's that?
Who's
It's
saying this?
Oliver. Oliver says
Who's
that.
Oliver?
Do you know him?
Oliver. Yeah. We do have the FanFest podcast.
Look at
Who's
Chelsea.
together.
Man's got
It's PSG
shirts.
fan.
Oh, okay.
World champions on already.
Jesus.
Arrogant. Really arrogant.
Rajesh says, respect to PSG for an amazing season. As a Chelsea fan, I know we're unpredictable in European knockouts. Laurie, you've been great.
That's it.
Thank you very much. Ty's expected,
Objective-
citing
objective
invincibility only. And
Objective
Chelsea
fan.
That's not all.
have
That's
won
one
the
of all.
game
That's all. That's one.
3-0, and more importantly, they are the club world champions, and the players, quite rightly, look ecstatic. Cole Palmer, who was without doubt man of the match today.
Shocking.
Yeah, man, Chelsea.
Shocking, man. Shocking.
Shocking, as in...
Shocking as in we were not expecting this. No football fan in the world can say the contrary, objectively. What they've done is from Chelsea has been brilliant, because they knew that if we were to play high pressing and like we played against the other clubs,
Can't
they
see
needed to
those
play
in
long
tears.
balls, and they did it and it worked. So
Oh, look, Ross kicking off with Donnarumma.
After.
my
Yes,
God.
this,
Who's
you know
that
what?
from? Who
Do you
are
know
these
what?
guys? Oh,
Do you
wait.
know? Do you know where that's come from? That's come from. I told you. See what I mean? That's come from Colwell. 'Cause remember what Colwell said?
This is
Why?
Paul from
Why is it
PSG,
getting
man.
like
no,
this?
you don't know what's happened.
Exactly.
No, it's from Donnarumma.
no, but
Maybe something's
You
been
don't know
said,
what's
but
happening.
Maresca's
Yeah,
having
men
to
are
say
doing
to
that.
Donnarumma,
but
calm
this-
down.
but I don't condone this.
something's obviously been said.
I don't condone
Donnarumma
this.
has
This is
been
what I'm saying.
silly. Show some
No,
class.
So Chelsea.
Show
Chelsea.
class.
What do you
So
mean
Chelsea,
class?
though.
You don't know what they
He
said.
went over there and he
but-
started having words
Yeah,
with the
they must have
Chelsea
said something.
players.
Chelsea have said something to Riley.
Yeah, no, that I think
it's
there's,
him.
there must be context. There
No,
must be
no.
context.
Oh,
Do you know what? They said something to Enrique.
Luis Enrique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they said something to Enrique.
Wait, what
Yeah,
is
they
Luis
did, they
Enrique
did.
doing?
Why is Pedro
You see?
gone there? Why is Pedro gone there?
Even the gaffer, man.
is
Luis Enrique is not
crazy.
doing this type
He's
of
not,
thing.
but
Luis Enrique
There have been
put his
all
hand
the
in
Chelsea
Pedro's
players.
face.
I can say it.
Oh, it's
What's
kicking
still
off
going
again.
Pedro
on?
said?
All the Chelsea players during the game, they've been pricks.
What is
They've
Pedro
been
saying?
sneaky
on?
snakes
I
to
don't-
wind
I don't
up
condone
each
what-
PSG
I
player,
don't
and it
condone
worked.
what
Yeah, look at
And he
Maresca.
worked.
He's
Luis
just
Enrique is not
away.
this type of human
Exactly.
being, man. He does not this type of.
No.
So they should have said madnesses, man.
He's wrong.
Madnesses.
Enrique. What did he say to him?
Madnesses.
Pedro said something
This
to
Madnesses.
is
Enrique.
crazy.
Accept your now, this is very
Pedro
poor from
said something
PSG,
to
man.
Enrique. So you know what I mean?
Okay, Laurie,
poor. No,
AFT Football Club, the guys that you manage and stuff. You lose 3-0 in the final. They go there and insult your mother, your sister, your family.
How do you know that they
said
did that?
He said
I don't
something to
know.
Enrique.
We don't
We don't-
know.
yeah,
look
We
at
don't
Enrique.
know, brother.
Well,
We
look
don't
at
You're
know.
Enrique.
making assumptions.
Surely
Pedro
something
said
happened, man.
Pedro said something to Enrique.
Surely something happened, man.
Sitting on the fence, there's no way that this
Pedro
guy-
said something to Enrique.
Yeah,
I'm not
something's
condone-
kicked off. Someone
Surely,
said
man.
something.
I'm not,
Surely,
I'm
man.
not condoning what Pedro did.
But
what Enrique did.
Donnarumma went over there and said
Because
something.
What
Why?
they said to
Why?
Enrique.
Why?
He tried to.
Imagine Luis Enrique
It's
doing
disgusting.
this.
Exactly. Something has
Crazy,
been said.
man.
Something
No, but
derogatory has been
Luis
said.
Enrique's put his hand in João Pedro's
What
face.
did João Pedro say then?
No,
I'm
but
not
that I
condoning
think that is a bit out of order. But
That is out of order, but I'm saying what is because, like Stuart said, Enrique doesn't have right.
Okay, let me just get
No,
through
no.
these super chats because I need to do this.
Oh, it's a shit.
It's a shame.
Right,
Commiseration
Luminous says,
PSG.
big up this hate along.
He's not hate along.
Hate merch says,
That's a fair result. That's a fair result.
not
Fair
hell.
play. I mean, it is a
He's
fair
not hate
result.
along. But I don't,
These guys, they
you expect
know.
us to support Chelsea. You
I
must
hope
be
they're
kidding
going to be humbled in the Premier League.
No,
hopefully.
PSG beating Spurs
right, let me just
badly
get
next
through
week
these super chats.
it's rattle through.
No, not next week.
or whenever it is. PSG winning.
Respect
Against
to PSG
badly.
for an amazing season. We did that one. Anton Dillon did that one. What is this? Computer is late. It's not allowing me to get through these.
Laurie.
I don't know. I'm trying to scroll down these super judge people and it's not allowing me. I don't know what's on.
They're probably talking nonsense. That's why. In football time.
The victory of the night is that we did not pick up any nasty injury.
Yeah.
And
So what happened
I
to this
believe-
great comeback you said was going to launch because we
Well,
didn't see
listen,
it.
they
You need
could
to
have scored.
believe, man.
They
You
could
need
have
to
scored.
believe.
They
If
had
you have
chances.
good players and you have good side,
They had
you need
chances,
to
they gave it a
believe.
goal.
What I saw
the
was
same as no one believed that
I've
that
got
could
to be
happen.
honest.
They could score 3 goals in the first
Stuart,
half.
No, hear me out, yeah. So I've given you guys a lot of credit, deservedly so, coming
Yeah,
into
of
this
course.
game. But today you were both poor
Yeah, agreed.
in the game. and
Agreed.
Afterwards, you're very
No,
poor. I mean,
What are you
like,
talking
No, but
about
let's-
afterwards,
let's
Laurie?
take away the
We don't
argument.
even have the sound of the
Yeah,
game.
Laurie,
That
let's
is the
just-
most frustrating part of
what
us
about
watching
Chelsea?
on Laurie.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't
Chelsea.
even hear the players, the
Exactly.
sound of the
Let's
game, the atmosphere.
leave the
We
afters.
don't know what
leave
happened,
the afters.
Laurie. Come
Let's
on,
just
man.
talk about the
yeah,
actual
let's
football.
talk about the game. That's well, I mean, What is there to say?
You
really?
can talk about
Chelsea
the
were
game.
better
Yes, I
team.
agree with you. We've been poor. Chelsea deserved that win. The game plan was brilliant from them. We haven't been near creating massive chances, to be fair. Even if that do a chance at the beginning of the game, if we score that one, I don't think it would have potentially changed anything, to be fair, because they've been the better squad, the better team, and that's it. Simple as. This is football, man. That's how it is.
What did you think of it?
I mean, perhaps I underestimated Chelsea going into this game, but I just genuinely think it's because of the amount of times I've watched PSG play this season. When I watched them play at Arsenal, when I watched them in the Champions League final, I just think they've shown up, I think, in big moments. So I think it is surprising from a PSG perspective and from PSG fan perspective that I just think because of how one-sided the game was. I think that was the most shocking thing. I think we all knew that Chelsea had the capability to really be in the game, but for them to have absolutely kind of obliterated PSG from start to finish, I think that's kind of the biggest shock of it all. Is PSG never looked like they were really getting into the game. So I think Chelsea massively deserved to win this game. By far the better side, but yeah, I suppose it is a shock.
Ty, can you talk about the game without mentioning the Invincibles, or what? You're going
Chelsea went unbeaten. Commiserations to PSG. They just didn't turn up.
No, but talk about Chelsea.
I don't want to talk about Chelsea. Commiserations. No, I'm not talking about Chelsea. I'm not.
See, this
I'm
is-
not.
You have to
Ty, can you not give Chelsea their flowers even after a great
I'm not, Ella.
performance?
You know why? Because they're going to talk so much nonsense. So no, I will not. What I will say.
That is so poor.
No. You know what I will say. No. Because I know. I will say congratulations.
Give your head a wobble, man.
Give your head a wobble verbally. What I will say is congratulations to the humble Chelsea fans. I said, no, I'm not talking about Chelsea. No, I'm not talking about Chelsea. I'm not.
Yeah, but they played well.
I don't
They beat
care.
PSG.
I don't care. Well, you can say that then. I'm not saying that. I don't care. Because they say this.
No, but
They say,
it doesn't hurt you to say that, does
How
it?
many times do they say this hate along? So I'm not saying anything.
No, but it doesn't hurt you to admit.
I'm not saying
I
anything.
really like PSG, right?
I'm not saying anything.
But you got to
Commiserations
admit,
PSG.
today Chelsea were the better team.
Yeah.
Right for even in the second half when
Agreed.
PSG threatened, Chelsea's defence held firm.
100%.
And they saw out the game.
Okay.
They didn't concede a goal.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you got to give them their flowers, man.
Hold
It's
my
as
hands up.
simple as that.
I'll say this. Commiserations to PSG. I hope you smash Tottenham. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hope
anything
to.
else.
That I can
hope
get
to.
behind.
I hope to.
I'm not
Now,
saying
But I
What
cannot finish this particular thing without. Seriously, I've got to say this, man. I'm not going to.
Go on.
We can't park it. We have to mention it. Those antics at the end, even before the
We
final
don't know what
whistle,
happened though. We don't know what's been said.
put man getting sent off,
Yes.
silly fouls. I remember I kept saying to you, you're wasting your own
Yeah,
time.
but Chelsea were involved in
If
it.
you
Laurie.
see João Neves, he's a little nice and kind sheep from Portugal. He's so kind and soft, pulling the hair of Cucurella. Surely
Yeah, but why
those
you do
players,
that, though?
Enzo Fernandez, Cucurella, those sneaky players,
Yeah.
all game long.
Yeah.
Surely they winded them up all game long.
Obviously, it doesn't condone.
Plus, you're losing the final. Plus, you 3-0 down.
It happens.
And you're like,
It does happen.
you know, scratching is quite at one point, man. Come on. And if on top of this you win, the ref blows the final whistle, and you go. You don't know what they said between each other. For Donnarumma, okay, let's not talk about Donnarumma. For Luis Enrique to be that upset,
Something's been said.
Yeah, we
You know
can't.
something.
We
Luis
can't
Enrique
really
is the
assume.
governor.
No,
He
we
should
don't know.
behave like a normally shouldn't be doing this type of thing.
He should be. But
If he does this, that means
something's
madness
nasty
should
been
happen.
said.
PM's got a super chat here. Says Luis Enrique put his hands on a player, 6-month ban.
Yeah, why did he say
It
that?
is very bad.
Yeah, but
to
why
be
did he say that,
seeing
though?
A manager.
But why
putting
did he say
their
that,
hands
though?
on
You,
them.
you know why
hold
it
on,
doesn't
hold
look
on,
good?
but
Because we've all been waxing lyrical,
Okay.
quite rightly,
Okay.
about PSG,
Okay.
right? And
Okay.
how well they've been playing
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
how they're revolutionising football.
All
So the thing that I don't like is that
Okay.
we're giving them all their
Okay.
flowers and all the plaudits, and then
Okay.
the minute things go wrong, you show
Okay.
the other side of your
So,
character.
so if you say
You know
that,
what I mean? That's why it
really.
don't look good.
okay. So if you say that, then
No, really.
Fernandez should have a 12-month ban for racism. Then, so what is it then? Don't count one.
I just.
What about that?
I just think it is tricky, obviously, because we
don't know
we
what's
don't
been
have
said.
any contact.
Exactly.
We kept
Have the sound of
You
context.
can't make
even.
those
Don't know what's
assumptions.
happened,
You don't know
The
what was
context
said.
is
No, no,
important
we
to
don't
all
know
of
what's
this.
said.
The same
So,
as you cannot
something-
rule it
exactly.
out as
You're
well,
right.
Laurie.
No, but
Come
you
on.
can't. No, but then
You
you
don't
can
know.
say
Right.
anything, though, can't you?
I don't know. I cannot
Ellie,
talk.
you are right.
Yeah.
I can only talk about what I saw on the pitch.
You know, to be honest, yeah, if you asked me about my view on this game, yeah,
You have to come closer to the mic. We can't hear you.
Come, Belgium, come. Talk to us, please. Please.
Give him the mic. I hope this is worth it.
Do you know what? I'm so disappointed that PSG did not win this game.
You're bitter.
And commiseration to PSG. And the thing is that, listen, those long balls, come on, man.
Not the long balls,
I'm not
not the
pretty.
long
No, it's all
We're
long
not
balls,
gonna
man. I want to watch
go and sit
pretty
down.
football. I want to watch pretty football. Move,
We're
man.
not going to do this.
Move. Listen, seriously. So for me, no.
Did you not see Chelsea's goals? They were all good goals.
They actually were all really good.
So
goals.
why
An
are you
American
talking about
owner
long
winning
balls?
in America. Oh,
We're not
how-
going to.
Yeah.
No.
Surprising.
Listen,
No, but
no, but Ella, do you agree with me? We're not going to do this. Chelsea beat you fair and square.
I
be
do
bringing up
agree with
long
that.
balls.
I
It's just
agree.
not. It's just not classy, bro. Just take the lead.
Because Chelsea are classy then.
No, because when PSG were like
Okay.
running
Laurie,
a rampage through
Laurie,
Europe,
some of them.
You only seeing
Beating
one
Madrid.
side
Yeah,
of what
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Okay,
No, but when
I'm
you were beating
100% with
Madrid-
you on this. What did you say earlier? Being remaining classy in defeat
Yeah.
or something like this. Yes, but when the game is over, you are battering PSG 3-0.
I'm not, I'm just saying-
listen.
No, he's not
They
talking
beat
about
the
you.
better side and they win 3-0. Why do you carry on winding
Absolutely.
up players after
Absolutely.
the
because that's when it
the
does
ref
kick
blows
off.
the whistle.
You guys
No.
are doing stuff too.
Yeah, but
But you
that's
should expect a reaction. Laurie.
exactly. I
Let's
agree.
be honest. They
I
are
agree.
human beings, man.
I agree.
If you do wind up someone and you bantering, and then
All right,
and the
let me
person
tell- let me
stays
tell
like
you how
this.
wrong
I
you
do.
are. Let me tell
They
you
need
why
to
what
answer,
you're
man.
saying is wrong.
No.
Because when you won the Champions League and you absolutely smoked, what's her names?
Smoke
Milan.
in
Inter
football
Milan.
terms.
Hold on.
Yeah.
When
In
you won the
football terms
Champions
only.
League
Inter Milan.
and they smoked Inter. Did
5-0?
you see the Inter Milan players fighting you at the
Did
end
you
of
see
the
Did
game?
they go
PSG
up to them,
players
though?
behaving with
Exactly.
Italian players like Chelsea
Exactly.
players
I do understand
behave with us?
both points that are being made here because I
Come on,
suppose
man.
we didn't necessarily see the antics in the Champions
Exactly,
League final. Whereas
exactly.
I suppose that there has been like kind
Niggle.
of shoving and from both sides tonight, and the frustration has been building. There's been that kind of tension
You have to
between
learn
the
to.
two
No.
sides.
PSG,
Listen.
no, but PSG, right? You know what it is as well. PSG are a young team, and
And
today they show the immature side to them.
No.
they are a young team as well. Chelsea.
Exactly.
They have
Yeah,
young
but-
players.
So,
what
Elsa-
I'm
so,
saying-
so
What's the
Chelsea
point
haven't
about
been
being
acting
young?
immature. But Chelsea
You have
haven't
to
acted
be
immature.
gracious in defeat, Stuart.
So do
Even
Chelsea.
you,
Am
even
I not?
you
So
as
do
a
Chelsea.
fan, as soon as you lose in the game, every comment that come out of your
No.
mouth, long ball.
No, he's saying what he thinks.
No, Laurie, now you being genuine or whatever that is. I said at the
Disingenuous.
beginning of the game, I said they will. This is a strategy they should adopt, and it worked because they only played long balls and it worked out. That's it.
No,
It's
but
just
you
a fact.
You kept stressing it though.
But that's real. It worked because that's
Yeah,
what
but
they did.
They were better than
I'm
you.
not criticizing they played that style of play because that was a brilliant game plan. It
Yeah,
worked.
but you were like towards the end, you were noticeably. Oh yeah, it's all long ball.
That is
long
ridiculous,
ball.
man. That is ridiculous.
You were.
Football.
I disagree with
you
that.
were using like inverted snobbery to
Not at
describe
all.
the football.
No, it's not inverted snobbery at all. I said this is the only way to win against PSG. If they play the same way Real Madrid and Bayern Munich played against us, they're not going to make it. They need to find a way to make it happen, and it's through long balls. And it worked. That's it.
I agree. It's just acknowledging the tactic.
exactly,
of
that's it.
The game and how.
I'm not
thought you
complaining
wrote
about this. I'm saying that's been brilliant from Chelsea, and it's worked. That's it.
Laurie, guess what? If Arsenal had it been that Arsenal was in this side, winning that game with the long balls, I don't think that when people literally start saying, "Oh," people
Yeah.
say,
I wouldn't care. Would you?
No.
Some people would
I
care.
wouldn't. I can
Yeah,
only
but some
speak
people
for
would care.
myself.
I
If
wouldn't
we,
care.
if we win a game like this, playing long ball, and we win 3-0, I'll be happy.
No, but
as
people
Larry.
would care. People wouldn't be saying the same
I don't know
thing.
what.
I told you,
Would they?
I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't
And
care.
I'm being honest
but people
about
would
that
be
as well.
saying they wouldn't be.
It's
They
not
would be
cheating. Is
disrespecting
it?
us.
It's not cheating. They deserve to win the game.
Well, he's
Yeah,
cheating.
they do.
He's
let me
cheating.
just get through
He's
the
cheating.
super chat.
He's cheating financially. So he's cheating financially, and they got fined for it. So he's cheating
Right,
financially.
Sheldon says Arteta at Arsenal, 1 major trophy. Enzo
That's
at
right.
Chelsea, 2 major trophies. London is blue.
Okay, so
Danny says
the
Ty,
conference-
this is
the-
Maresca's phase 1 now. Let's see Arteta's. Mr. Mo says
yeah.
not only is London
All
blue,
right, then.
the world is blue.
you wish it was.
Hate Merch says
You wish it
Ty's
was.
so rattled that Chelsea had a better season than Arsenal.
Of course I am, because Chelsea ended up hiding us, didn't they? Oh no, you didn't.
The
Goodbye.
delusion is at an all-time
Don't
high.
call me delusional, because only Allah God and my parents call me
And he's
delusional.
had a
Good
little
night.
dig at Stuart here. He said PSG, no class, just like their fans.
No, hold on. So Chelsea have class then.
Whoa.
No, then why are you
No
citing their
class,
fans?
just
though?
like their fans. Okay,
You know what?
feel a
I-
liberal
I'm
Don't
honest
rise
now,
to it,
right?
Stuart.
I
Don't
would
rise.
say this though, right?
Hold
I
on,
don't
Chelsea.
know
Some
why
of
you
Chelsea
like
fans are
like
class.
their
What are
fans.
you
I'm
talking
being
about?
serious, right? it was a little disconcerting to see Donnarumma and Luis Enrique.
But not
But what
only
happened?
all the players got involved.
Okay, but what
It
I'm
will
saying,
come
let
out.
me finish, right? So you
will come
saw before the game, I was bigging up Luis Enrique and saying how much I like him, the football that he plays.
Yes.
So to see him at the end putting his hand in João Pedro's face,
Why
it's not
though?
a good look, bro.
Yeah, but why, Laurie? Why?
It's not a good
Why did
look,
he do
I
it?
It's
agree
not a
with
good
you.
look.
I
Why
agree
did he
with
do it?
you.
Manager,
I agree with
accept
you.
your defeat, shake the
But
man.
why
even if
did
you
he?
don't
No,
like him.
no,
But
no.
you being too
Laurie, I don't
politically
agree,
correct
no.
right now.
No, I
Laurie,
don't
I'm
agree.
sorry, brother.
I don't agree.
Let's be honest.
I don't
You
agree.
play football. You know
Yeah.
how it is. Like
I'm
he's
gonna
the
bring something up.
Manager.
Yeah,
No.
I know it's not a good example and for the rest of the team.
He
but
should
at
be
the-
dragging the players away like what Maresca was doing.
Agreed.
Yeah, because
but we
Maresca's
don't
won,
know
innit?
what
You
happened,
think
man.
Maresca did it if they lost?
Yeah, but they never lost, so you
I
can't
do agree,
say.
I do agree with Laurie that sometimes, you
It's
know, when the
unedifying,
players
man.
get into some afters after
Yeah.
the game, that's okay. But as the manager, despite what's actually been said, you have a kind of responsibility and leadership
Agreed.
role where
But
you
that is-
actually have to put all of that aside
Ellen-
and kind of like be the bigger person
Ellen,
and
no,
step away.
Ellen, that
You
is-
like are
that is-
behaving
that
like
is
it's
true.
the first time that it's happening in football.
no,
Come
no,
on,
it's
no,
just,
no,
but
no.
it's just it's
I've
acknowledging
not
the
seen it this
situation.
bad like this, you know.
It's
Ella,
bad.
that
I
is-
know it's bad, but
Ella,
that is-
that is
part of
true.
the-
I don't
I've
think
not,
so.
have you seen it this bad? I've never seen this before. after
Ella, that
games.
is true. That is true. But I wonder what Pedro said, and I'll give you, Stuart. You saying about AFTV and all that. I'll give you certain story. Obviously, I'm not a manager. Well, I've used there what happened. Basically, in the game, right, I was saying to the ref, I was complaining about this. The players were telling me, F off, shut up. After the game, they wouldn't shake my hand. I said, no. He said, you're not going to shake my hand. I said, no. He said, why? I said, ask your teammates. They didn't care. They wanted to shake my hand off. They swear. I said, no, I'm not.
See?
They were upset that I didn't shake their hands, even though they were swearing, slagging me off. When I refused to shake their hand, they didn't like it. I said, no. He said, you're not going to shake my hand. He said, why? I said, ask your teammates. Can you imagine? Instead of saying, oh, no, what did my teammates do? So it's true. It's true. And the thing is, I think Chelsea have gone over to wind them up because I don't see.
But you don't know that.
No, but Pedro said something to him. What's he said? He didn't say, well done, did he? He must have said something bad.
You think they came to
Enrique
them and they say,
exactly.
yeah, well done, great.
I honestly don't know,
Good game.
but
Yeah,
what
we
I-
don't know. We
I
guessed
honestly
Pedro
don't
didn't
know.
end
But
up-
you know what I
think
do know?
Each
No,
players,
I
any
honestly
fair
don't know.
play gestures or
Stuart,
anything. It's just
in answer to your
pulling
question,
hand, you know,
In
stuff
answer
like
to your
that.
question, I honestly don't know, right? You could be right.
I know
you could
Pedro
be
said
wrong.
something.
I don't know.
Well, you know what I
either.
do
You could
know?
be right, you could
You know
be
what I
wrong.
do know
Go
is
on.
that one of your guys got sent off for pulling my man's hair,
Of course.
and your manager. I
said she
don't know
was-
if he's going to get, but you'll definitely get a ban for striking João Pedro in his face. Now, okay, João Pedro went down like he'd been hit by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, there you go. See,
Exactly.
You know,
But-
be honest, Laurie.
No,
come
no, but
on,
what
man.
I'm saying, his hand shouldn't be in his face.
From an image perspective, I agree. It's not looking
And when
good.
you're the manager of a
Agreed.
top club like PSG and you've been winning all those things, for now to lose and carry on like that, it just looks poor.
No, but
It's
you.
weird
I don't
to see
think
that
so.
from a manager.
No,
I
but
don't
you're
think
saying-
so.
you're
I think we
saying
showed
that-
Would
we showed
Wenger
no
do that?
character.
Would Wenger
I
do
don't
that?
think it would, but you're saying that, Laurie. But it's Chelsea as well. It's not PSG. Blame Chelsea as well, because Chelsea are culprits as well. Chelsea are culprits as
What
well.
did you see Chelsea do to do that? What
I
did you
saw
see?
Pedro say something to Enrique, and I saw Enrique
Sneaky
react.
fouls.
I don't
You
know.
don't know
He
what
shouldn't
they-
react.
Do you know what was said?
Whisper-
I don't
Whispering
know.
in their
but
ears or
Pedro said
whatever. I
something.
don't know, man.
And I'm hoping, I might be wrong, he hasn't said something about Luis Enrique's daughter. Let's just hope
Oh,
that's
don't be silly. You
It
wouldn't.
might be.
hope not.
It might be.
Because why
It
would
might
you
be,
react like
bro.
that?
It would
And
never
if that's
be
the
that.
case,
I hope not.
Laurie,
I hope
you
not.
will
I hope
change.
not.
You
I hope
will
not.
change your speech.
No, but you
If that's
shouldn't
the
even
case.
introduce
Come
that
on.
Never
into the
be
argument.
that.
But you know, in
But,
football,
let's hope not. Let's hope not. Let's hope
Laurie,
not.
in football,
Let's hope
people
not.
can say
I hope I'm wrong.
madnesses,
I
crazy
hope
I know,
things.
but I don't
Crazy
think-
Let's
things.
not.
Yeah, I don't think you should go.
Let's
there.
hope he shouldn't say.
That-
I don't
Let's
that's
hope
know.
too deep.
I don't
That's
know.
too
Let's hope
deep.
something like
That's
that's not
too
being
deep.
said then. Let's
That's
hope.
too deep.
Because and Fernandes has been racist. So when he said those racist things, those players can say anything. Because Fernandes didn't even get banned
You
properly
don't know,
for
man.
his
You
racism.
don't know.
Yeah, but you
Let's not
can't
speculate.
be saying that.
I hope
man.
it's not
You
true.
don't know.
Well, I hope it's not true.
That's too much of a quantum leap to say, oh, he
Listen,
said that.
Fernandes.
We don't know.
I think we should move on.
Yeah, let's finish.
I think we
I
should
like-
move on.
I like Quantum League with Sam.
What
Sam
do you
Beckett.
think, Ella? What do you think that this means to Chelsea Football Club to lift this trophy? I mean, before this tournament started, there was a lot of naysayers, right?
Yeah.
But now that Chelsea have won it, how big a win is it for both for them and in general? What does this mean?
I suppose it is a big win, and ultimately you can only kind of win what's in front of you, and they've just won kind of the biggest club. What would you say, club?
Well, it's the biggest
Tournament,
competition in
I
world,
guess that
club
there
world
is.
football, yeah.
And I think to beat PSG in the final is a big statement, like we said. I suppose you have to talk about the financials, because for Chelsea, who I think, you know, are a club that have certain kind of PSR issues going about, I think the financials is a a big plus for any club, but for Chelsea, I guess, to be able to potentially reinvest or use that in some way.
There'll be a lot of prestige attached to winning a tournament like this. You think of the sponsorship they'll get?
Absolutely, and I think it's also just kind of taking this kind of positivity into next season, and under Maresca, having the players kind of gel in this tournament, kicking on from the end of the season, winning this, and then looking forward to, well, we've just won this. What can we do in the next season? So I think it's a big win for Chelsea.
Ty, what do you think?
Congratulations to PSG. That's it. Can I just put it for what?
Brief.
Can you give Chelsea any credit at all for this?
Okay, I apologise. I apologise. And what for you? I'm making what? And what?
For making assumptions.
Yeah, I hope I apologise for that.
Because those are quite serious.
I don't want to go there with a serious.
Okay, I apologise for that. I apologise for that. I apologise for that. That's fine. No. Commiserations to PSG. That's all I got to say.
No, but then okay. What about this?
Chelsea. What's up?
Maresco.
I don't want to talk about
his first season.
I do not want to talk about Maresco or Chelsea.
And they ended up
I do not want to talk about
champions.
Maresco or Chelsea because they kept on saying, even though we said it's not hated long, so I don't want to give any. The only player I will give credit because I know his sister Lauren is Reece. Congratulations, Reece. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else.
Okay.
Because they kept on saying.
Let's move over to Stuart.
Absolutely.
Stuart, so
Yes.
listen, man, you came into this game
Full of confidence.
full of confidence.
Yeah.
You had a brilliant season so far.
Yeah.
Didn't go your way today.
Yeah.
By some distance. Do you think that this is in any way detracted from your season, or you're still very
of
proud
course
of your
not.
team? And
Brilliant.
Let's be honest. Like,
try to quantify what's
that's a
happening.
disappointment. That's definitely.
How big of a disappointment? Is it big, little,
No, that's a
massive?
disappointment
What?
because when you play finals to win. So if you reach the final and you don't win it, then obviously that's very frustrating. So you cannot say, "Oh, that's fine. We won the Champions League," or we're gonna win the Super Cup in a month's time. Or that's a disappointment because we had a great tournament. The players they worked their ass off physically to reach that final. That's what they knocked. They had I don't know the season. What was that kind of season?
It's a lovely trophy, by the
Thank
way.
God no one is injured. That's a great trophy. He's looking good. That's not again no injuries. I believe that's a win as well for us. But that's frustrating. But we move on, man. We have Tottenham to beat for the Super Cup final, which I think is very important. Now they deserve holidays. They deserve time off. Please go with your families. Go to your families. Spend some time off. Chill. You've did everything you could for PSG.
Yeah.
All the fans are super proud of all the players, the squad, the gaffer, everyone involved in that season. It's been an amazing season.
It has been.
It's not finished yet, but
No.
chill. It's just, they've been the better side. Super game plan. They worked really well and they deserve the win. And credit to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Well, fair play to
Very
them.
magnanimous of you, Stuart.
No, it is, and well
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
I definitely wouldn't say the same if it was me. That's for sure.
I know, but
Definitely
I have to be objective.
What
because,
did you, Ella? What did you make of the tournament overall? Your overall views on the tournament.
That's the big. Is that the big?
I'll be perfectly honest.
Be as honest as you like.
I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the tournament in general, just because I feel like a lot of it is just kind of FIFA trying to kind of
Window dressing.
or just kind of create something just kind of for I feel like I don't want to get into the financials, but I feel like it's just kind of another money making thing, and I do think for the clubs that are in it and that advance and benefit from the financials, particularly the smaller clubs that are in it, I think that's great for them. But I haven't watched that much of the tournament. Obviously now with the women's
Would you say
Euros
it's
on.
been a success? Or?
I'll be honest, I don't think it's necessarily been as successful as they would have hoped. I mean, you look fairly early on at some of the attendances and kind of the attention that it was getting, and I think it was a bit underwhelming. But obviously towards the latter stages, there have been some incredible games, and you've seen some top support. I mean, look at the stadium now.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, this is the first time they've put this tournament on.
The Club World Cup's been going. It's in a new format.
The new format.
That's what I mean.
New format.
That's exactly what I mean. But I think as this now progresses, I'm sure the popularity of it under this format will increase.
Yeah.
And as the years go on, I'm sure people will kind of pick up on it more and sort of get involved.
Well,
Charlie,
you
what's your views on the tournament as a whole? Forget about who won and lost and all
Well, it's a
that.
shame PSG didn't win. That's the first thing.
Yeah, thank you,
Go-
Ty.
go- What's
Appreciate that.
what's my
Your views on the
the
tournament
views
as
in
a
the
whole.
tournament is?
Did
I
you
don't-
like it or not?
No, I don't know what to make of it. I cannot believe that it's on at this time. Hearts and thoughts and prayers goes out to Musiala. It was an injury waiting to happen. I don't know how. It's a nice idea. I think Ella's right again. In fact, it's like they're trying to rival the Champions League. No, why is
Yes.
it being played at the end of the season? I cannot understand it. If you're going to do this, you can't incorporate at the end of the season. These players are meant to be rested, and if they were resting, Musiala wouldn't be having a serious injury now. So where are the organisers going to say for that then? Are they going to say accidents happen?
As bad as that injury was, I think he's the only one to get injured.
It doesn't matter. One is too much.
I didn't hear of any other injuries.
Yeah, but one is too much. These
None
players
is
have
noticeable, I don't
these
think.
players have played for 9 months and then they're playing another tournament straight away. No, I can't understand the thing. And also, what I can't understand is if you're going to have a tournament like this, why is it not in Europe then? Where the fans that have gone to watch the teams can. Is it like
It's a
Ella
Club
said,
World Cup.
So that means then it's
So
not.
it doesn't everything has to be in Europe?
No, absolutely.
Ty,
So
we
then-
know why.
So then, exactly. So then it's a money thing. That's what it is. You're not sending it for European.
So you're
fans.
saying if it was in Europe, it wouldn't be a money thing?
No, well, what I'm saying is that you could get fans to go. What PSG
Yeah, but
does.
look
was
at the
fantastic.
stadium, it's
no
packed.
fans, match-going fans, because we saw, disgracefully in football terms, what game was it when we saw a Ronaldo fan with a Juventus shirt and holding a? Imagine that's not a real fan, is it? It shows you.
To
But,
you, it's
Ty,
not.
you're
But
right.
in
It's not
other
real
parts
fans.
of the
Half-
world, they
half
do
of
things
the
Look,
different.
fans here are not
Lampard.
real
She's got a
fans.
Lampard scarf on.
No, but you know what? No, that's cultural differences. Remember when they had in 2010, right, Ella? It's probably before your time.
Is
They
it?
had the World Cup in
Where?
South Africa. And
Yes.
remember
And that
the
was brilliant.
Africans had their vuvuzelas.
And it was brilliant.
And a
It's
lot
superb.
of people would say, "Oh, this is not real football.
no.
There's no songs."
No.
And I was very against that. People saying that because
it
in
was
different
brilliant.
parts of the
You see
world,
people in the stands with
Look,
Zidane.
Zidane,
shirts.
number 10.
Why?
why not?
Just why? Why, brother? Why?
Why not?
It's PSG Chelsea. Why
Exactly.
do you
Why
wear
not?
front Zidane shirt?
Because
Exactly.
that's probably that's his favourite
It
player.
shows you. Joker.
The man had a French shirt on. He's probably a PSG fan.
Laurie,
I don't know
you and as an Arsenal fan,
Americans, they-
you have
haven't got-
Arsenal against
Exactly.
Bayern Munich. Do you accept people in the stands rooting for Arsenal wearing Wayne Rooney England kit?
Exactly.
No, but in England we have
answer-
half and
answer
half
the
Good
scarves.
question. Good
Wayne
question.
Rooney England kit.
So when in England we
supporting
have half
Arsenal.
and half
What's-
scarves, do you
what's
say
the
it's
link?
not
What's
real
the point,
football?
man? Huh?
In grounds all across this country, you will go to games and you'll see them selling half and half scarves.
And who would wear
I
one?
hate those.
Right, and
No,
a
half
lot of
and half
people
is
hate
as a
it, but it
souvenir.
still
You keep
happens.
it as a souvenir from the game.
But who would wear one? Who would wear?
Yeah, you keep
an
it
Ars-
as a souvenir. But
Somebody
you
is
don't wear
wearing
the
them
half
because
and
they
half.
keep getting sold.
Yeah.
Laurie,
No, man, come on.
Laurie, can I just add to a bit about what Ty was when we were asking about the club, the competition? Well, is
Move close to the mic.
sorry.
Sorry, people. The reason why we're waiting for the trophy lift. It seems to be taking
and
ages.
we're now in a rush anyway.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? I'll say the competition, in as much as not many people kind of will like it, I think I like it because the thing is that it gives opportunity for people like, me, for instance, that I don't watch Brazilian football, but at least now I saw that, in Brazil
Level.
they've got
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
That's a good shout.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
African football that not many people, not even, how many people watch it in England, yeah?
Espérance Tunis
So,
was here.
Yeah, Esperance Tunis
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah.
Elali was there, and
Agreed.
what's the name? Melody son that was there too
Yeah.
as well, and they,
Oh,
they
yeah.
were good. And again too, I know. I mean, I don't understand.
So it's
what
not
you
too
said,
European
but when-
centric anymore. Yeah.
I don't understand when you're talking about it should have been staged here because in America, in a way, everything's like a soccer. Meanwhile, this is the football
and
here.
football.
So the people normally go and watch it. They're mostly Latin Americans, isn't it? Brazilians. I think that's why Ty was trying to make that point. But if you want to come and sum it up, I'll say it's a good competition, and hopefully, listen, Arsenal maybe will be next. Hopefully, yeah.
Right, we're just seeing Gianni Infantino, and he's alongside Donald Trump who's
I've got.
taking the cheers of the crowd. I think we're going to see the trophy lift any moment now. It's taken a long time.
I don't know if you call that chairs, Laurie. But Stuart, I agree with you. What are you doing with his Zidane 10 shirt?
Agreed.
No, I just said.
So when he's saying match-going fans, I agree with you.
No, he's true.
Belgium,
You're right,
because
I think those
shows-
comments you made are superfluous. Shall I tell you why? With respect.
Why?
Well, I'll tell you why I think it's superfluous. Because you have to understand, football is not just a European entity.
Absolutely.
In Europe, we celebrate things, and that's fine. We do it our way. But in other parts of the world, they do it different. I gave you the example of the Vuvuzela
Yeah, they
thing
were
in
brilliant.
South
Though.
Africa.
They were brilliant.
I thought that was very disrespectful when
Vuvuzela.
European fans were like criticising African
No,
people
Vuvuzelas were brilliant.
for.
No, the African for
Sorry.
They were criticising African fans for blowing vuvuzelas, and at the time, I remember, I thought that was very disrespectful because how dare we tell African people how to celebrate and watch their football? If that's how they do it, that's how they do it.
Okay, so why are we
Just
taking the
because they
piss
don't
out of
sing
the
football,
American fans when
traditional
they're saying,
football songs?
go and win, go
Yeah,
and
but that's
win,
how they
fight
do
and
things,
win.
yeah.
And stuff like that. And then they're like,
All you should be worried about is
come
no,
on.
but
It's
what
a
I'm
bit
saying.
bad.
You know this kind of stuff, man. You love
Yeah,
it
but-
because
yeah,
you
but
know.
to you-
we're taking the piss out of them because
To
that's
you,
not
you're
what
laughing
we
at
do.
them, but what I'm saying is that is how they choose to celebrate watching the
I know,
game.
I know.
You should embrace, as long as the love
Yeah,
of football
I
is
know.
there and they're not making trouble and fighting like what you do in Europe, going around fighting people and stuff. That's what we should be more objectified about. People singing songs that we think is, you know what I mean, funny or humorous or whatever, that's one thing. But at the end of the day, they're showing their love for the game. Anyway,
Runners up.
we're seeing PSG players pick up their runners-up medals.
Big up, Desiree Doué had an amazing season. What a player!
Great player.
Everyone wants to sign Desiree Doué.
You know what I would say
Let's be
about,
honest.
you know what I would say as well about PSG. To be fair to them, it looked like it was a game too far for them. They looked tired today. They looked tired.
See,
so.
why are you making excuses?
No, I'm just. I'm not making excuses.
I was saying this earlier.
Oh,
I
it's
said I
good,
was
it's
making
It just
excuses.
no. What I'm
Laurie.
saying is, it looked
Agreed.
because of the way they started. They didn't
lost
have
the
the
plot.
usual energy
Agreed.
and zip. I think we all
Agreed.
said that in the first. half.
Agreed.
Yeah.
100% agreed.
But we still got to give Chelsea
Player
their
of the
credit,
tournament?
though. Yeah, do they?
Player of the tournament.
Well done.
It's a lot of football.
It is a lot of football.
What a
It's too
player,
much.
man.
It's too much. It's too much.
So people were expecting Palmer and
Yeah.
So,
See, yeah, that's a
is he
good
getting
shout,
goalkeeper?
actually.
Is he getting goalkeeper of the tournament?
Well, it looks
got
like
the
a
golden
glove.
Golden glove.
What?
Wait, what?
Sanchez.
What's
That means he's conceded less goals, though. Not necessarily he's the best keeper. Is that right?
I have no idea what
I
this
don't
is.
know.
Well, we might see.
Is
in
it
a
best
minute.
goalkeeper of
Yeah,
the
he's a
final or
golden
best
glove.
best player of the final? I don't know.
No, I think that's then probably
Golden Glove is best goalkeeper of the tournament.
either
Surely, no.
or conceded the least amount of goals.
It
Adidas
doesn't really
Golden
specify.
Glove Award.
Maybe.
Did he concede the man?
He had a good game today, though. I know that.
he did that saves, man.
Well, Palmer's can get player of the match.
Yeah,
Player of the match.
That's definitely deserved.
Oh,
He was
100%.
outstanding today.
Those long balls.
Belgium, don't say this.
Football, man.
Got a couple of super chats here while we're waiting. Box of Oranges says snobby European gatekeeping of the sport as usual.
From who? From who? You.
Gianni says you can see on Twitter Enrique shoves Pedro first without
Why?
Pedro saying a thing.
No.
Then
that's
he
not
gets
true.
slapped as he's talking to Hakimi. Disgusting.
He didn't slap him.
disgraceful.
No, he didn't slap him. That's lies. He didn't.
Right, let me get
slap
through
him.
these super chats. Not from 63rd says, tell that well-fed Adam Sandler on the right that Cole Palmer is better than every player he has.
Why are you insulting him?
We are the best club on the planet. Say it, Ty.
No, the PSG. Don't insult. You don't have to insult him. Let's not get
Wicked
personal.
Brew. Let me get through the super chat. Says, we ain't got no history. Won the lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat him.
Daily. Can I get through these super chats, please?
Sorry.
Daily Oro says, can all fan base agree Ty needs to be removed?
Try it.
Nut
Good night.
Chori says, straight up starting rumours. Now I think he's referring to the talk about what was said and what hasn't said. Hate Mert says, delusional Ty, shake my head. Even Laurie has to shut you up.
No, he has to shut you up. Good night.
Luminous
And I'll
says,
shut you
big
up.
up this salt along.
Yeah, great.
Zani said, context doesn't matter. 6 months ban minimum.
What about Fernandez then? 12 months.
Was it Sharan Tanbanik says, Stu talked so much. Hold that. Patrick
Talk so
James
much.
says, someone find AGT who said Chelsea will not win the Club World Cup at the start of the month. Apology needed. Juno says, champions of the world, not just London is blue.
You gone unbeaten?
I think
No, you
that's
haven't.
all
You
of
haven't
them
gone
for now.
unbeaten, have you? Invincibles? No, you're not.
They're about to have a picture.
This is the longest ever.
It is long.
So what are they doing now? Is he
Lead
receiving
up
They're
to
taking a
the results.
selfie. Well, not a selfie.
Donald
but
Trump's
a
up there
picture.
along
Thumbs
with
up,
the
thumbs
officials.
up.
I don't know why
Yeah,
that's
thumbs up.
necessary. Why does...
Wow.
It's not necessary, really.
I don't know why
is it, Laurie,
Donald Trump
but
and Gianni Infantino needs to be up
Because
there
they made
with the
huge
pictures.
business thanks to this together, man. It's a lot of revenue that has been generated from the
Why? What
competition
did
for
Laurie
the
say?
United
What did he say?
States. So
He never said anything.
No, I don't know why that they need to be taking pictures
Of course,
with them
they
in the
will.
picture.
Well, you know Donald Trump loves that. Adulation.
Right, here we go. Right, the Chelsea fans are applauding the PSG players as they...
Shaking hands a bit. Interesting. About Pedro. Nah, man. They're lying now.
what do you mean? Stop?
Now he stopped
What
them.
do you mean,
Oh,
stop? What
God,
are you
this
doing,
is
man?
just so performative, man. This is really American, this is, I will have
Too
to say.
much.
Yeah, but you said the American is all right, didn't you? You said the way they do things, you shouldn't
I
criticize.
said,
Didn't you say that?
I said it's different.
Yeah, but you said it's different. You said it's okay. Didn't you? You
I was
said we
talking
shouldn't-
about how the fans,
Okay, well, the
not
fans are
about how
different.
this is...
Okay.
The one thing I did find strange with the tournament is the player walkout thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
That's the way Americans do things.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But it's not, you know, how
at those
things
PSG
usually
fans.
are in football.
But this is what I'm saying. They look like they're happy. Why would you be happy when you've lost?
Well, they're definitely
Agreed.
not happy.
But they're smiling.
It's
Ella,
they're just trying to be like,
I think they've calmed
respectful
down
and,
now.
you know.
I think they've calmed down now,
No, but
which
you
is
would-
good to see.
I don't know, Ella. I don't think
Yeah.
you can't do that when you've lost a final like that. Why are you smiling and taking selfies? Oh, I find that strange, personally.
I'm with you on this side. To be fair, I would be pissed off. But on the other end,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you have to
come
calm
on.
down.
Yeah, trust me,
innit?
they are
Yeah.
pissed off.
that's fine.
You calm down, but you wouldn't be taking selfies. Why would you be like, I mean, you could hold your PSG badge, but you wouldn't be taking
Look,
selfies.
of course he's gutted.
He's got it.
He is, of course he's gutted.
But they're trying to blame him like he was. Oh, no. Pedro said something, I think. I don't know what he
I
said.
think what it is, right, I can understand they're professionals, they're winners. Yes,
Yeah, that's more
losing
like
is
it,
hard to take.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, though, you have to learn how to lose with grace.
No,
Just
but-
like how you win with grace, you lose with grace as well.
Yeah, you do, but Laurie, but you say that. Remember Colwell when he said, he does things like that rebound because PSG players would have remembered what Colwell said. They
What
would
did
remember.
Caldwell
That.
say?
Colwell said, "What's the score?" Why are you saying that for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know that's
I
what he said?
mean. You're the one that told us.
No, I didn't say that.
saw
I was being sarcastic when I said that. Anyway,
What?
I was just saying that for effect. I didn't know he said that. I was just like playing devil's advocate by saying
This
that.
is strange.
It is strange. Oh, well done. Yes, okay.
What a season from Luis Enrique, and hopefully
Yeah.
this is not over because the Super Cup final is coming soon as well. And I hope we're gonna rectify this by winning against Tottenham. Hopefully,
I hope so
can we
too.
agree on this, Laurie?
Yeah, absolutely. we
Ah,
can agree
okay,
on
you're
that.
good with it.
No, listen, I wanted you guys to win today.
I know you was.
I did.
were, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I wanted you to win. I didn't want Chelsea to win, but they've won. So,
They've been the better side.
yeah, they have. You have to give them their credit. And it's not like they fluked it, Stuart.
No.
You know what I mean? Not like they stunk the joint out and got a goal at the end. Or they were the better team
They have
for us.
100%.
It was
They have
convincing.
They have financially.
Yeah, but we also have money at PSG, man. We cannot really say.
Yeah, but have you been banned like them?
No, I agree.
Did you have to have your former owner removed?
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Why
So-
has Robert Sanchez got a Spanish flag on when his
Because he's
dad's
half Spanish.
Jamaican?
He's half Spanish. His mum's Spanish.
Yeah, but his dad's Jamaican.
So he should have
Does
two
he
then.
play for the?
No, he don't play. He
plays
plays
for
for
Jamaica.
Spain, to be honest.
he
Yeah,
plays for
that's what I
Spain.
thought.
But his dad's
He's half Jamaican. He should have both flags.
Yeah, he should have both flags.
Well,
Maybe someone should give it to him.
No, I think he identifies as Spanish, to be fair. But I do know his dad is. I think his dad's half Jamaican, to be fair. Yeah, so that man there has been outstanding throughout the tournament. He's probably Chelsea's
Caicedo?
best player. Yeah,
Caicedo?
Even
He's
though
really-
throughout the season as well, not
Yeah,
just
yes,
this tournament,
yeah.
he's definitely
I mean,
shown.
Cole Palmer was their best player today, but I think in terms of the tournament, we got the results of our poll, by the way, that our producer very mischievously put in the poll.
What's that?
Who's the biggest club in London?
Us.
And apparently it was Chelsea who
You
won
must
the
be
poll.
kidding. You must
But
be
it's
kidding.
obviously Chelsea fans are flooded.
Exactly.
It, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. You must be kidding.
So Has up to his usual skullduggery.
He's choosing
Big
trick.
up
Yeah.
Has, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Big him up.
God, I forgot how big that
gutted,
squad is.
man.
We might be here all day
I
long.
know, man. This
I'm
is the
gutted.
longest. I think this is longer than the World Cup one. Remember the World Cup one was
long, man.
quite long.
Yeah, but you can understand it's the World Cup, innit?
That's a shame, man. That's a shame. To win it like this as well, man. It's more like.
Win
it's-
it like
do you know
what?
what I mean? Like
They beat you 3-0. What do you
we
mean
did,
win it
and,
like
and
that?
it's not like we didn't try. You could tell that the players were really, really giving it a go, and they tried, and nothing worked. They've been definitely the better side. Fair play
We're
to
not
Chelsea.
going to hear the
man.
end of this now, are we, Ella? From Chelsea
Honestly.
fans. So
Okay, man. Doesn't matter to us.
they're going to be on our case.
On whose case?
I'm quite happy Arsenal
all
weren't
of
in the
us.
competition. to
Oh,
be
no,
quite
exactly.
honest.
Whose case?
Our case.
Well, the Invincibles case. I think not. Okay.
Ella, what would you rather win? Would you rather be Invincibles or win the Club World Cup? Be honest.
Let me be honest. Is Ella not honest? You expect her to say anything different?
I mean,
To call yourself the champions of the world, or to say, "Oh, we're the only team to ever have won
And
I know,
the
but
Premier League and
and
gone
you played-
unbeaten all season."
And Ella,
What's-
also in context, you played 38 games, and the only team that did it was Preston in 1888, who played 12 games.
for me though, like just because of I guess maybe my own like thoughts on the tournament, maybe I don't see this tournament as high as it actually probably is.
He isn't. That's
It's
why.
prestigious.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe that's my own
Because
fault
it
for
isn't,
not
Ella,
kind
that's
of
why you're right again, it's
respecting
not.
the tournament.
No,
But,
listen. Feel free to express it the way you want.
I mean, I think they're very
Well done,
different.
well done,
I
Therese.
don't think they're really comparable, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. No, superb answer, Ella.
What would you rather, Stuart? Would you rather go the whole? Have you ever done it in France?
What Invincibles?
Yeah.
We were about to be Invincibles.
And who's your big
actually,
rival?
you do.
No, have you done it before? Gone the whole season without being? No.
Who's your,
So would you rather be Invincibles or would you rather win the Club World Cup?
Stu, who's your big rivals?
Marseille.
Win it on their ground and go unbeaten. What would you prefer?
No, that's not the question.
Winning the league
On their ground
on Marseille's
and
ground.
going unbeaten in the same
Going
season.
unbeaten
Because that's
in
what
the
we
same
did.
season.
Because that's what we did.
And what's the other option?
To win the
Club
Club
World
World
Cup.
Cup.
To win the
To
Club
call
World
yourself
Yeah,
Win the club.
and
World
win
Cup.
130 odd million.
I win the Club World Cup.
Yeah, that's what I would say as well.
fair enough. Well,
I
me
would
and Ella,
rather- I'd
well,
rather win
I don't know,
well, me and Ella were different then, weren't we?
No, but everyone's got their own opinion.
Exactly. And Ella,
Belgium, what would you rather do? Come here. Give me
and
the
Ella
mic.
made a
Give
Ella
her
made a
the-
great point. She said it's not comparable.
Would
And
you
she's right.
rather? Let me put the question to you. Would you rather Arsenal win the Premier League and go unbeaten for the whole season, or would you rather
They
win
run
the
out of
Club
money.
World Cup
Budget
and be
gone.
called champions of the
Yeah.
world?
And winning the league
That's
while
it.
lane.
Be honest now.
Yeah.
Don't you
So
know?
in terms of if
No
you're
confettis,
talking
no
about the money
nothing.
aspect of
Finish.
it,
No,
if I
everything. I'm
understand
talking
right,
about everything.
Sorry.
Laurie, if
That's
you asked me that
disappointing,
or
man.
the Champions League,
Yeah.
I'd say Champions League.
What would you rather?
Fair enough, Ella.
Yeah,
She said-
fair
you
enough.
said it wasn't
Yeah, I
comparable.
think.
No, but we're not talking Champions League.
Ella,
We're
that is
We're
out.
talking
Club
about
World Cup
the
or
league.
the Club World
Invincibles and
Cup.
Yeah.
This competition here,
This competition, yeah.
right? Or would you rather win the title and go unbeaten?
Yeah, I think I'll win the title and
Go unbeaten.
Yeah.
And beat Tottenham
Yeah.
at their own
And
ground.
beat Tottenham and beat Man and Chelsea to us, all three
Yeah,
teams.
yeah, that's right.
Smash them off. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's free. It's free to do that.
Yeah.
No, but Stuart, what did you say? You'd rather
Club. What? Because
So it's 3-2.
the league, to be fair, like that, especially for the past 10 years,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's another trophy that we win was potentially.
Oh
this
yeah, that's
one.
true. That's true. That's
It was a bonus trophy as well, so that's why I'm saying this. Otherwise, you're smashing Marseille over
Invincibles.
everything, 100%.
The Invincibles, the
I
greatest.
think I would rather be able to say I was
World Cup-
champions of the world. to
World
be
Cup-
honest.
but-
Especially, you know why as well? You know
Yeah.
why? I mean, don't get me wrong, the Invincibles is an incredible achievement. Do you know
Unbelievable.
why I think that this is bigger? Because this
No,
new
bigger.
concept now, is once every 4 years they're playing this thing.
Because
So it's a massive thing.
You're
So
saying
basically, we're
this
going
is
to hear
bigger.
about this for
Yeah,
4
but you're
4
saying
years.
this is bigger than going unbeaten.
Yes.
You might no. I can't agree with that. No, wait. What?
It
This
is.
Club World Cup
How many
win
games
is
did they play
bigger
in
than
this?
going unbeaten
Exactly.
in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Because you call
You can
yourself.
argue between
No, but-
Yeah,
yourselves,
well, we
guys,
can
I'm
argue
not
all
part of
day.
No,
it.
no,
Chelsea
but
didn't
the
win the
reason,
league.
let me explain. But the reason why I say that is because of the new format, the money that you get, and the fact that you're able to, for the next 4 years, to say you're the club world champions. To me, that's a big thing.
they're going to wear the badge as well on the kids.
Yes.
But if during 4 years they will have the little patch, the gold.
But they won't have a gold trophy. But the thing is, Laurie, they didn't even win the league. They didn't even win the league. So that's a nonsense in itself. If Liverpool did that, you can understand. But Chelsea didn't even win the league. They didn't win the league.
No, but that wasn't the question. I'm saying the difference between...
How can it be bigger than Invincibles then, Laurie? How can it be bigger than Invincibles when they didn't even win the
I'm
league?
not saying it's bigger. You
just
asked me what I would rather win.
You said it's bigger. You just said it's bigger.
To me, to be able to call yourself world champions in anything, you're world champions, bro. World champions, that's it.
Anybody can be world champions when they mess about financially, isn't it? Allegedly.
But anyway...
but you guys, you're giving them too much money as well. Look at the money you paid for, what's his name? Madueke. You talk about money and you give them even more money with overpaying players.
Listen, if he does good for us,
man.
If he does
don't
good
spend
for us,
50 million like this. They don't need your money.
But if they do good for us, it will be an investment, won't it? It'd be a good investment.
Of course.
But anyway, it's been a long night.
It has been a long night.
I think it's only right that we wrap up now. But yeah, Chelsea, I say this with gritted teeth, but congratulations to Chelsea. They are now the club world champions and will remain so until what? 2029.
Wow.
And they've beaten a very good PSG. Weren't good tonight, but PSG, a fantastic team. But, this is a cup football. You've got to show up on the day.
Agreed.
PSG didn't do that. They were beaten well by Chelsea. And Chelsea are now club world champions. But anyway, thanks to my esteemed panel, Ty and Hans.
Thank you.
The Super Chat King.
Thank you to
the world champion of Super Chat.
Thank you to DR Sports for inviting me, and let me just again apologise for what I said about João Pedro. It's very wrong of me.
And
I
Luis
take it
Enrique.
back.
Yes, Luis Enrique.
Luis, what did I say about Luis Enrique?
About the...
No, that's what I mean. It was a comment about
Right.
what Pedro said. So that was very wrong of me. I shouldn't have said it. So I apologise for saying that, and I apologise to João Pedro and to Chelsea.
And you're going to congratulate Chelsea on that
and
win.
I will. After this, I want to say thank you to DR Sports for inviting me. Congratulations to Reece.
Congratulate Chelsea?
Congratulations to Reece, and commiserations to PSG. Goodbye.
Are you going to congratulate Chelsea on their win?
No, definitely not. I've said too much already.
And Ella, congratulations. She's been really good.
Thank you, guys.
She's had to sit on the panel and watch us.
You've been very patient.
She has.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Ella's been
Dare I say, we've needed a female voice to try and break up.
Someone's got to try and moderate the conversation.
Because when you get four men on and we're going back and
glamorous,
forth,
humble, intelligent
we need
voice.
to break up
Thank you
you
very
have to
much.
split the energy up a little bit. So well done, Ella.
Thank you.
And she's been very knowledgeable as well about women's football and stuff like that.
Cheers, guys.
And we're going to leave the last word to my man Stuart.
Yes.
Because
thanks for having me.
didn't go his way today. But
Stuart.
he's been a really good contributor.
Yes.
He knows his football, obviously. And he's been a brilliant guest. So well done.
Thank you. We remain loyal to the badge, loyal to the squads, and we'll support PSG in glory or in defeat. Not leaving the stream at 2-0, not coming back with a kid from another club. We've been humbled by Chelsea. Fair play to them. They deserve that trophy. Fair play to them. But PSG till I die. PSG till I die.
Good luck against Tottenham. Good luck.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there for the Super Cup final. We'll be there.
And now we're coming for Tottenham.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you get back. And last of all, thanks to you guys out there for supporting DR Sports, continuing to big up the channel. What's up?
Sorry to interrupt.
Again.
And let's say thank you to our host, Laurie.
Yes, come on, Laurie.
We cannot forget.
He's been cheeky tonight. Yeah, I haven't seen a cheeky Laurie like this.
I've enjoyed it, man. I've enjoyed it.
Very good.
One thing I love about stuff like this is the banter. You know what I mean? Everybody supports their team. Everyone's got something to say. We all have our opinions. And that's what makes it such a great game.
100%.
And also Kelechi in Belgium.
Exactly.
Yes, Belgium.
Belgium's in the building. Kelechi as well. And I just want to say briefly,
French football expert.
Keep it locked on loaded on DR Sports. Don't forget tomorrow we got the roundup show. Midday tomorrow round. Is it midday? 12:30?
Yeah, midday.
We'll be talking about the Club World Cup, transfers, Arsenal on the verge of signing Victor Gyokeres,
yes,
many other things included. So thanks very much. Take care. See you tomorrow. We're out.